बोला नहीं कभी मैं रूट गुची की पहनूं कमीज अभी तक जले ये डूब Dang it, don't fuck with my green BK gon' always come through छापे साथ मोरे रुपीस ढूंढा नहीं मैंने कोई लूप हो लोडों की टूटी मशीन दोनों भाई हैं या खपीर दोनों दाई back in the booth चारों में फंसे ना पीर कैसे हम सके ना लूप या बदनामों पहले से बावे नहीं चाहिए कोई किस अगर बहन चुरी गई तो कर मुझे hate बाय नाम लेता खुद पे ना दोस्तों पे blame Even if it's sumo pene babe कभी और Buffy got no time to waste दोनों दाई back in the booth let it rain तेरा वैसे सीधे मोड़ running the game मैं रास्ते में बाढ़ ना कर मुझे change अगर शौरी ने फलन तो करूँगा change अगर sex तेरी पहले तो करूँ ना date Royal Stack peak I'm back on the street सवाल पता में नहीं चला मैं जब से तब से no stopping me ये बंदे copy करे wanna be खुद से निकल लगा ना change my economy Casino chain दिलियाँ ठीक है जैसे वो nanny जब मरूँगा मैं bury me in mama cities like McMahon कहते जब तक कोई नहीं रुचेला Everybody fuck with this shit now इतने काटा तब से हूँ space bound Short for the moon on the base now Copper heads जो कहते थे dick down रखूँ all these souls on my dick now वो करे मुझसे नफरत पावे like it's a thing now निकला गली से आपको कहना penthouse Panel all blacks as a slayer Nick been not cool no but there's any fucks Smoking my hair and I still want another one But Rio on my ass still feeling stuck दोस्तों के साथ घूम रहा हूँ इस Mercedes में बात करना आके तो when you catch up I wish you want for this beat याद है जब एक हजार था answer came a long way in this bitch आधी अब भाई को जब कोई दिक्कत he knows that you got in this bitch मैं सोचता बहुत ज़्यादा like 80s Madonna बस बना iconic as shit कुछ सालों से होती है बेचैनी ज़्यादा you cannot relate to this shit बड़े बोले पढ़ बड़े बोले सो बड़े बोले जो भी किया मैंने कभी कभी जानता है अब बड़े
What is up? Good morning दोस्तों Welcome to another watch party stream A very happy Holi to all of you मेरे भाइयों माँ कसम ऐसा रगड़ के नहाना पड़ा है आज भाई कलर्स लग गए थे इतने डेंजर मैं बता नहीं सकता तुम लोग को घी खत्म हो गया था भाई मेरा शिट इतना सारा कलर्स लगा गुड नाइट बोलने का टाइम है ये गुड मॉर्निंग है ब्रो बिकॉज यू नो फॉर द पास्ट 3 days या 4 दिन कितने दिन हो गए आज 14 दिन है ना यस आज 14 दिन है गेम का तो भाई मैं सो रहा हूँ सुबह 5 बजे उठ रहा हूँ 12 बजे 5 बजे 6 बजे उठ रहा हूँ 12-1 बजे है ना तो ये चल रहा है अभी जब तक फाइनल नहीं होता तब तक यही चलेगा I like you बड़ा सा वाइटी स्ट्रीम है अच्छा लव यू मेरे भाई व्हाट्स अप एसजी मेरे भाई हाय माजिन भाई व्हाट्स अप अद्वैत भाई हाय लक्ष्य भाई भाई तो अभी तक नहा रहा है और भाई उसका तो हालत खराब हो गया था ना
But when you're playing against a Harpacon that has the ult, you're not going to want to stand on site against this. You're going to know where you are. They're going to be taking it away from you. You can't even flood very well here because the
T1 winning. तो चैट आज हम सब लोग जल्दी सोने वाले because आज is going to be a one-sided day. G2 और T1 दोनों आज easy game जीतने वाली है because of course we have a match against China and you all know that China can't win.
Right when Liquid pulled it out on Pearl and it doesn't look good
sleep schedule के लग गए हैं नहीं अगर वॉच पार्टी चल रही है तो चलने दो भाई यार मैं एक चीज बताऊं दोस्तों सुबह उठने के बाद ना जेन्युइनली मन नहीं करता कि भाई मैं वैलोरेंट खेलूं तुम सोचोगे ना भाई कैसे मन करेगा कि यार मैं वैलोरेंट खेलूं यार वैलोरेंट खेलने का ही मन नहीं करता भाई मेरे को लगता है मैच देख तो ले रहे अरे बढ़िया चल रहा है वीसीटी
Lost gentlemates in this HyperX player moment. Enjoy.
But China number 1. Why Tense is back? I think. Wait, hold up, chat. Hold up. भाई साहब मैंने क्या देखा? अभी भाई Tense is actually screaming. भाई ये क्या है? चूना पी और Tense screaming. भाई अगर ये सच है तो मतलब सेंटिनल्स का ये जो है अपना मालिक जो है उसने बोला है कि टेंस के लिए मैं जिंदगी भर स्पॉट खाली है सेन में जिंदगी भर एक स्पॉट है टेंस का फिक्स कि वो सेन में खेलेगा टेंशन की बात ही नहीं है पर भाई अगर वो सही में आ रहा है और टेंस तो टेंस है, टेंस तो टेंस है ना, तो वो तो कभी भी आ सकते हैं इंटरनेशनल खेलने। वो इंसान नहीं भगवान है, तो वो तो कभी भी आ सकता है। अबे पर ये रोस्टर देखो भाई, क्या स्टैक्ड लग रहा है क्या स्टैक्ड लग रहा है ये रोस्टर। अगर ऐसा हुआ, सच्ची हुआ, सही में हुआ, तो सब जर्सी फाड़ के सिर्फ सेंटिनल्स, सेंटिनल्स कार्यकर्ता ऑन टॉप। यार अगर ये रोस्टर बन गया ना, मां कसम, शिट, बहुत जनरेशनल रन है ना, मां कसम यार। अबे रिडक्स है, रिडक्स नया ब्लड है, जो ना पी है ऑफ कोर्स क्लच क्लच करता है, जॉन क्यूटी है, दिमाग लगाएगा, जॉन क्यूटी बैक टू आईजीएल हो जाएगा फिर। और कोटेजिया तो कोटेजिया है, कभी कभी है कभी कभी नहीं है, और टेंस तो टेंस है भाई। अगर ये सही हुआ ना, तो फिर तो भाई गेट इन डू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट गेट फुल, नो ये क्या है, Wolves 15-8 Sen plus 10 10-3। Ooh, the king has returned। ये देखो, देखो इसको, मां कसम भाई साहब, वेरी लो odds भाई। बट वो सही में स्क्रिम कर रहा है, मजाक नहीं है, मजाक नहीं चल रहा, ही इज एक्चुअली स्क्रिमिंग भाई। मतलब या तो वो मस्ती कर रहा है कि हाँ भाई वो, या तो वो कोच बन के आएगा वापस, टेंस भाई आएंगे सीधा कोच बन के।
Didn't work, so they went for CB. I don't think GNE was even still traveling with EDG. I didn't realize he was still a sub that went to Masters events with them. Maybe it's just a skirmish.
That's what. Now
what sub player को खिला रहे हैं?
The concept of flying out a substitute player to just dial in, play skirmish in the practice room every single day, so you can win every side select.
I actually don't hate that idea, considering the stakes.
Genius.
Like we've seen it in the regions. You know, we've seen the coaches play, and I think like when you're talking regional battles, maybe a little bit different. But here, every single advantage that you have at a Masters event matters. So
भाई सब प्लेयर को ये खिला रहे हैं, न्यू कोच है ना, तो यार देम कोच ईवोक है, तो असिस्टेंट कोच भी तो बन सकता है। अबे और ईवोक कोच है भाई साहब, कोई कह दो कि ये झूठ है, अगर ये सच हो गया ना भाई, ये मेरा वेट ड्रीम हो जाएगा चैट, ये मेरा वेट ड्रीम हो जाएगा भाई, मां कसम। ईवोक कोच और ये रोस्टर, ओह शिट शिट, पानी पानी हो गया मेरे चेयर पे भाई साहब। टेंस आ रहा वापस, अगर ये सही हो गया ना तो कुछ तो हो जाएगा भाई, मेरे को तो कुछ हो जाएगा भाई। जोनापी और टेंस, अरे भाई सपना, वहाँ कसम, जोनापी को वापस खेलते हुए देखना। जोनापी अगर प्रोफेशनल में वापस आता है तो जोनापी जो भी टीम में रहेगा, मैं तो फुल सपोर्ट वो टीम को। Oh, map pick, रुको।
Yeah, we're starting map selection for EDG against T1. We already had skirmish T1.
अब इसका मैप पिक देखने की जरूरत क्या है, आज तो इजी 2-0-2-0 गेम है।
Team A. Okay, so T1.
फिर सेन की जर्सी पहन के फुल सपोर्ट जर्सी। अबे मैं तो चड्डी भी सेन की पहनूंगा फिर।
Corrode, Ben for EDG.
Ben Breeze.
Breeze, map pick for T1.
Split।
We pick bind.
अरे
Bind side on
बहुत
bind
जल्दी
for
खत्म
EDG.
करना है मैच भाई।
Defense.
Bro was the happiest after
map pick for EDG.
ऐसे नहीं बोलते किसी के बारे में।
Abyss, Haven, Pearl or Split.
जो जीतेगा वो बाहर जाएगा, जो हारेगा वो बाहर जाएगा ना।
For T1.
Bind Haven, अरे बाप रे, बड़ा मैप क्यों दिखा रहे हो यार।
Defense.
अभी स्प्लिट बैन कर दो, कर दो बैन स्प्लिट।
You have Abyss, Pearl or Split.
अब इस बैन
We ban Abyss.
Abyss, less ban for EDG. You have Pearl or
Split.
Split.
और पर्ल बहुत अच्छा है,
So
पर्ल
the
बहुत
side
अच्छा है
is
T1 का
split,
यार।
Side on split for T1.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं है। लिक्विड का ट्वीट देखा? अबे हाँ तो भाई मेरे को ना,
Okay, that's it guys. Good luck, have fun.
भाई तो लोगों को पता नहीं है क्या यार। टीम लिक्विड ये ना, ये कौन सा ट्वीट की बात कर रहे हो? रुको, तुम बात कर रहे हो टीम लिक्विड वैलोरेंट, टीम लिक्विड वैलोरेंट। कौन से ट्वीट की बात कर रहे हो? मैं समझ गया, तुम बात कर रहे होंगे ये वाले ट्वीट की। अभी क्या हो रहा है क्रोम को? क्रोम थोड़ा सा बगी सा क्यों है? ये वाले ट्वीट की बात कर रहे होंगे तुम, है ना? है ना? तो शायद तुम लोगों को नहीं पता है, तो टीम लिक्विड की जो सोशल संभालती है ना दीदी, उनका नाम अदिति है। हाँ रुको, तो वो संभालती है, तो इसीलिए उन्होंने भाई लिखा है। टेंस इज कमिंग, यस सर। अगर आ जाए तो मजा सा आ जाए। तुमको कैसे पता? मेरे को सब पता रहता है भाई। आई एम हिम, आई नो एवरीथिंग। और आई गेस आधी दुनिया को पता है भाई, क्योंकि शी इज प्रीटी फेमस, आई गेस। शी इज प्रीटी फेमस, क्योंकि मेरे फीड में बहुत बार आई है। ऑलराइट, वी ऑन।
Vamos a recibirlos. EDG
And here we go, as you have a matchup between two teams who faced off against each other at Masters Bangkok 2 times, and they traded wins. But when it mattered most in the lower bracket final, it was T1 who got the better of EDG 3-1. Now this is where the pressure lies, Wyatt.
A Masters winning core team versus a core of a team that won champions.
One-sided game,
one is going to be going home this early in the tournament.
One-sided
Who can
game.
bounce back
T1
today?
slaps.
Can Kong Kong keep up that level of outrageous performance that he
Voice
displayed
बढ़ाओ,
in that first match? Just trying to be the hero, trying to get them over the finish line. Couldn't do it, but maybe it'll be enough today.
आज दो फ्लाइट की टिकट्स होगी दोनों चाइना के लिए।
Autumn just went over.
And see Autumn.
Actually, we all should be grateful,
That aspect is so cool.
and
to
we
look
all
at.
should be
But
really
we
happy,
start off
and
so
we all
interested to
should
see
be
what that agent select looks like, but I would agree with you that T1 are the favorites here. I
ये
think
टू
they're the
चाइना,
team that
क्योंकि
should be in
चाइना
the
हर
driver's
टूर्नामेंट सबसे पहले बाहर निकल जाता है, तो एक ही फ्लाइट में सब चले जाते होंगे वापस।
An uphill battle, a big upset if EDG wins.
If EDG are one note on bind with this harbor, it feels like the usefulness of that comp will expire quick, and the meta-defining comp that is ran by T1 there should just be able to win
आज EDG भी हार गई और XLG भी हार गई।
game. But when we get to Haven,
तो
again,
एक
it's
ही
just back
फ्लाइट
on
में
that man
सब
right there. Gets to be on the chamber, gets to be that primary.
खर्चा
offer.
बच गया
How
ना।
much of Autumn's understanding of T1's current playbook do you think is going to factor into this one? Or did KDG bring enough
ही फ्लाइट में
unique
सब
ideas
वापस।
with the essential same
गेम्स बताओ,
core
opposite
to
पर
the
करूंगा
extent,
bet।
with this T1 squad to make it a little
EDG
bit different
जीत
to
रही
throw
है।
Autumn off the scent?
आज
They
EDG
definitely
जीत
have
रही है।
changed a little bit since that Bangkok kind of era, and I think it's not as much
Are
on
you
KDG in
sure?
my opinion, it's more on Munchkin. The fact that you've changed the IGL and brought in a guy that does play quite differently. They're not hardcore scrapping all the time, fighting
जिससे खुशी होती है
like they
चैनल
previously were. I
I
think it will have adjusted to the point
XLG
where
जीतेगी।
having Autumn as a coach on the other side doesn't give you like a
XLG
deep
कैसे
insight.
जीतेगी? XLG ओए व्हाट्स मेरे को लगा ये हर्ष भाई की आवाज को क्या हुआ?
What's up, my gang?
What's up bro, how are you?
So they have to have
What?
that assumption, and as we've been
just
talking
feel
about
What?
breaking down all this footage and gameplay,
मेरे को लगा आज
surely
भाई नींद
T1's
नहीं
been doing the same
आ
thing,
रही है।
seeing this Harbor play through, and I mean,
देख
we
लो
saw
दोस्तों,
how
आपने सुन
Harbor
लिया है।
was kind of fall flat yesterday on the
वाह हर्ष
defensive
भाई
side.
तो
We talked
जमा है
about a
भाई।
lot.
तुम सोचो ताने यदि कोई कितना ही दिमाग से गया होगा जो एक च्युइंगम खा के पानी पी के अपनी खुद की तबीयत खराब कर लेता।
Only हर्ष भाई। सरप्राइजिंग नहीं है मेरे लिए।
है ना ब्रो, आई वाज नॉट एट ऑल सरप्राइज्ड जब हर्ष भाई ने बोला कि मैंने च्युइंगम खा के पानी पिया और मेरे को अब खराब लग रहा है। और वो भी 300 रुपए की
लाइव है।
च्युइंगम।
आया लाइव आया वो।
नहीं वो तो आए, बट उन्होंने तबीयत पूरे दिन सोए हैं पूरे दिन।
against Liquid, one of the multi-time trophy
Hello,
lifters
bhai.
globally in Valorant. That's rarefied air that he exists in, and that first series is certainly
EDG
not
chances उनके
indicative of the
casters
level
नहीं आ
that he showed
पाए।
in years at this point.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
I
point
think as
there,
well when
brother.
you look at the other side of stuff, like EDG, we're
XLG
talking
कभी
about
नहीं
them
जीत
being the
सकती।
underdogs,
भाई
and
जिन
of
लोग को
course
लग
they
रहा
have that
होगा आज
legacy of winning
XLG
an
जीतेगी,
incredible world championship in
Pray to God कि ऐसा
2024.
हो जाए।
I think it deserves a bit more credit, perhaps, and we're even saying that. Think about the other teams that were around at that time, you know, Gen G, your Sentinels, you know, the other squads that were around in 2020, they're not here.
2020.
तो मेरा दोस्त है ना एक
Like these top teams of that year, they're all
इतना पागल
right
आदमी
now.
है भाई, वो
They are
इतना
not
पागल, इतना
attending Masters
बेवकूफ
tournaments.
आदमी नहीं देखा भाई। रात को ना 3 घंटे च्युइंगम चबाया, उसके ऊपर पानी पिया, बीमार हो गया, सारे दिन सो के रहा। इतना बेवकूफ कोई कैसे हो सकता है बताए? च्युइंगम से बीमार हो जाए।
What they were like a couple of years back.
And EDG, they were headed into this tournament with some positive momentum. Yes, they got knocked down to the lower level.
वो दोपहर में 3 घंटा स्ट्रीम किया था, फिर उसके बाद में 5 घंटा स्ट्रीम किया रात भर, ठीक है? और फिर दोपहर में वो फोटोशॉप स्ट्रीम भी किया था उसने, उस दोस्त ने, अगर आपको पता नहीं तो टोटल उसने 9 घंटा स्ट्रीम की थी, रात में जग के वो भी 6 बजे सोने गया है वो। दिखाओ उसकी थोड़ी सी फ्रेश, अच्छा लगेगा आपको।
What we were seeing from EDG prior to this, and heck, I would even go as far as say T1, because look, I'm going to call a spade a spade. When we ran into that Masters Bank tournament, there's no one in the world that was predicting T1 to win that whole thing. So I'm seeing a team who won an event who was like, oh my god, we did it, versus now a T1 that carries way more confidence with them, and it's the flip side for EDG. They used to be the team that was the swagger in the world, but now it feels like they are lacking a little bit of that confidence.
Sure, I think that's reasonable framing. I also do think, though, in terms of early days here at Santiago, T1 will be more disappointed about being a 0-1 team than EDG. I think because they've come in with a decent seeding, they would have expected to win that.
Well, I just got a little spoiler, which is the fact that EDG want to continue to lean into what works, which is Kong picking up the op, playing the agents where that weapon is most useful. The Chamber has been his best agent this year. They've swapped up, obviously, fully away from that hostile.
This gives them a chance, I think, in this bind. I think.
No, I absolutely agree with you. I think the solo duelist chamber comms that we've been seeing in America, run by teams like G2 and 100 Thieves, they've actually been immaculate. RQ's been doing it in Pacific. It gives you
जो हारेगा वो घर पे जाएगा।
घर पे। अबे तो हर्ष भाई, तो मैं कह रहा हूँ हर्ष भाई, तो देखो आज दोनों चाइना की टीम का मैच है।
पार्टी करूंगी।
नहीं सुनो तो।
आज मैं वॉच
हर्ष भाई।
ये नहीं करनी होती वॉच पार्टी में।
सीधा बाहर
redemption in my eyes, Mike. Both of these teams
ये मेरी फेवरेट है।
I think it's less than their potential so far.
ये जान लाती है
Show
ना।
me something here to warrant moving forward.
Yeah, I think more so for me, it's EDG on the side of that. I'm so happy. Obviously, they
right.
the bind. Some changes. It was just.
मेरे को हंसी आ रही है।
It wasn't here. It wasn't here.
No, you didn't.
No. I used another word, but we're on now.
Okay, true. Yeah. We've gone past agent selectors. Production told us we are now into the game.
चीचू क्यों नाम रहेगा भाई? क्योंकि नाम है उसका।
And we've got a set standard early, an adjustment in composition from EDG, which
मंचकिन क्यों दिखा रहा है स्मोगी को?
indicator, hopefully, they are looking for adjustments at this point.
मंचकिन नहीं था वो, अच्छा नहीं स्मोगी नहीं, शिट गलत फ्रेम था।
No contact elsewhere on the map, so.
Oh, सीधा भी घुस रहा है।
EDG making moves just yet. Buzz all the way on top side already. Izu's going to run.
घुस गया, खा गया Izu।
Yeah, and
क्या बात है
there's
Izu?
no fight back, man. EDG just get
अरे
bullied. Kangkang's here, but by now the plant's
Kangkang's bandit लेके खेल रहा है chamber पे।
Deeper post plant down long.
दिमाग।
Meant to find that next layer in. It would be really hard to take away all of these crossfires.
अब यहाँ पे wall bang आपके जो हगास होंगे ना, लियो।
Down to 3 HP, but he's able to disconnect.
भाई बैंडिट से 2 शॉट में नहीं मरते ना चैट, कि मर जाते हैं 2 शॉट में।
Hasn't made moves just yet through CT.
मैं बहुत कम गेम खेला हूँ actually।
Proactive post plant, I'll take that. CB, not bad. But they've lost out on Kangkang's here, down to 2, so you're starting to really lose it in the numbers and the time. And he's
nice.
4 insane
He's on, bro.
kills. That reposition, like,
Bro,
that's why
Izu अगर on है ना, 2-0 है, one sided.
भाई नहीं तो अर्ज भाई मैं क्या बोल रहा था, स्पीड रन लग रहा है आज।
है ना? हाँ बुलेट भाई।
और क्या बात कर रहे हैं बुलेट भाई, क्या खेलता है वो?
Yeah,
Michael.
Primarily, the amount of times that these anti-ecos would slip away from them, over peaking, you know, player disadvantage situations or advantage situations they'd lose in. I want to see that mentality just tidied up.
Kong को देखो.
Oh, Buzz off to a good start. Takes away Kong. That is, I don't want to say the floodgates open. There's still 2 players towards Shower, and Smoggy's gone. There's only 1 there now, so it's a little tougher to imagine this going any other way.
बहुत easy game होगा.
CB obviously still towards.
Oh, क्या timing.
Only classics on the way back in here for EDG. 3 left standing.
Hi Fury भाई.
Break through and find an opener here, and Buzz just
भाई.
to farm up.
क्या बात है भाई.
Table 4 now.
कांकांग का
CB the
नाम
last
अगर
to
कांकांग
find.
है तो उसने वो ZMJ क्यों लिखा है?
Facilitate. He's on the right.
पता नहीं भाई ये मेरे को उससे कुछ क्या ना पड़ेगा.
That's really unnecessary, bro.
Ace चुराया उसका बे.
Don't be lying.
पोटैटो ताई को पता है रुको.
That's wild. You saw a little like shot of the grin just as it pans past.
हाँ.
You already had
We've
a
got to
really
look for
good
this synergy early on. Everybody looking to work together. Stacks in a good series the other day.
He's on the yellow card now.
Yeah.
Instant yellow on that. But great from Buzz. I mean, confidence builders for sure, right? Feeling in the game.
Buzz would have just seen he was
I
tagging
like
for
it,
the wall there as well. As you said.
Great.
माइकल बहुत अच्छा खेला मार्टिन. बहुत अच्छा. Own किया
It
own.
was such an unnecessary kill. No one. Oh, nothing.
एक मैप तो own किया. I guess Pearl पे
Love
own
of the
किया
game.
उसने.
Just for the love of the game.
दूसरा मैच भी मारा.
Wild.
Pearl पे danger own
Okay,
किया.
so buy-in
Bind
plays
पे
for EDG,
bind पे
going
एक
back
बहुत
into this
अच्छा
couple
play
of
बनाया.
right
A1
shields,
से
though,
clutch
dodged
किया वो
throughout, but I
attack में
don't
1v3.
see
बहुत
anything
प्यारा था.
massive to punish it. On the other side, kind of slow and steady. Maybe just trying to identify where maybe
आज बहुत crowd आई होगी ना क्योंकि आज G2 का भी मैच है.
Spectre looking hella good.
आज खाना खा के yes sir.
Flash along would have caught here, so nobody doesn't have confirmation. But with the Prowler going back through, second flash will indeed confirm.
आज तो happy होली थी.
Pull the player on that.
Yeah, I was going to say still just 2 here, but now CB looking to make moves.
Alright, B split, fast commit.
Confirmed 2 down long, but in the meantime,
nice
look
पकड़
inside
लिया.
it. Buzz is in, and
Buzz.
okay, you are lucky that G2 is on the case because they looked absolutely
Nice
dead to
meteor.
rights there. Nobody in the corner, looking baffled as to what was coming. The
Good
Molly
Molly,
presses him
good
out.
one, good
Munchkin
one.
gets
There's only
him.
one guy on
It's a
side, but you need to
3v3.
clear him.
This is a bonus for T1. This was not meant to be the big threatening round, but G2, the hero of the hour, goes
बात है.
down.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
oh,
Four big
Lala.
kills. T1
Lala.
and the bonus in hand.
As Meteor
But
to
yeah,
find somebody
T1 is
struggled
on, baby.
massively
Lower bracket run
in that
incoming.
opening
They
series.
are going for the trophy.
कौन सा lower bracket
Shake
run?
down.
Bonus for T1 initially. G2 finding 2 freebies
work.
effectively
Yeah.
on the way in here.
ये lower
CB
bracket
slight
नहीं है.
overstep into
See,
the snake
अर्ज भाई स्विच स्टेज में ही lower bracket चालू कर दिया.
जो भी हो भाई, जो भी हो.
बोल्डिंग में तेरे को VCT का knowledge नहीं हो ना तो इसलिए बोला
We've got
मत
some
कर.
big performances already. Buzz
Lower
sitting on
bracket.
5-2,
Could
Easy
be.
4-1, Meteor 4-1, and Stacks
Why
was the man who
Brim is
stood out to
playing
me
on
early.
only because छोटा मैप है और ज़्यादा smoke चाहिए
Oh, he's got
रहते
his scummy
हैं. Fast
kill
commit के
himself
लिए.
for the time
और 3
being.
angles होते हैं ना हर जगह commit करने को. B पे elbow,
Scummy.
elbow,
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
CT और
It's
hookah.
just-
अगर long से commit कर रहे हो
Kong
तो.
Kong goes walking. He's had a little look down short, posted up for now. Not going to get much play
और A
early.
पे single smoke में cover नहीं होती. Side take heaven smoke भी
1-1
लगता है तो
spread
इसीलिए.
throughout bind.
बाद में या तो एक smoke save करते हैं या तो एक viper wall पे खेलते हैं या viper smoke bomb पे खेलते हैं.
See how EDG want to maybe hold this.
वाइपर को तो आज सेंटिनल खेलते हैं बाइन पे. कौन कौन खा गया मां कसम. मीटियोर इज ऑन.
On the money today. It feels like they've warmed up here.
खत्म. ए जा रहे सीधा स्ट्रेट अप.
EDG, this isn't the round you'd imagine masses
इसको
of
देखो.
work to be done, but I like that from
अरे
CB, but it's just
रे रे.
laboured. Chi-Chu on the case.
ठीक है just go.
They're still going to be trying to put up some numbers here. Chi-Chu is
wait,
online.
wait.
So Smoggy. Buzz tries to break the back line that they lost. Gets it
V2
back in hand.
baby.
Now the
Smoggy पे
spike
गन भी आ
can
गया.
be recovered.
Smoggy's got to upgrade that. Nobody's still on the Bucky.
आज वापस wrong है.
With the reset from T1 to potentially find an upgrade, so
बट ना वो ड्रॉ में कंडीशंस है कि रीमैच नहीं हो सकता शायद. ऐसा वाला सीन है.
rotation, plenty of time to find this plumber. That's going to be the issue. For
G2
EDG.
एनआरजी के बहुत चांसेस है.
Let's see how far Munchkin was willing to go on this, because obviously they might know about the dog, they might have heard that potentially, but they don't know if maybe Smoggy had already started that rotation.
अल्ट भी आ
It's not
गया
the
भाई
case.
Yeah, you see
बस
the
पे.
pings here actually
बहुत
potentially
जल्दी
looking
ult है.
at somebody with Buzz's ult, maybe teeing up Munchkin on contact
कोडिजिया
here
पसंद
from
है.
elbow.
गेम प्ले वाइज तो नहीं भाई.
You're right, there's the
Hype man
upgrade for
अच्छा है
no
भाई.
Both going CT.
That could play into the plan of T1. See how the
Clutches
contact
भी
plays
निकालता
out,
है.
though.
This is going to be brutal.
जब इम्पोर्टेंट रहता है तो.
As this feels like they've made something out of nothing, but again, going to be quite deep.
Right,
Time
good old
they get
Bravey.
close.
Bro, no fucking way this.
Here we go, and that might just be the checkmate, and yeah, it is. Buzz gonna get his three, and the plan well made, and T1 just get things back in order. It got dangerous, and I like what EDG were trying to do. They were playing scared in that, but it doesn't really make much difference here. T1 keeping stable, looking solid, and that's what I'm gonna be happy with. They keep this kind of clean approach. Lovely.
Certainly threat in this.
Vs T1 कुछ याद आ गया.
Again finding 2 kills.
He's trying.
Yeah. On the top of the board for EDG, but nothing else to
write home
about.
कब है? Playoff में अब. बोलो 2-1-0.
Ultimates, but already with the investment coming from T1, firm lead in that regard. Same setup once more. Standard approach towards this B side.
वापस fast खेल रहे. कांकांग की अब देखो किधर लगी है शार्प पे.
G2 somewhat kept this together last time, finding 2 in the corner, but that's great from CB, waiting to catch on the push-up, deny Buzz the ability to springboard in, break that front line for it. So EDG have held off the first wave.
Yeah, great learning on the fly here, just to duck inside that smoke.
Buzz भाई चुम्मी दे के nobody go.
Initial burst towards side. T1 haven't backed away though.
No, they're still going.
They're still fighting this.
Rotations coming out. They feel happy.
Wall up हुई है जो time पे ना अगर wall up नहीं होती तो उधर commit जरूर करते.
A little bit further back on this. T1 really looking for a fight. That's
Meteor! Oh shit.
Swing from CB there felt
क्या बात है?
And again, taking risks when they still had information.
Nobody बचा के रखा side.
I don't like this. They've made something out of nothing. The rotations are away.
Players are miles
दोनों
away.
फिर से CT से आ रहे हैं.
I'm getting a little bit nervous if this is what I'm seeing now, but there's still a chance of this. Kung Smoggy, they want this one back. And Stacks with 5 seconds until he gets maybe the chance to use it.
वो चिपका देगा ऑप्शन. रिकॉन भी आ गया भाई वो और कितने वियर्ड एंगल पे बैठा हुआ है.
Take it all the spam connecting.
बहुत अच्छी टाइमिंग हुई तो.
Can he get one for free? That's the question. Yeah, he can. A second, but it's Kung. Surely not again. Stacks.
Arre yaar, what are you swinging?
And EDG are finally on the board. I got insanely nervous seeing that swing from backside though.
The challenge into CT here.
वो यार भाई देखा क्या 10 स्क्रीम कर रहा है.
हाँ देखा ना मैं तुमको तभी तो बोला यार कि 10 आने वाला है तुम बोल रहे नहीं आएगा.
आ गया तो और जोना भी
भाई
के साथ.
अगर उसने अपना यूजरनेम आई
मिसर I'm telling you अगर 10 से वापस आया ना Valorant will be revived.
Yep. 1 million जाएगा.
Do have a couple of these ultimates available.
Valorant का अभी वॉचिंग एक नहीं जाता है 1 मिलियन अभी भी Valorant फाइनल्स के टाइम 2 मिलियन जाएगा.
Proactive it looks like. Flash down. Do they then go for a fight? He's just caught. Yeah, terrible timing. Utility your hand and rewarded for CB. Good trade for Munchkin though. Not going to let that go unpunished. The CB was already basically halfway out of there. And Meteor on the punish, and now nobody go. Look how far away the other players are. They're going to know his presence, a high flash, but he just wants to backpedal. No, he's sticking around. I don't know what he was hoping for there, but that probably wasn't it. 4 players to the 2, and the site is very much T1's.
Give this up, almost the operator in hand for Kung.
Why is it
big an investment to risk here when they're already up against it in terms of the finances.
EDG support करूँगा क्या?
T1 probably already reading that very well with how deep Meteor is exploring towards CT now. Chichu tagged up only down to 89. Plenty of time left to find these kills, Lauren.
Yeah, they're going for it too. So Chichu will hold it at least for now.
चलो अभी बचा हुआ
here. And there is a
बात हुआ था ना अपना बात हुआ था ना 50-50 करने का
either, but
चैट में फेवरेट चाइनीज प्लेयर भाई मेरे को चाइना का Valorant नहीं पसंद है. चाइना में सिर्फ एक ही अच्छा प्लेयर है और वो कांग है.
Put on a show, but it doesn't change the round outcome, and I don't know if Munchkin gets.
उसके अलावा एक अच्छा प्लेयर साइमन था.
All right, so it looks like.
आजा पीछे.
He keeps the operator. Okay, I was making real sure on that, but 5-1. I also just feel like EDG aren't getting the information they want early. I don't know how they want to go about finding that.
Again, they're just looking at the timing on rotations. They've been behind the curve a little bit, and then with nobody kind of overstaying his welcome. Yeah, it sends out a flash to maybe allow him time to back all the way into CT because Chichu's already there. There's no reason for an extra body to fall here.
Nah, bro. China ain't winning.
Yeah, we got to save. we have to say.
Yeah, and again, I want to see how they
One-sided.
solve getting that
Champs
early
25
information,
support
because
कर रहे
I
हैं।
don't mind that they kind of went for that aggressive start on short on B, traded out 1-1 in the end, but that's not reliable enough. I think I want to see them try to be a little bit more fluid with those rotations here. So just checking in.
निकाल देना चाहिए अब। At this point, China should be merged to.
As we can kind of see the
क्लर्ज भाई किसके साथ स्क्रीम था वो, मतलब रिडक्स के साथ था ना लॉबी में।
हाँ, रिडक्स और अपना ये।
Thank you.
They've already been able to stack these up in a 4-round
thank you.
deficit.
Yeah.
Maybe not here, the buy round for
हाँ
sure.
रिडक्स और कौन था?
There needs to be
Redux
something
tens.
proactive on the side of EDG.
Ah.
We're sending
Redux
probes out.
tens
Initially
और
just
Jonapi.
Huki here, but a little
तो
wristed.
Yeah, it did-
CB's immediately out there.
That's all we have for now. अभी पता नहीं कि ये कहाँ तक जाएगा।
आएंगे पता नहीं, अभी वो एक जेरविन है वो भी ट्रायल कर रहा था सेन के साथ।
Unfortunately, then CB's caught transition
और अगर
back
टेंस
out.
जेन्युइन ट्रायल दे रहा है तो वो 100% इन है भाई।
I'd like to see
ट्रायल नहीं, मतलब अगर स्क्रीम कर रहा है तो 100% इन है वो।
पता नहीं भाई,
Yeah,
टीम कॉम्बिनेशन पे डिपेंड करेगा वो।
नहीं, टीम कॉम्बिनेशन वगैरह पे नहीं डिपेंड करेगा। सीईओ चाहता है वो खेले तो।
आज सीईओ ने तो बोल रखा है टेंस को जिंदगी भर का स्लॉट है,
Looking at the minimap.
वो जब चाहे तब आ सकता है।
Now, how long does Chi-Chu get to play this?
मतलब एक प्लेयर की हीड बच सकती है कभी भी।
Oh, now they know.
भाई रिडक्स खेले बस, रिडक्स ओपी प्लेयर
रिडक्स
है।
खेले भाई।
No, time to try and do something. Didn't work out, shockingly. Sight is going to be T1's.
क्या try करना चाह रहे थे आप?
CT, he's got safety to pop out. So they can get the plant, and it is a 5v4. Now, a Frenzy,
क्या पता प्रोसेस
a couple of upgraded pistols, but not much. It's mostly really Kung at this point to try and do something. Nice flash.
Same thing.
Gonna force away the first layer. CB then takes some steps.
Kiss
Most
the-
of this post plant is towards long, but then look at the space between the next players coming through. Luckily, Kung lands a great shot.
Arre,
Meteor's now
arre,
in no
arre.
man's land. Has to slip back in towards Hookah. Izu next, point of
इज़ू भाई
contact.
बचा के इज़ू
Kung
भाई।
comes round again. Okay, that's a second body drop. You got some more of that, Kung.
Hello.
Stacks just back towards
Nice
long.
stacks, nice।
Yeah,
Hello.
they catch nobody. And this is where they kind of, you know, the fun stops, right? This
क्या
is where they
बात है,
start
क्या बात है,
really
safe।
tightening up that post
सेफ
block.
सिमुलेटर
Another?
और
I mean,
But of course.
it doesn't change the outcome, but it certainly looks pretty. T1, though, again,
क्या बात है,
they
ये
found a
और अच्छी
pressure point.
चलाता है।
They're not really letting up.
Yeah, the issue being Buzz is going to have his second ultimate by round 8. So a huge tool in terms of site executions here, especially with EDG hanging around to contest.
नहीं, मैं
these
कह रहा था
site
हर्ष
hits.
भाई, इसके बाद XLG का मैच है ना?
In my head of like, okay, well, when
XLG
we put
G2 है।
towards
हाँ, तो
B,
वो
when
भी
we
इजी
start
मैच।
trying to make
तो
him move
भाई
around the map,
चाइना वाले
and then
कितने
is that the
अच्छे
time
हैं,
that
सबसे
T1
पहले
decide to
टूर्नामेंट
flip
से
it
बाहर
up
हो
and
जाते हैं,
change
सब
things
एक ही
around,
फ्लाइट में
right? But I
वापस
feel
जाते
like you've
हैं।
got to try and get this man active because these three players are not
पैसा
holding
बच
his
जाता
side,
है।
and you've got to find something.
हाँ, ये
else.
सब
He's
नहीं
at 6 to
सुन लिया
1,
चाइना
and
के
look, we
बारे
know
में।
he's a gifted player. He's got 4 kills, but it didn't change what the
6,
round's going to
6,
look
6,
like.
6
And once
है
again,
score.
we're seeing
6,
similar
6.
scenes.
Six?
Let's
Hi,
hit the
hi.
site. Kung's not on again.
Oh hell no।
He's going to be able to, I mean, connection on the flash here, but it won't necessarily tell them anything different about
गोवा
any
से
other round.
भरूच
They are trying to play
बड़ौदा
towards
तक
B.
नहीं
मैं
गई
बोलती हूँ 5-7 होगा, but
This,
EDG
but then I want to see what the
T1
layers are from T1,
हाँ,
right? This
वही।
means that, okay, B is
हाँ
not
भाई,
free
ये
and
गोवा से
available.
बड़ौदा लेके
Cool.
चली गई
So let's see how the rest of the map feels.
Yeah.
We're going to have to deal with getting past Kung potentially because we
Yeah,
haven't
एनआरजी
seen
G2
him.
नहीं होगा,
माचा,
STL
माचा।
T1 हुआ है।
And I like the rotation. This is better from EDG. They've gone proactive
हाँ
on the
ना,
extremity,
वही तो
down
बात
B long,
है
freed up nobody.
कि rematch नहीं हो सकता।
मैं घास की बात कर रहा
This
था,
could be
घास फूस
incredibly
की
useful.
बात
A 3-2 split towards the A site.
क्या बात करने लग जाते हैं
Smoggy's
भाई
got to be careful here because he's in a fairly committed position. Does have the trap.
5 EDG
Like the
71.
TP as well.
Just wait and watch.
Here we go. Kung then plays it forward. TP's back. And Smoggy's blind as anything. He can't find a
बेचारा।
shot in time. And now Kung deleted.
इज़ू को देखो।
T1. This is
अरे रे इज़ू,
masterful from
भाई
them.
कहीं का कुछ नहीं
I'm
हो रहा,
gonna
इज़ू
say it,
पूरा
I
गेम
love
अकेले
the
निकाल
उल्टा
देगा।
तीन जन साइड खेल रहे थे,
I put it
दो
to
ब्लाइंड
EDG
हुए,
for
एक
not
स्लो हो गया
adapting well
है। They
enough.
have
But
nothing to do.
T1 are looking like they are on point today, Mike.
I mean, it's almost like they're not expecting some of this investment to come.
Yeah.
They're in positions that, like I said, Smoggy is fully committed here. Has the trap,
Both
yeah, but
NRG and
what do you
G2,
fall back
yep,
to?
there's a chance।
Kung's got so
Chance.
much control from top trap.
Only
that
if
you can't just rely
G2
on
gets
him
to play
in this
against Liquid।
scenario.
नहीं भाई, G2 is going to lose anyways।
And they just
आज G2 का आखिरी दिन है
buckle
टूर्नामेंट
under the
में।
pressure that T1 are able to apply.
6-7।
Still no solutions found. And if anything, that's
आज G2 का आखिरी दिन है टूर्नामेंट में दोस्तों।
Oh, he hit the side
इसके
that
बाद
Kung
तो
was
नहीं
at, he
जीत
hit
रही।
the side that had the third
Until
play on it.
unless
There was
they
that
play against
rotation
NRG,
from nobody.
जो कि
They
नहीं हो
were there.
सकता।
They had the right read, and it still just instantly fell apart. As you said, maybe Smoggy caught in a position that didn't really favor them. You can see where he died even on the minimap there. It's
BTR is
just,
making a
there's no
difference.
backing from that. So T1, I'm very impressed with this T1 side. They had an explosive start, sure, but they have been largely in control for this since that point forward. I haven't seen a robust reply from EDG yet.
You can't stay quiet after saying 6-7, bro.
Discussion was in that timeout.
Gorgeous.
Wow, क्या beautiful ult था from Baz. Oh shit.
Dare I say that?
Bro, इन लोग की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है पता है? ये लोग आर्टिसन टाइप 99 माचा स्लो वाला माउस पैड एकदम स्लो पे यूज करते हैं.
Off the pit, but it's going to be challenged immediately.
अरे क्या बात है भाई साहब?
Pit's gone down.
ये क्या पेस चल रहा है?
Insane right now.
Oh, he is deadly, man. Kong Kong. Can he do much with this? He's still lingering around. They might have a good idea. Yeah, with that prowler there, absolutely. Pop flash on it. They're going to go hunting. Kong Kong's fallen. T1. They are sharp. They know exactly what EDG would like to do. None of it's working for EDG.
वो लोग को कुत्ता बना रहे हैं.
Potentially by stacks as well. Yeah.
ये लो read भी कर लिया, flag भी read है.
This is their bread and butter. Nobody in Smoggy.
किया था उसने. ये देखो इसको कैसा walk up कर रहा है bench. अरे रे रे रे. अरे रे रे रे.
Chance for nobody to
हाँ bro, Izu और बस बहुत danger shoot कर रहे हैं.
Now noted Munchkin.
Oh shit.
8-1 scoreline here. EDG.
ए सुनो ना
Mountains to climb to get back into this now.
लिक्विड के सामने भाई
T1
ईजू
hit
बहुत
this sort of pace time and time again.
Exactly, T1 खेली नहीं भाई जैसे T1 खेलती है लिक्विड के सामने.
कल मार ही नहीं पा रहा था ईजू भाई.
लिक्विड के प्ले स्टाइल से वो लोग ऑफ गार्ड कट हो गए बस और कुछ नहीं.
हाँ लिक्विड घुसते जा रही है.
और कल लिक्विड को अच्छा रीड कर लिया.
Call a second timeout here in round 10.
Defending map है नहीं है.
I guess we could then discuss a little bit of the comfort in this composition. But when your coaches look like that, I'm not.
Well, again, this issue, I was happy to see the change.
आगे पता चलेगा.
It's kind of a knee-jerk reaction.
भाई लोग बहुत डेंजर शूट कर रहे हैं.
In terms of some of the win
Chance ही नहीं है.
getting CB into a position, at least on the defense here, to play aggressively, at least trim the fat a little bit. I mean, at this point, hell, go for a
अबे तो अर्ज भाई आज ये दोनों टीम जीतती है ना तो तुमको पता है कि T1 टीम लिक्विड का रीमैच नहीं हो सकता तो G2 NRG भी नहीं हो सकता.
But it's easy for us to say that. Obviously, it's easy in this position when we get to see everything. But
there's not much stopping T1 when they're playing like this.
No, exactly. Look, we've seen the strength of these boys.
But the issue being
G2 NRG क्यों नहीं?
क्योंकि G2 NRG अगर होता है तो T1 टीम लिक्विड होगा ना. तो T1 टीम लिक्विड ऑलरेडी हो चुका है तो वो रीमैच नहीं होगा उस स्टेज में. ऐसा रूल है. ऐसा मैंने ट्विटर पे पढ़ा.
T1 और NRG हुआ ना.
Kind of lost for answers, right?
टीम लिक्विड और T1 ऑलरेडी खेल चुकी है तो वो वापस नहीं खेलेंगे सेम मैच.
तो टीम लिक्विड और एनर्जी खेलेगी ना.
हाँ तो फिर G2 T1 हो जाएगा ना तो G2 का आखिरी दिन है इस टूर्नामेंट में.
और एनर्जी का भी.
Look, and that's the issue with some of the.
Who's the best topper in VCT?
Series
best
teams
offer
are seeing now is the brutality of
Klurge को बोलो अपना मुंह बंद करे.
As you said, this might be EDG watching this half pass them by. And for T1, they are firmly in control of the momentum. Just see if they can identify any over-aggression that could be the solution that EDG wanted to go to. And that makes it harder for EDG, right? They are going to be behind the curve in every possible solve they could come up with.
वो बंदा बोला तू ओवरकुक किया.
Expecting
something.
The aggression.
Overcook कैसे किया?
Izu with a scope in hand. Smoggy. A pretty snappy shot onto him.
Okay, that's good. You've got a man advantage. We don't need to do any more, right? We can chill now. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this.
Nice.
I really don't want to be seeing that. T1.
Why?
There was no need. You had the advantage. You had 2 players up. Okay, they can deny the plant at least for the 45 seconds. Munchkin's got his own. He's still got a molly. He's still got 2 smokes. And he does have stacks by his side as well.
Smoke peek करने वाला है.
Oh dear, stacks! He's away!
खुद भी नहीं जीतना इनको.
Hot! Man, they had that one in the bag!
T1
didn't want to win. They just won.
On A short. And again, they're looking to punish the other side of the default, which is just...
That's a dream if you're T1. You're not meant to catch him walking like that's not meant to happen. They
got that shot from Smoggy.
Shot दिया.
Yeah.
Nah, ये लोग ये तीनों हुक्का वाले लोग
CB's caught. He's not even ready for this engagement. As they're about to walk out, he's setting up to slide into the open.
भाई कांग ने भी उधर ईगो पिक किया था ये शॉट पे, अंदर लकीली मारा उसने.
Very bizarre. That will kind of shatter the
क्या?
mental
अच्छा वो जो
of
spam
EDG
किया
now.
उसने.
Yes, we're talking about
नीचे.
हाँ.
a high caliber team, tons of experience, but rounds like that where you feel right, we're off the starting block, and it just gets ripped away from you.
Can you recover anything? A buffer, right? Give me enough that you can make it through a pistol round.
भाई ये लोग अभी
I'll take
ये
that.
राउंड पे 1-2 पे शरीफ
So they're
है.
going to invest.
तो उसके
Smoggy
बाद ये
deeper.
लोग 10वां फिर 11वें के लिए खेल रहे हैं. अरे बाप रे बाप.
Yeah, play in with the
मतलब
rifle
12वें
here,
राउंड के लिए
but
खेल रहे हैं.
it's going to be the full force of T1. Izu's going to be able
भाई
to
लोग ने
reveal
खुद 10-2 डिसाइड कर
absolutely
दिया.
everything that's going on here.
अरे
It's so simple. T1. This is just systematic
कोई outlaw लेके कर रहा
domination.
है.
And do you know what? They're pulling no punches. Why would you at this point? They want the job done. They had a rough start to things, and they are not going to let it happen again. T1
Deathmatch
are in
खेल रहे हैं,
form.
deathmatch.
Like, it is just lovely to see.
They're just so efficient with this
EDG
composition.
का
in
form
terms of
tense के साथ
Izu
गया.
and Buzz just finding value round after round. A flawless
आपका
round to
dream
get to
team?
10.
मेरा ड्रीम टीम जो सेंटिनल्स बनने वाली है.
And look, this is T1's map, you know, but this is not what you wanted to see. This is not what you wanted to see. This
कैसा
is
swing किया देखे?
great elimination game. So far,
नहीं.
I feel like EDG are on in the server. And I
मैं
love
तो
उधर ही
EDG. We know the
उधर ही
vibes
बीटी
of
हो
this
गया. वो
team.
ये शॉट
I
पुश
can't
किया ना
stress it
उधर ही
enough.
मेरा हो गया.
Buzz is about to get his third ult as
अबे
well.
क्या चल रहा है भाई?
Yeah, he's just playing lights out right
Bro,
now.
3 ops.
Look how many ops there are, Michael.
Yeah,
Michael, why is there 3 of them?
Quite a 3. Yeah.
अरे रे.
Okay. We've
डिसाइड
found
कर रहे हैं
one.
डिफेंस में
Again, 'cause
किसको
they're
अब
reading
चलानी
this like
चाहिए.
they're like, guys, you have to push us, right?
Yep. You got to take space somewhere. You can't keep playing on this kind of like passive line, just gambling and guessing. And Izu going to take the way out of that, but going to note that there's a push down towards Shower. So going to take the extremity on that. That's fine. Now we don't need to
I
overextend.
made
We've got a
5
little bit of
Radiants
info.
play
Let's see how
against
T1
5
wanna
Brons.
react, right?
ऐसा
Where
मत
do they
बोलो
wanna
यार.
put their attention towards?
फ्रेंड्स के साथ हाँ देखा मैंने वो.
Now, so Stacks and Munchkin with their ultimates to invest here. G2 getting curious on the other side. Now, that could be an issue, depending on timing here.
I like this so far, actually, from EDG, funny enough. I like what they're doing, but sadly, Buzz is just
सो गया
breaking
nobody
backs
पीछे.
out here, man. Straight away,
आवाज आने के बाद
value
भी.
every
God,
time.
that's so
Two
good,
players
bro.
as
Oh,
well.
my word.
It's just too good. It's just too good. And then Izu wants to try and capitalize. And again, you can
Tonne मारा.
understand the intent.
Counter stun's insane there, actually.
Hold up. Chichu's in a great position here, but it's
क्या
actually going to
बात
be
है,
done. The
क्या बात
damage
है?
being done elsewhere. Down to a
1v1.
1v1. Stacks up against Chichu. An opportunity for a piece of silver lining to potentially fall to EDG's hands. And Chichu going to walk this out. He doesn't want to stick around too close, allow Stacks the chance to find a quick kill. Not to be. He has to go for.
Down here, we'll cut
Stacks
line
भाई
inside.
रिकॉन
Chichu
भी
might be able
आराम
to
से
pressure
मारो
this.
ऊपर रिकॉन.
Might just spot the edge of it.
But the
Recon
confidence is
Recon
gonna be on
घर लेके
Stacks'
जाओगे?
side, but the HP's on Chichu's. Gets to get a step closer.
अरे ये तो एक
So still a seize and the horn
2
in
रुपए का
hand.
लैग जो हो जाता है.
Stacks playing on the corner, spots nothing yet, and then the penny
Oh,
should
Recon,
drop
Recon,
right
all
about
deck.
now. There it is. Stacks turns, looks for it, can reposition well. He's playing Ringer Rosie.
अब वो शार सोचने लग जाएगा
Has to
Stacks.
clear everything. Oh dear. It's
क्या
there for
बात है?
Stacks. T1 looking untouchable,
बढ़िया.
Mike.
Just absolutely insane to see them operate at this level.
No one
EDG
laughed, win.
with so little answers. Similar, again, a much worse
देखो.
scoreline, but a similar thing we saw in the opening series. Just that next
भाई,
level of
किसी
adaptation.
ने तो बोला था
never
ये
really
EDG
came from
जीतेगी.
them.
And we were waiting and hoping we would see it. Simply did not come
मेरे
in
को लगा तो
time.
close match होगा.
11-1 to scoreline.
बहुत क्लोज हो रहा है एक्चुअली. मैंने 12-0 एक्सपेक्ट.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill from the
आ गया
dealership buying
कार.
out my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
एक बार 10 आ जाए तो मजा आ जाएगा हाँ ना भाई साहब.
Bringing your AT&T
एक बार
or
आ जाए
T-Mobile bill
10.
for a better deal today.
आरती उतारूंगा 10 की भाई साहब. दोस्तों लाइक कर दो स्ट्रीम को अगर अभी तक लाइक नहीं किया है तो.
बंटा है क्या ये कंफर्म है कि वो लोग खेलने के बाद मतलब वो लोग सिर्फ लॉबी में साथ में थे या उन्होंने एक मैच खेला?
अरे स्क्रिम कर रहे थे साथ में कर रहे थे इन गेम स्क्रिम और एक बार नहीं कई बार किया है.
ओके that is good.
भाई तुमको पता है हर्ष भाई ये जेनी जो है ना इनका सब प्लेयर उससे ये लोग स्कर्मिश करवाए.
किसका सब प्लेयर है?
EDG का। अब पहले जेनी खेलता था ना सीबी की जगह।
No parpadeen. No parpadeen. Oh, ¿quién eres?
EDG mechanically strong.
Me gusta como sonríes,
Hi, and friendly giraffe. Notice कि EDG का
¿Qué hacen los casters ahí?
Autumn.
Oh, ¿quién eres? Mírame. Mírame. No, mírame.
पे जाएगा फिर टाइटल कहाँ
The casters. Los casters están ahí.
If you're tuning in for a banger of a game, might have to wait for the second.
दोस्तों आज अपन एक कंपटीशन करते हैं। क्या लगता है पहले कौन जीतेगा? पहले T1 जीतेगी या पहले G2 जीतेगी?
On the side of EDG.
आज के मैच में।
Unfortunately, even with that previous composition, they struggled massively on the attack. So,
yeah,
first half is anything to go by. Could be a flash in the pan here. Issue being, again, we'll talk Haven when we get there, but it's not necessarily as if it gets any easier.
No, it certainly doesn't. And I think if I'm looking at,
कोई भी जीते पहले चाइना
God,
मार
I'm truly coping. A fast loss is
दो
better
दिन
than
के लिए
a long
घूमने
one.
आते।
Maybe just get a player feeling good, get them online. G2 didn't have a bad performance necessarily, but it wasn't just an individual problem. And T1 can take really chances. They can take an aggressive start and they can hunt down Kong, which is a deadly sentence to say, but when you're hitting shots, like Buzz has been, I don't blame you for going for it. And EDG already
चलो वापस वो देखो वॉकअप कर लिया। You all वॉकअप कर लिया।
Lurk all the way up long, but again, you see Meteor already positioned towards heaven in anticipation.
Oh, heal कर लिया।
Conceded this space.
So
He's going to catch
क्या
G2.
रीड था मेरी जान।
Really good understanding from T1. Meteor can turn away from this, and that's a fair fight actually. As CB won it and gets some control. Wants to get the sheriff, gets it, 2 bullets, 2 targets, can't find him. Stacks with a double. Triple for Stacks.
Klurge भाई 2.5 hour में 3 घंटे में दोनों मैचेस खत्म होने वाले।
हाँ same
Trying to pick up the pace a little bit here.
और पिटी बैक कल गायब।
But the contingency in the form of Meteor. And even here they get the sound cue confirmation on Kang Kang, and T1 are just happy to go forwards. Set piece with the flash.
ना ब्रो, हर जगह अभी चाइना को मिला देना चाहिए एशिया के साथ।
Simple as you like.
बराबर एक रीजन में ला देना चाहिए। हार जाएंगे साला हर बार।
टॉप सीड FPX है ना क्लच भाई?
नहीं ऑल गेमर्स। अरे वो लोग इनसे भी खराब खेलते हैं पता है?
Big work for the analysts right now. Okay, Munchkin's got a judge, and he's got no fear at all. CB put to his grave. He's not backing down. There's no reason to. There is no fear at all shown. Munchkin just pumping damage, and Izu standing guard. It's gorgeous. T1 just putting on a show. 13-1. T1. They are not going home yet. They want to stay here. And they have shown why EDG barely are looking this time. Not a single player breaking double digits. Quiet throughout. So it's time for them to figure it out. Haven is on the horizon and they need that to work.
अरे सही में यार
नहीं होते हैं भाई।
अरे भाई ये लोग वैसे भी नहीं जीतने वाले थे भाई। बहुत डिल्यूजनल होंगे जिनको लगा होगा ये जीतेंगे।
अरे नहीं मेरे को लगा क्लोज जाएगा।
क्या? हाँ क्लोज तो गया, एक राउंड आया ब्रो।
क्लच भाई गेम खेलते हैं ठीक है?
हाँ बोलो।
मैं एक लेटर बोलूंगी, आप एक लेटर बोलोगे।
हाँ।
मेरा जो लेटर होगा वो स्टार्टिंग होगा वर्ड का।
सिडक्शन देखो ये।
और तुम्हारा जो लेटर होगा वो एंडिंग होगा वर्ड का।
इंस्टाग्राम वाला ना?
हाँ ठीक है।
तो जैसे कि अगर मैं बोला 1 2 3
What's up ड्रेको भाई, how are you? This is crazy। भाई मैंने बोला ड्रेको भाई चाइना सबसे पहले बाहर जाएगी।
पहले बोल देना है जो पहले।
हाँ मैं टेप बोला, ये टाइम बोली वैसा।
हाँ
एक सेकंड मैं भूल गया।
मैं 1 2 3 बोलूंगा। मैं 1 2 3 बोलूंगा।
तुम बोलो। अच्छा
क्या?
समझाओ मुझे।
हाँ देख मैं बोलता हूँ। मैं 1 2 3 बोलूंगा। जैसे ही 3 बोलूंगा तू एक लेटर देगा, तानिया एक लेटर देगी।
ठीक है।
तो जैसे कि तूने दिया E फॉर एलिफेंट और तानिया ने दिया T फॉर टाइम। तो फिर जैसे ही बोला ना T और E, तो तुमको सोचना है कौन सा वर्ड T से स्टार्ट होगा और ई से एंड होगा, तेरा वाला एंड करेगा और तानिया वाला लेटर स्टार्ट करेगा। तो जैसे कि
ओके ओके
तानिया के बोली और तू ई बोला तो तू बोला क्लर्ज, पर क्लर्ज वर्ड नहीं है, वो सिर्फ नाम है, पर ऐसा कोई वर्ड होना
नाम
चाहिए।
नहीं ले
एमिट
सकते,
सो
नाम
गुड,
नहीं ले
यस
सकते।
सर,
जगह-
यस
जगह,
सर।
नाम नाम
एमिट
भी
गोटेड है
नेम
भाई,
नेम नहीं,
मेरे
प्लेस
पिकअप में
थिंग
बहुत आगे डाला।
वो सब।
हाँ, प्लेस भी नहीं भाई, ओ भाई कंट्री वंट्री थोड़ी
हाँ
बोल
सॉरी,
सिर्फ थिंग, सिर्फ थिंग।
सिर्फ
सिर्फ
थिंग
थिंग होना चाहिए।
ठीक है
और
ठीक है।
तीन
हाँ।
तीन लाइव्स होती है, ठीक है। तो जैसे कि मैंने बोल दिया
डन
टाइम
डन
और मैं जीत गई उस राउंड में, तो तेरी एक लाइफ चली गई उधर।
डन डन
चल
चलो
कौन सी
चलो
बोलेगा?
डन।
हाँ,
हाँ 1 2 3
ए
के शिट
मुझे आ गया।
ए
तू खेल रहा है।
एक सेकंड, पोटेटो ताई की उससे चालू
एक
होगा या
साथ
मेरे
बोलना
से
है।
खत्म
हाँ,
होगा?
सबसे पहले बोलना है।
हाँ
एक सेकंड
पोटेटो
नहीं,
से चालू होगा, पोटेटो
पोटेटो
से
से
चालू होगा।
हाँ, के से स्टार्ट होना चाहिए, ए से एंड होना चाहिए वर्ड।
कुरला।
यही तक है ना सोच तेरी। रुक जा बे, क्या हो सकता है? फक, कुछ ऐसा है क्या जो दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा है?
कुतरे ए पे खत्म हुआ देखो।
हाँ,
कोई
कुतरा।
चेंज करते हैं, नहीं हो रहा कुछ टाइम।
ओए
बे यार।
कटाना।
हाँ, इजी।
चलेगा,
वो
चलो
चलेगा।
क्लच भाई जीत गए, क्लच भाई जीत गए।
हाँ
ठीक
चलो
है,
आओ,
ठीक है।
हर्ष भाई तुम आओ।
नहीं,
ठीक है।
मेरी एक लाइफ गई, पहले
अरे
हम दोनों
तानिया
का
की एक
होगा।
लाइफ उड़ी, क्लर्ज की 3 बची है, ठीक है।
ठीक
हाँ,
है
तानिया
ठीक
की
है,
2
डन
बची है।
डन
चलो।
डन।
ठीक है, चलो चल।
1 2 3
एस।
एच
हाँ
हाउसेस
अरे
बोल
यार,
दिया
अरे
मैंने।
प्लूरल थोड़ी ना होता है
plural
यार।
थोड़ी
प्लूरल
बोलना
नहीं
है।
चलता, ये
अच्छा,
प्लूरल
प्लूरल
नहीं
नहीं
चलता।
चलता।
अरे हाँ, ठीक है ना
हाँ।
भाई।
चिड़की, चिढ़ना है बस हर गेम में, चिढ़ना है बस।
गुड़वा ना हर्ष
हिस
कैच, प्लूरल नहीं
हिस
चलता।
हिस
नहीं नहीं, दूसरा भी, दूसरा वर्ड, आई मीन दूसरा वर्ड लो।
हिस
सब
सही
लो।
तो बोला यार।
हिज क्या होता है? हिज नहीं होता, थिंग नहीं है वो।
तो हिस।
अरे दोनों दोनों लो ना दूसरा
दूसरा
वर्ड।
करो, दूसरा
चलो रेडी
करो,
रेडी,
दूसरा।
हाँ
3 2 1।
टी।
डी
डी से
डाइट
स्टार्ट, ई से एंड। ओह,
डाइट
सही है सही है
Nice.
सही है, परफेक्ट, नाइस
One
वन
all.
नाइस वन नाइस वन।
डाइट थिंग थोड़ी हुआ।
ठीक है,
अब
सही है
ठीक
सही है।
वर्ड में गिनते, वर्ड में गिनते।
ठीक है,
वन
गिनते
वन लाइफ
गिनते
गया,
गिनते, डन
एक
डन।
एक लाइफ गया। चलो
ठीक है।
नेक्स्ट। चल हर्ष करा भाई हो। ये किधर गया?
ऑलराइट 3 2 1।
पी।
के
क्या?
केल्प
अबे भाई क्या
केल्प
बोला, सुना ही नहीं आया मेरे को।
के
बोला भाई, केल्प वर्ड दे दिया
चलो
मैंने।
ठीक है, ले लो, जीत गए।
पत्ती जैसा होता है।
अरे मेरे को,
केल्प।
मेरे सुना ही नहीं, के बोली है, जे बोली।
मान लिया।
अरे
हाँ।
अरे क्या होता है, माइनक्राफ्ट में होता है भाई केल्प।
हाँ सही है,
है तो
केल्प
सही
सही
भाई,
है,
बोला तो
ठीक
सही
है। तो
हाँ,
बोलो ना अभी,
ठीक है।
3 2 1 बोलो पंकिल भाई।
1 2 3
डी।
डी
अरे?
डेड खत्म। आई वन।
क्या बोली? डैड।
वाह कसम, अरे प्रोसेस नहीं कर पाता मैं।
ठीक है ना, कराना।
सही है, वेल प्लेड।
धीरज भाई 99 एमएसपी क्यों चल रहे हो?
अरे तो मेरे को आपका के पी और जे एक जैसा लगा था। अरे क्या था, डी। हाँ डी। अब यार दोनों ने डी बोला साथ में आखिरी में।
डी
स्टार्टिंग भी ए किया तुम दोनों ने।
ओह
हमारा
शिट,
ऐसे ही है
अरे पर
भाई।
ए से होता क्या होगा?
डेड इज
ए
अ
तो
थिंग,
नहीं
एक
बोला
वर्ड
था,
है यार,
के
डेड
ए बोला था, के
बस
ए।
एक वर्ड है ऐसी। के
इसलिए
ए
कुर्ला
कटाना।
ए
कुरला।
कटाना
का
इसको
सोचो
मिल
ना,
गया ना।
ए का।
ए का
ए का
अलाबामा।
ए ए ए और ए बोल रहे हो?
हाँ।
अल्फा,
ए से
अल्फा,
ओह।
क्या बात है।
अल्फा पाशा।
क्या होगा ए से?
अरे अल्फा।
एक्वा, अल्फा, एक्वा।
वाओ, लेट्स
पर
गो
अल्फा
ब्रो।
क्या होता है? होता क्या
चलो हर्ष भाई, पंकिल भाई खेलो।
अल्फा दे
ना,
नहीं, ये नहीं खेलना मेरे को।
डायबॉलिकल ब्रो।
हर्ष भाई तुमको
अरे मेरे को नहीं खेलना, मैंने खेल के हो गया मेरा।
है।
इसको आता नहीं है भाई, ये चैट में से देख के जवाब देता है।
चैट में 7 सेकंड बाद आता होगा तब।
हाँ,
ओह शिट।
तुरंत तुरंत जवाब अचानक
पीआरएक्स
से
वॉच कम
निकलने
देखो
लगते
एट
हैं।
235 पीआरएक्स डीआरएक्स पे।
भाई
ये-
डर नहीं लगता इसको, कभी गिर भी जाए वहां से भाई? पता
हाँ ना,
है।
दूसरे माले पे है।
Nah, I would never risk like that,
पीआरएक्स
bro,
डीआरएक्स
to be honest. No matter how fine my mystery is, I could never.
कौन? मिस्त्री?
Yeah, bro.
क्या है दूसरे माले पे, क्या है?
अपना ये रखा है, पीसी रखा है।
Nice, boys.
पीसी रखा है भाई।
Life.
Nice, boys. Nice, boys. Go!
I got you straight. I was supposed to get to it. Mother
चलो शॉर्ट्स बन गई।
Bro, where were the adjustments? Kang spent most of the game just AFK on A. They didn't try to post him up on hookah or anything. I mean, this round, look, this one's a fun one. They go for the pit in this round. And
भाई मैं क्या सुन लिया भाई?
मजाक भी नहीं पोटैटो दाई।
ओए हैप्पी होली।
ब्रो डोंट टेल मी तुम लोग प्राइमर वाइमर लगाते हो दूसरों के मुंह पे जाके
पागल हो क्या
भाई।
भाई?
चैट लुक ना, ये देखो क्लच भाई,
दिखाओ दिखाओ। ये ग्रीस है, ये
पेंट है पेंट।
काला कलूटा बैगन लूटा कर देगा।
सुनो ना,
सुनाई नहीं आ रहा।
सुनाई में नहीं आ रहा भाई, बहुत हल्का आवाज है। एशियन पेंट
ये वाला एशियन पेंट्स का है, ये वाला बर्जर का डब्बा पड़ा हुआ है, ये एक और पड़ा हुआ है। ये क्या है?
ये बर्जर का है दरवाजा।
ये सॉल्वेंट है, सॉल्वेंट है। इसको रख, इसको उतरेगा ही नहीं साला कभी,
अबे
नहीं उतरेगा। ये एक और नेरोलैक का भी बहुत बढ़िया पेंट है, इसको पकड़ो। यहाँ ये एक और बहुत ही बढ़िया पेंट, एक और मिल
चुका है। इथेनॉल है।
ये क्या है?
सिंथेटिक।
और बहुत बढ़िया, मुंह भी चमक जाएगा लोगों का।
What the hell?
ये कौन सा पेंट है भाई साहब? बहुत पेंट है, बहुत पेंट है।
उसको बोलना लगा के भेजे।
और एक और छोटा डब्बा दिख रहा है, ऑक्साइड प्राइमर। अरे मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा।
ब्रो ये लोग मारने
बहुत ही मजा आने वाला है कल।
ब्रो किसी को मारने वाले हैं लोग।
मेरे साथ होली खेलने के बाद लोग डर्माटोलॉजिस्ट के पास
भाई, मुंह पे नहीं लगा सकते।
ये तो ऐसी वैसी हो जाएगी सबकी।
Bro, what? ये क्या प्लानिंग है?
Your chat proved today that it's your chat.
मैं ये सब नहीं करूंगा कभी भाई।
Bro, ये अच्छी बातें नहीं है।
अरे बुरा लगा मेरे को तो, जिसके साथ खेलने वाले हैं उसके लिए। कोई किसी की तो फील्डिंग सेट है
भाई साहब। ब्रो किसी को रिएक्शन हो सकता है डेंजर।
जरूर खेले
Like legit.
I could never bro.
आपने होली नहीं खेली पंकिल भाई?
हैप्पी होली।
आपने होली नहीं खेली? हैप्पी होली। हैप्पी होली यार। खेल खत्म, सामने वाले भी ये सब लगाते होंगे।
हम होली कल खेलते हैं।
ओ
अरे मैं आज वो
चंद्र ग्रहण
भाई तुम्हें मालूम?
वही आया क्या रेडमून अपने इधर दिखने वाला है?
हाँ आया।
अपने इधर पता नहीं दिखा कि नहीं, बट देखना नहीं होता है बोलते।
9:30 बजे दिखा था।
तुम्हारा भारी हो जाएगा नहीं तो एक।
भाई मेरे और कितने ग्रहण कराऊंगे भाई, इससे ज्यादा नहीं हो सकता कुछ।
9:30 बजे मैंने देखा ना, रेड था।
सुनो तो 3 बजे है ना, 3:30 बजे के बाद से है ना खाना नहीं खाना था और घर के बाहर नहीं निकलना था, ठीक है? मैं घर पे 3:25 को डॉट पहुंचा।
अरे बाप रे।
5 भाई बाहर घूम रहे थे हम लोग, होली मनाने 2 बजे निकले घर से, क्योंकि उठे ही 1-2 बजे। पता नहीं भाई, घर पे बोल रहे थे बस कि खाना नहीं मिलेगा।
घर पे भी बोला खाना नहीं
मिलेगा,
खाना नहीं मिलेगा।
तो बहुत खाना खाया भाई, बर्बर
पानी पियो ऐसा बोला। तेरे को पता है उससे क्या होता है हर्ष?
क्या?
नेगेटिव वाइब्स बॉडी।
या एक्चुअली
बाहर घूमता है ना, बाहर
नहीं, लेकिन अगर अपने अंदर ही ऑलरेडी नेगेटिव वाइब्स होंगी तो वो नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव हो सकती है।
ओह माय गॉड।
एक्सीडेंट होने के चांसेस ज्यादा है बाहर घूमेगा तो वो टाइम पे।
एक्सीडेंट।
अगर मैं पैदल चल रहा रहूंगा तो भी
पेप्सिडेंट।
हाँ तो तूने देखा नहीं पैदल कोई गाड़ी घुमा के चला गया तेरे पे?
पैदल गाड़ी
तुझे पता है हर्ष भाई कभी कभी लंगड़ा के क्यों चलते हैं पंकिल?
क्यों?
क्योंकि उनका एक घुटने में दिमाग है उनका सारा। वहाँ पे बाल पड़ता है।
गुड वन है,
गुड वन
भाई कुक कर दिया भाई,
गुड वन
ऐसे में कुक किया तुमको।
गुड वन तो था भाई। अच्छा था।
अबे यार।
준비가 잘 돼 있는 맵이기 때문에 아마 큰 문제 없을 것 같습니다.
Here yet. Buzz trolling a little bit with the Vct.
तो तू कह रही है
Rein it in, man, because he had those moments on
Yes,
line where he
sir.
was trying to do too much.
तो आ गया
Get
मतलब
away
में।
advantages by being caught, and we saw that on Haven the other day. This has to be his best map of this
क्या हो
tournament
रहा है
so
तुम्हें?
far, or else EDG will be going home early.
चक्कर क्यों आ रहे?
Needs to dig deep, but T1 just needs to stay the course.
Thank you for the 200
shit,
भाई,
you're
love you
too
stream
kind.
और हर्ष भाई को स्ट्रीम लाइक करनी भूलिए।
वो अंदर
So far, it
हर्ष भाई आपने मेरी
feels
स्ट्रीम लाइक नहीं करी है।
There is nowhere to
What the hell?
hide.
भाई,
If
मैंने
there
तो
are
पहले की
issues,
खाई
they
है।
are seen.
Like
If you
करो,
have
bro.
weaknesses, they
Oh,
are
what the
exploited.
fuck, bro?
And EDG
Nah.
just got basically what could have been an email on map one.
Yeah, basically,
flush
it's just
करेगी ना तो भी
completely
flush नहीं होगा।
absent
अबे।
in that first map. The issue being, well, I'd say the positive, right? EDG is starting on the attack.
ओए क्लच भाई
They're
जर्सी
gonna
बताओ
have
तुम्हारी।
the ability to come
अबे
अच्छा,
जर्सी
कुछ तो
नहीं
पहने
है, वो है बे।
basically adopt
ये
the
तो
approach
जूडियो
they
का कपड़ा
have
है।
to. What they struggled
बनता है आज
massively
जुड़ियो गया था
versus
400 में
Against
मिल रहा है
the
ऐसा कपड़ा
downtime.
क्लच
है
भाई
ना
मैं उठा
भाई,
लूंगा सब।
तू
The
क्या?
second in
खड़े
the
रहो।
ground, whether
Bro.
they're
हाँ,
down,
यही देख,
playing
bro,
to the
क्या
good, it
दिख
didn't
रहा है
matter.
क्लच भाई ये।
They were just lacking
भाई
ideas.
T1 की जर्सी।
1800 का लग रहा है।
है ना, सब लोग बोल रहे हैं T1 की जर्सी है।
ब्रो ये 400 की है ना क्लच भाई?
हाँ ये हाँ वही 300-400 की है।
ब्रो मैं उठाने वाला हूँ बनता है 3-4 है भाई 400-400 की।
हमारे वहाँ का जुड़ियो अच्छा है।
पूछा भी नहीं यार कोई।
हमारे वहाँ का जुड़ियो अच्छा है।
नहीं नहीं हर जुड़ियो में आ गया है भाई अभी ये वाला।
हमारे वहाँ जुड़ियो तो बहुत गंदा है। हमारे वहाँ का जुड़ियो टूडियो है भाई।
ऑल नॉलेज चाहिए।
हर्ष भाई को कल बताया मैंने फेस ऑफ जुड़ियो।
But the investment there to try and stall out any sort of springboard instantaneously towards B. And in the meantime, T1 re-clearing potentially towards Garage, and I think they might catch a body here on Chi-Chu. Let's see. No,
Munchkin का
Chi-Chu's
map
still
है।
standing. Okay, man, Chi-Chu. I guess he's going to try and do what he can. If it's on his shoulders, so be it. But a 3v2, Munchkin dead to right. CB stuck around. And it's all on stacks now. They should have this.
Well, 22 HP. They should have this. You're right.
Right. All good. Bye-bye. There we go. EDG matching map one score.
Well, the bar is set.
Help me, Michael. I'm trying to be nice. I don't know
भाई
what to
कैसे फेस है ना वो चैट में आके लिख के कहीं सुपर चैट करके
The
बोलो।
response comes from T1. I mean, Chi-Chu does really well to find two more in Garage. Even so, T1 well equipped to almost catch EDG in mid in their pivot. But a sigh of relief here. Pistol round.
Yes.
भाई 400 के हिसाब से अच्छा ही है।
Get some, well, finally get some guns.
So surely they get the second. There is a stack towards A-Long.
He's gonna slay so hard.
That's 4 players there.
That's some fine ass mystery.
That's a bulldog.
अब मत करो भी।
Could be recovered. I think it
Give
should
up
be
कर
able
दो।
to. Nobody's near enough that he could potentially go and grab that.
और
They're really
त्रिलो को देखो।
like this. They're looking for those small win conditions, those small moments, and they might find another here. Nobody is going to fall. Chi-Chu
Not
falls.
like this.
This is not what I want to be seeing. It's a 3v2. Kong and Smoggy. He's turned around. Thank God for Kong. Thank
बच गया
God.
राउंड।
As Meteor was the one who wasn't with that 4-play pack of players. And by all rights, this should be safe. This should be
Yeah,
fine.
Kong scope in hand. Yes, 35 HP, but there's no way Meteor gets out of this smoke, right?
8 bullets, 2 to find. There we go. Thank God for Kong. Everything's fine. That's all you need every single round. One of your players to get 3 kills. It's crazy.
Been here, T1.
Last match के double round हो गए।
Overzealous maybe bubbling over from that map one scoreline.
Last match पे लोग 2 round भी निकाले थे क्या? नहीं
Right,
निकाले।
play those 4-play stacks, take a really big risk, get really active. You know that EDG are going to feel a little bit shaky.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to absolutely apply pressure in these early rounds. Force EDG.
ये लोग भी तो smoke through कांकांग को pick करने गए थे।
He's trying to fire him up though, Kong. He's not going to let this one slip without at least trying. Let's see if there's more in the tank, right? This is where it gets a little bit sketchy. A big reinvestment here for EDG.
Sweatshirt को sweatpant और sweatshirt क्यों बोलते हैं?
Tuck up
उसमें sweat आता है इसलिए।
long.
सही बोल रहे एकदम।
So we'll enable some rotations to come through. Actually going to confirm here with the drone down through sewers as well.
They can still sponge the hit is the next part, but they've done really nicely at getting some extremity information. I don't know if that
The
Aldron's
drone did not spot him. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh, easy.
बड़े लोग इतने जल्दी कमिट भी नहीं करेंगे अगर करे तो
That might deny
Game
a little
बच
bit of
जाएगा।
it in quick movement.
Oh! भाई उसने पूरा नाचा
And a mistake
फिर भी वो
gets
A-Link पीक लिया
punished. And frustration surely for EDG, as that could have been a lovely step in the right direction. The two heavy hitters thus far, though, still alive. But look at Kong Kong's HP.
Yeah,
barely.
11 HP here. Buzz still
नहीं है वो
controlling the space elsewhere.
है वो ऐसे मत बोलियो
I mean, they would need a miracle to get the spike out of this situation.
Yeah, they would. And again, you look at the crossfires.
आर्टिसन के सबसे स्लो माउस पैड में से एक है पता है वो
You get much play into this. You might get one, but it's then getting the spike, getting any further. I mean, it would be legendary if he does, but and again, the map still feels completely under control. I think they're just trying to live as long as they could. Not going to happen. Munchkin's already taken away Kong Kong as Chi-Chu's options become 0.
Yeah.
And he is being hunted down. You can already see Buzz.
Still going to be some money for the buy here if Chi-Chu can hold on to this rifle. Well, it's a buy.
Oh, Buzz clear करेगा इसको.
I think Chi-Chu's heard it. Chi-Chu, can you hold on to this? It's a prize possession. He's done well there, and I think he should be safe for now.
ठीक
So
है,
EDG gonna have to bow out of this one, and again,
check देखा मैंने.
Basically,
yeah, because they're looking to pop with this start because they're confident that close has been. Oh my god, it's so close as well. It's actually almost just drawn the eyes towards C-Link. That's why they pop off this.
EDG डालना यूज करती है.
Absolute confidence in the utility, but
नहीं भाई, अभी तक पक्का नहीं है कुछ भी.
Very small miss, and it's a disaster.
Masters के बाद ही आएगा वो सब announcement तो.
Right back in will be shaky.
Yeah, and CB trying to play ahead of this with Smoggy. Izu really close by. I don't think he... Oh, what a turn from Izu! 1 HP, not going to be able to live any further. In the meantime, Buzz got Chi-Chu down, so the numbers are sitting very well with T1. Up for the brawl, up for a fight. They bring it into a 2v2. EDG at least have some safety in space. I don't know how much so yet. We need to get the spike and reset a bit.
Look at the HP though. No one can wait this out. CB down at 51, Kong Kong at 72. Not expecting T1 to come barreling back in to secure this position. Again, just question marks elsewhere. It was fairly all in from EDG towards lobby.
a good player?
Yeah.
पता नहीं भाई उसके टाइम में था वो जो टाइम वो लोग जीते.
Both rifles here. I mean, if Munchkin's on challenging towards long, chance to open up the A site.
Yeah, they certainly could. Munchkin playing relatively safer now, but when that want for information start to mount, it's there, and he's actually got the drop on him. Oh! Kong Kong, though, hits a great shot. Gets to recover a little bit of that HP, down to 39. Ult not going to utilize it, and he looks for the fight. Spots him out. This has to be clean, and it's got Meteors there. Nice stuff from T1, again, taking risks, but taking names.
Beautiful crunch immediately. And even there with the paranoia, you're just so worried Izu's not going to find anything off that. Yes, it sets the rest of the play in from long. Izu does so well to adjust it.
Single person 30-35.
He sees it. It's the ping on the recon. The adjustment is beautiful. Unfortunately, the numbers just favouring T1 in this situation. Kong with a great catch, but the damage was already done early on. It's a really, really tough 1v1 to win. Liking what he's seeing.
I mean, that's 2 big rounds. They've gone quite close as well. That's quite hard for EDG to...
Yeah, I mean, fighting back into this map for sure.
Yeah.
Sort of force will be popped here by Kong Kong.
Yep.
Which will probably send T1 a little further back. Passive hold. Ultimate's coming online here. Both sides got the Hunter's Fury for stacks and the TP for Izu. To apply a little bit of pressure here towards mid. He's going to be caught there off the drop. Sorry, I see Smoggy better on the spam.
That's lovely. That's a big pick there. So nobody looking to clear garage this time, meticulous. Let's get info on Munchkin. Don't quite know about Buzz yet. That operator is in play. Yet to rattle off a shot. So if they try and scale through garage with some commitment, it could end in tears.
This orb just causes so many problems on a couple of these key angles in garage. It creates a question mark for EDG to play behind.
Not going to be able to get the info on Kung Kung's whereabouts, but Stax wants this.
अरे
And just a
रे,
check,
info
that's
मिल गया,
really
बड़ा
nice.
info मिल गया
That
Stax
does
को.
allow for the rotation from Meteor to come in as well. So they've got at least two bodies here, so do they want to try and hold on site? They do. Trying to play backside here. They're going to go forward.
अरे,
CB
अरे, अरे,
gun
अरे,
in
अरे.
time. Meteor and Stax making mincemeat of
Hello क्यों बोल
EDG.
रहा है भाई इसको?
They're now stuck towards long. They have to bank on maybe Chi-Chu giving them something, but you already highlighted. Munchkin's making it really hard to work here.
Should catch G2 here. Absolutely does. Full the force from Kung Kung. Still trying to do damage. 5 HP.
Oh,
Good shot,
no,
Dad.
there's no options and nobody left. With nothing to do but
Yeah,
die.
but-
T1 keeping control.
Just all over the place from EDG. Trying to basically hit two different sites here after taking casualties.
I love that little recheck from Stax as well. The algo not enough to really quell that concern in
Gavin
his
bold
mind.
here, but CB again is just
Hello.
full confidence.
Stax को चुम्मी दे के आया.
And it's just totally lacking on the other end of
क्या
that.
कर
वो
रहे?
डैश नहीं कर पाया.
अबे
maybe
गन
just
निकाल
reason
रहा
that
था,
it is
डैश
just
कर रहा
one
था,
player
वो
towards
उधर ब्रेन
A,
लैग हो
but
गया उसका.
even so, it's a roll of the dice. As soon as you see the
दोनों
nano
चीज करना चाह रहा
pop
था,
there,
छुआ नहीं. अरे
really an
दोनों
opportunity
ने
to
ये
cancel,
होल्ड कर
but
लिया भाई.
CB just not quick enough.
Buzz, man.
He's playing insane today.
Over delivering. Already taken away Chi-Chu. Frees up those rotations back towards stacking out B with this attention from the utility. CB again, it was a wild attempt. Nobody, great shot, but again, the bodies are here. It's scrappy at the best of
Somehow
times.
even trades हो गए
Themselves
बे.
again in a 2v2.
अरे कहाँ
Actually, an attempt to cover the spike here, but
look how
almost a little
fast
misdirection, yeah.
Oh, it's so sick from Munchkin. He's seen both. Smoggy is dead. Munchkin outdoes him.
That's just beautifully done
अरे
here.
मंचकिन का मैप है,
The
मंचकिन का मैप है ये.
misdirection from the pit is there
Rent-free.
to catch them
पर रेडो ताई चैट में पूछ रही कि हैदराबाद अपने कपड़े कहाँ से लेते?
Just understanding the opponent's wants.
He knows they're desperate, right?
Yeah.
CB at least here finds the opener. A couple of beautiful shots coming out from EDG.
Doodle वाला.
Just can't get across that second or
वो है.
third hurdle within the mid round.
Doodle वाला mouse था उसके पास.
नहीं नहीं
Loads of
वो
ults here for EDG though.
उसके ऊपर लगा हुआ है. चिपका सकते हो आप भी अपने माउस पे.
कौनता क्या खेला है मंचकिन?
चिपकाया होगा. Doodle किया है.
The
देखना
operator here
उसके
for
mouse
Buzz,
पे.
for me, is the issue.
क्या नाम? उसका नाम क्या था?
One player on the other side of this though for EDG is CB. Just trying to posture up a little bit. Drone to clear through short.
Meteor भी Genji में था ना?
Just won't spot anything.
जैनजी में तो था.
Look at the challenge B here. Munchkin just greets CB.
जैनजी में तो था.
Maybe it just wasn't someone actively on that, but they now know there's more bodies behind it. They didn't quite get contact on A-Long with that out drone, but they're not really willing to back away. They don't need to. They still have 5 players up and a couple of ults to play with. But Meteor now goes walking, finds another body, drops it. Kung Kung on the trade, but the numbers now sitting very nicely for
भाई ये लोग
T1.
इतना एक्टिवली एंगल होल्ड करने के बाद भी T1 वाले एंगल पे पिक करके मार के जा रहे हैं इनको.
They can just swing back and forth, catch a play here and there.
Chi-Chu पे अल्ट है, nobody भी पे अल्ट है.
Kung Kung trying to make progress towards A, but there's still 2 players.
भाई ये दोनों लोग ही
from
वापस
T1.
ये होल्ड कर देंगे.
Oh, look how deep Buzz is. He's felt nothing on the other side of the map. So they can put bodies to this. They'll leave Munchkin just to be safe on B, basically. Maybe just hold in case there is that late lurk or a late split. But they can just leave these 2 players with 20 seconds. Chi-Chu going to catch a chance, but that's dwindled now. 17 seconds, where do you go? Look who's in spawn. Buzz is waiting, and Izu. You got to pull the trigger now, buddy. There it is. The crowd's starting to kick up. But with 8 seconds, they've got the wrap on them. They can't even go back down B long or down middle, should I say. Buzz was waiting. This is systematic from T1. Mike, they are in such good control of this game.
क्या बात है भाई.
Again, just
भाई क्या
not
प्यारा
quick
खेल रहे
enough
बे.
to make a decision
इग्नोर
here.
कर दिया भाई. क्या हो गया.
Similar issue, like I said, they struggled massively
First of
in the
EDG
downtime. When Gentlemates were
double
calling
rounds, not
freezes
easy.
previously here on Haven, just
शुरुआत
doubting
करो.
themselves. A little bit of split focus alongside that
ऐसे
just
नहीं करते.
leads to disaster after disaster. 5 unanswered now. EDG will call a timeout.
But I also quite like how adaptable T1 are being to an extent. We're seeing a dash of aggression down middle there from Meteor. We saw that push down C-Long with the operator. These small things are just keeping that map information perfect for T1. It's risky. You're putting bodies on the line to get information, but it's working wonders. As you said, with that little hesitation from EDG of where they want that end goal to be, it's just perfect for T1. This is just lovely. So a timeout, not too surprising. EDG need answers. A good start, they found the first two. But well, from this point onwards, it's been all T1's, obviously the coin-based win condition here.
Yeah, and as we've obviously said, the win condition once more is piecing something together around these ultimates. We need to see them go towards something they've practiced, something that's well drilled, and just execute the game plan.
Yeah.
Because right now, their understanding of what's going on around the match just isn't solid enough for them to sit in this default, rely on potentially Kang or CB to find openers that aren't really well invested. T1 are just winning out those engagements. Like I said, they're happy in those sorts of rounds. Especially, Munchkin's in at 10-3 already. He's had a lights-out start to Haven.
Oh, he's doing brilliantly. And it's nice to see this for T1 because look, they had a really hard game to start with. I think it was closer than people can kind of walk away if they only saw the scoreline of it in certain extents. I think they played a decent enough game, but at this point, this is elevation from them, and I like seeing it. And here's some more versatility for you. Buzz, willing to go for an opportunity. Oh, it's rewarded again. Nobody gone. And that is a quick first blood at about the 1:35 mark.
Something together here on a lesser purchase. Dwindling here, yeah.
That's a big investment. That's a big kill though. Munchkin gonna go down, but Buzz still holding space. Meteor slips ahead. And takes off EDG's. T1, they are everywhere EDG want to go.
Building masses of momentum now. Still have the pit, the Hunter's Fury to work with here for EDG. Will be coming back in on the buy round. Just so many people.
Reservations se aate hain China.
On the other side of that peak.
Holy shit!
Set up once more outside window. And I'm begging EDG now.
I think we all are.
It's just, they don't have many tools, so you'd hope they just stack up and try and play these trades, but Buzz again will take Kang out of the round. Again, low-hanging fruit, but that's the guy you look to in rounds like this, to be able to just brute force a site.
Look at the other side of the map.
Yeah,
Buzz again, just omnipresent.
Nah, Kang was just holding.
Have the turret set up, I'm pretty sure, to catch if they do make any
Buzz
progress through garage, maybe a reaction. And then look at the deeper position from Munchkin. They are getting a little creative. I like it. Take a couple of risks. Why not? I don't mind it. And if they don't check this, okay, thank God for that. EDG at least crossing that one off, but they're not committing.
Well, issue being, Izu's
There's
actually...
an alarm bot behind that.
Izu's actually posted up on the top of the box here. Buzz, he's going to know the spike as well.
Oh, luckily they got that back in hand quickly, but they're just being herded. There's still two players on this side of the map, smoking towards sewer, so Izu can just watch this. You've got stacks waiting in case they come up towards long, unaffected by the paranoia. Gonna solve. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is on the back of Chi-Chu trying to do something miraculous for EDG. But Buzz in the back lines. When do they consider it? Two already. Chi-Chu none the wiser. Doesn't even get the voice line off. Doesn't quite spot out Smoggy until then. On the hunt now, Buzz looking out. Denied. Smoggy holds on tight.
And it's Chi-Chu to step up and be the hero once more for EDG to try and get this one across the line. Smoggy finding his second kill.
Nah bro, Buzz alag masti mein khel raha hai.
हाँ मस्ती कर रहा था ये बंदा.
Buzz just looking to run rings around him. Response found here will keep it within
मेरे को भी समझा नहीं बंदा वो flank expect नहीं किया.
EDG.
Still a buy and play. Reservation से आ जाते हैं. Maybe lean towards.
Yeah. China के reservation से आते हैं.
ये pink वाला.
Meteor का ult ये बार easily retakeable है. खत्म है गेम यार.
अबे अगला गेम लगाओ जल्दी जल्दी. मेरे को तो देखना है कि आज कौन ज़्यादा जल्दी जीतेगा.
Force any of the players that are backed off. They're not challenging towards A-Long on the side of T1.
अबे हाँ last round Meteor हगा backside पे पता है.
Yeah, much deeper alarm bot as well.
तो निकल गया था.
On B, an early warning system allowing them this three-play stack towards A with a bit more confidence. Even with that smoke there. EDG aren't walking towards it, so they can keep someone like Buzz present on C. They can keep the pressure down on A-Long, but Chi-Chu's the one who's been standing up for EDG, but quickly falls down. And now the pivot through garage. Buzz waiting. Does he get what he wants?
Meteor's
Meteor's
gone!
I thought they lined up. Buzz! Oh God, he is looking lethal on the backside. There's nobody in Smoggy trying to piece something together, but nothing feels available.
They've missed that window as well to follow through on that pressure. Now huddled into garage will freeze, force T1 to explore elsewhere.
30 seconds left.
He's going forward here. He's
Don't
creeping.
do too much on this one. I think they were pretty good on this with 20 seconds. But he wants the job done. He's got places to be.
Confidence, man.
Got to know there was another behind this. And with Buzz backside, the cross might be the death of him into the smoke and hoping for the best. 9 seconds not going to happen. It's T1 again.
Insane confidence.
Just the information game is theirs from start to end.
Will break the bank as well. Just when EDG get one on the board. Well, a second, I should say, sorry.
Yeah.
क्या कर रहा है स्मोगी भाई?
Hunter's Fury still available.
Meteor को
is not going to be ready, if anything.
Wait, वो कोलैट कैसे नहीं था बे?
Just one away from the tour de force. Maybe fight for an orb here, but it almost baits T1 into maybe contesting both extremities here. You can see the ping over towards Xlg there. Absolutely going to challenge it.
Yeah, and a very quick start as well. Buzz is straight down.
Nobody
Xlg. They've evacuated today, respecting the ult coming through and the pace and the tempo from EDG.
Now they got the lockdown.
You're right. Meteor getting closer now. No lurk in middle this time, so no worries in that front. CB clearing. But you got to feel as though you're walking into a trap here. Stacks knows it. And there's that lockdown. There's the chip damage on the shock darts. And the Owl drone just waiting for their moment. A little bit of a cubby, bit of a corner. Feel comfortable as Buzz closing in as well.
Oh, the snake bite not fully clearing into the corner there.
Buzz is quick. Buzz is really, really quick here. Chi-Chu's heard it. He's got to get his gun out and get ready. Calls it in, and he's got the shot. In the meantime, Izu's taking down CB.
Wow,
T1's trying to clear sight. And wait!
Wait,
Did
what?
they just steal that away?
And the wide open as well.
Oh,
I didn't even catch the defuse
no,
going
me
through
neither.
there.
Show me the replay. How the hell did they get away with that? I thought there were still bodies on long to fight back in.
That's just inside the smoke.
Oh,
it's just another pressure back towards sight. And again, 2 kills come through. Kung will find the response. It's as simple as that. The lockdown just securing the round at 4T1. Tour de force here. That's about it for EDG.
Let's play.
Buzz on the hunt once more.
And I like it. I like that he's got that killer instinct. Reward or not, yeah, he does have his. But it just applies further pressure.
The second layer to that is Izu here with the operator. Chi-Chu again found some space. Further progress here. Stacks is already cognizant. Yeah.
There's something in his mind that's gone, I don't like that. But I like this discipline as well from T1. An aggressive start, they fall back, they've got man advantage, and they give up the A side. They can play retake, they don't need to overstay their welcome. They still got a lot of kit on Izu, a lot of kit on Stacks. Buzz still sitting pretty good on Util. This is nice. This is good quality Valorant from them. Now, whether we see them stick the landing or not, yet to be seen. But they're making EDG have to play into this. You're not getting freebies now.
Yeah, they have to work so hard to even find something feasible to work with. Plant will come through here, but it's a full 5v3 retake for T1. Operator in hand for Izu.
Standing ahead.
Only Util left actually for T1.
Can they scale out correctly? There's still some dangerous players. Chi-Chu breathing. Always command a little bit of my attention at the very least. Crossfire between Nobody and Chi-Chu. That is what they're banking on here. Izu sent forward, falls. Now the fall can't get it done just yet. Breaking the ankles of Nobody, but still Chi-Chu trying as best he can, leaving CB in a winnable scenario. A quick reposition and understanding of where Meteor is. This is big from CB. Keep your calm, keep your nerves, and get yourself a damn chance. 4 rounds, a Red Bull clutch, keeping EDG alive.
We wanted rounds from CB and he delivers one here. Call it a lifeline for EDG after a brutalizing first half.
Exactly.
Following suit from Bind as well. Again, there's a chance to come back here. EDG certainly putting up a fight here on the second map.
That is as best we can hope for their recovery at the very end. 8-4. Let's find out if there's still fight in EDG.
Night, have fun.
Bye. इसके बाद है मैच. Oh shit.
Red Bull gives you wings.
भाई मैंने गलत ही
गाना सुनो
Imagine G2 loses. जिंदगी में कभी G2 सपोर्ट नहीं करूंगा. वो लास्ट ईयर XLG ने सेंटिनल्स को निकाल दिया था.
हाँ.
आज G2 निकाल सकती है.
XLG का पहला गेम किसके अगेंस्ट था?
M8 I guess.
NRG?
हाँ NRG. ओए क्या बैंगर चल रहा है. क्या बैंगर हो जा रहे हैं.
पाशा
इग्नोर कर दिया, कोई बात नहीं भाई.
It wasn't a pretty first half for EDG, but with 4 rounds to their name, they're not done yet. But a reminder, if you're just tuning in, if you don't know the stakes, this is elimination. There is nothing to be left outside of the server now. No time for excuses, and no time to do it again. So you got to turn up now. T1 has elevated in my eyes, Mike. They've looked far better on the same page, and they're not making mistakes.
I'm talking about some of the things that EDG struggled with previously.
Hard. I know, brother.
Losing out on advantages, particularly on the defensive side of Haven. Not really knowing where to pressure, when to go forwards, when to commit. Being punished time and time again by gentlemates. Certainly something they have to have picked up in the review.
Flexible things. What they have is what we wait and find out. Look at Munchkin though. Put some pressure on Kong Kong's position, but for now it is T1 very much eyeing up this B site. Massive hold as well from Meteor down towards C-Long, looking to potentially catch CB, and he does. They've read them very nicely here.
Nobody still guarding B site. Kong Kong now on. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, hold up. They're trying to quickly pivot, but actually T1 just going into the blender. That's good. EDG, right place, right time. Kong does get the kill. Don't know if that was as necessary as it feels now, but I guess they've got freedom on one side of the map, so they can start figuring out where to go, how they want to approach this. They're clearing back through middle.
Still plenty of time for EDG to get back towards C here. And stacks down to 20 HP. Meteor has to do the heavy lifting.
Looking for that pick and see if he can fall back from it, right? But they're already doubled up. Not cleared.
Meteor safe passage.
Yeah, this worries me because I don't think nobody was looking this way. Meteor, the timing goes down. Kong Kong gonna keep this one looking good for EDG. 3 kills in the round and a chance to build up in the second half.
Great conversion here from EDG. Almost falling short here on B, but the pivot from T1 caught just as they're about to make through Garage. Credit to Smoggy and Chichu in that regard. And Munchkin, I think maybe spotted just as he's retreating back towards lobby. It's unfortunate the timing of that kill to come through because he is Kankang basically the whole map to play with.
Okay. Let's round by round it. Buzz the only threat, I guess, maybe outside of Meteor to a smaller extent, but EDG, let's keep 45 alive.
Nice shot, turret टूट गया.
And now burst from T1. Chichu has to back away. Yeah, and we have a slip of a player here, and it's Bars! Taking away Chichu, good trade from nobody. Meteor
मैं 2 सेकंड में कंफ्यूज हो गया.
Pause for a second. Yeah, they could absolutely pause, and they found a weaker player. Kong tagged up before as T1 re-hit. Nobody has to go above and beyond to try and keep this one in hand. CB's position should be safe, and Smoggy secures it. Bloody hell, though.
Yeah, composed during this chaos here. T1 certainly a threat on the back of Buzz finding that opener. Meteor again slipping the net. Again, it's just only a slight misread on the positioning. It doesn't get him a second kill. Headed to EDG here. And the follow-up purchase not going to be comfortable at all. We have the chamber, obviously, to offset that slightly, but yeah, I mean, it's a Bucky, a Bulldog, and a Guardian.
Okay, but this gives them a step. It's still... I'm waiting for it.
You say with...
Scared, Brett?
मेरे को लगा कांग गायब हो गया.
Kang's fine. He's gone out of there. All good. Managed to get nobody.
ये मैच अच्छा जा रहा है. अगर बोनस लाते हैं
लोग. They still have 2 play positioning on that C side.
Equalizer baby.
Options limited.
देखो आज नहीं तो कल तो EDG को कहीं ना कहीं तो हारना ही है.
Yeah, it does catch.
क्यों टाइम पास?
You have been seen. Shouldn't get away with much here. There's a lot more of T1 players coming.
Well, I was going to say, actually, it's a perfect move from T1 on the back of that information. Issue being nobody posted up here with a Bucky.
Nobody, that's one. That's not 2, but Kang luckily still here. The paranoia does just whiz past, not going to find what they need. Right, still EDG very much in hand. 4 players backside here. T1 back in on Stacks, who's dropping bodies. I'm still waiting for this one to feel secure, but it's just not. Stacks gonna see both here. T1.
Good one, baby.
Just pause for a second to find everything they needed.
Another 3K from Stacks, continuing to deliver. Top of the board now for T1. Hunter's Fury,
this time.
Hunter's Fury in hand for him. Again, difficult round for EDG to win, given the inventory brought in here, but plenty of damage done.
My babushka.
This is going to cause a massive issue for the buyback. See exactly how it's. I mean, still rifles across the board here. So
Meteor, अच्छा नहीं, Meteor मार तो रहा है, 9 ही है, ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है.
Really.
Harsh भाई, Smoggy पुराना player है ना,
yeah, this is the one EDG really need to springboard themselves into a string of rounds.
नहीं मतलब kind of starting वाली मतलब champion है ना, world champion.
Still very much in the game. 9-6, not over by any means. That 7th.
I don't remember shit, bro.
Well in check.
एक उनका जो IGL था, जो पटेली में उसको निकाले, उसका नाम क्या था?
Simon.
हाँ, वो सबसे गोटी player था ना?
भाई तुमको पता है ना उसने चाइना को लफड़ा कर दिया था?
क्या किया?
उसको 80,000 watching आ रही थी उसके watch party में, और सब लोग hate watch EDG को.
Back in, it looks as if
Damn.
T1 that could be a big bait actually. The recall here.
Oh dear, Kong.
So I think they've noted the trap.
Seems a little unsure of where he wanted to be, but he's going to deal the damage back. CB's going ahead, just on the owl drone. That's lovely. Munchkin not wanting to trade, apparently. CB going to be on for another. He's not denied. T1 still trading in effectively somehow. Chichu going to be denied, trying to drop down towards Garage, so the plant's going to be in here for T1.
Still a little behind the curve here. Still 3 alive. Do have a paranoia, got some good Uto on nobody as well. Certainly a chance to make something happen here, especially with Buzz back down to 20 HP.
Yeah, but Buzz getting pretty active in this. That's kind of wild, catching the timing it's punishment!
Oh shit,
Nobody, you got no options.
Insane.
Time to back away. This outcome is rough, Mike. That's double digits for T1. And this was the round that could have brought EDG right back.
This is the one that they ultimately want to stabilize off of in terms of the finances, in terms of just about getting to this first ult cycle. Chichu's still less than halfway to the pit. A huge tool on the defense. T1 looking to stretch their legs now in touching distance of closing this series. Again, CB with a chance to really run away with this round.
Yeah. I thought he was going to double down on that.
Yeah, I mean, the stun almost catching.
ये बस तो एक अलग रोल पे चल रहा है ना पाशा.
Smoggy He's looking to set up smokes and
भी कर रहा है.
Buzz with
मैं वही
20
तो बोल रहा हूँ,
HP
लेकिन उस
going
दिन बस
aggressive.
नहीं गिर रहा था कुछ भी, बॉटम कर रहा था वो, है ना?
शट डाउन कर दिए थे उसको.
टीम लिक्विड वाले. भाई वही तो क्लच भाई, ये लोग जब मारते हैं ना, जब सब प्लेयर लोग हैं भाई सब.
Importance of this round, I think
एक
T1
गमछा ले लो और एक झंडा ले लो T1 का.
CB will at least get to
और तुम मेरी
claim A-Long
चाची
as
खा
a
लो.
start, and they've left Kung Kung on the other side of the map. They've got a lot to
Shadows,
handle if they do decide to pivot this way, but the B site is looking like the end destination for T1.
Hunter's Fury, obviously,
that's lovely.
Off the back of the orb, will connect it. He's all full. So that's it, getting a double. Munchkin's down too.
Okay, game on, fight on. Buzz still standing on the site here. Where's the fight back? There it is, in the form of Kung Kung. Tour de force tears him apart as Meteor put to work. Trying to stall out on this spike.
Stax has still got Hunter's Fury though, so they can buy a lot of time here. But
oh my god,
Meteor has to get a kill.
He does, he's trying, he's not got it though. And I think Stax knows there's issues. The shock dart not enough. He sent another one, but nobody's sitting on this. And here it comes. He tries to back away in time, so half it's achieved. Stax, this would be legendary, not gonna happen. They made sure it didn't. There's the grit from EDG we were waiting for.
A thrifty to get them back into this. Ken, a chance to really run down the clock here, but it's forced standing from EDG. The Hunter's Fury just not going to do enough in this situation.
Shadows traveling.
Great response here, and this is on the back of proactivity towards A to get this orb, give them an opportunity to contest this B side here. Delivering with the tour de force as well, as we've come to expect. Operator back in hand for him. And now another chance for EDG. Dig their heels in now. Munchkin looking to cause issues once more with this A-Long lurk. CB's kind of trading off behind him.
इतना forward आ गया Munchkin. Haven तो Munchkin का map है.
Not sure if it's going to catch Munchkin. I think it might.
No.
Oh, it didn't.
Nope.
They're here pretty quick on this, so CB has to be pretty rock solid. I think they feel it though. You can see that lean of rotation, no contact elsewhere. Starts to feel a bit obvious. There's the check, there's the body. Stun to follow, nobody does well. Takes away Munchkin. Can't get the follow-up. Okay, floodgates now open, and T1 flood the site. There's the Hunter's Fury, but Stax not finding the same success as Smoggy. Gonna control the site itself, leaving Meteor and Stax very limited amounts to play with here, and EDG having the numbers and having what could be a key round. Stax can't do it, EDG. Very nice. That is a big, big round to win.
Stax will follow up with Hunter's Fury. A chance to really punish that position towards Graffiti.
The game is closer than it looks, bro.
The pressure here from CB, just enough to keep their head above water. Yeah, you got to credit EDG's read on the map. As you said, no contact elsewhere. A wild commitment to the spray from Buzz.
जेट जब अल्ट निकालती है ना कोरियन में तो ऐसे बोलती है.
Fortunately, he can't find the second.
Let's go.
Chi-Chu to seal the deal. We'll see a T1 timeout here. And the money not going to be there to support a purchase, but a couple of ultimates. Lockdown in hand for Meteor. Got Bucky in hand, but Buzz does have his ultimate. So point-based win condition coming out of this. I mean, it's a tall order on a lesser buy, but certainly have to feel as if it's around Buzz.
Yeah, I think that is the main one to look out for if there is a chance for it. But first time we've seen actually EDG start to win the momentum game in my mind too. Starting to get some stability behind them. Starting to figure out that form that we've been waiting to see kick into effect. And T1 responding in probably the right way, just slowing things down themselves here, having a chat, having a check-in. Because, look, we've all been kind of talking down EDG. We've been talking accurately about their form.
I think, well, holding them to the standard
they are currently seeing, right? But it's like we all know the potential highs. We just haven't seen that really spark yet. So if this is enough to maybe reignite a little bit of that, I'm all aboard. We all know what they can look like when the ball gets rolling, when things start looking good. Got to keep it going now. They're still not in the lead. But they've certainly done what they can to bring this back to a reality. Kung Kung waiting, poised and patient as ever. I say that, not so patient now. Looking like he wants to hunt towards that right side. Big shot. That's Buzz gone. He's still standing. He's still looking for more chances. No respect
backside is still
given, only earned. But it's a 4v4.
I was going to say, you take a trade every day of the week in that situation if you're T1.
Finding Buzz is the only good thing in that, in a way, for EDG, because he was the one with the ult, he was the one with the Bucky that could have maybe built something around it, but there is only one on the A site. Chichu's got to play this to perfection, really.
Yeah, EDG now considering the rotation as T1 drift away. Don't catch the A player of EDG.
To be fair, T1 have been quite consistent in going back to those A site
CB
hits,
पे
so
judge
maybe
है
a decent read, but it gets a bit sketchy for nobody.
He could be
ये लोग
overwhelmed
B पे
here.
aggress किया और वो CB पीछे से आएगा दौड़ते दौड़ते जज लेके
In the
देखो
right place for it. And they're going on this one. Nobody better be prepared. Gonna get one, and he can't get the second. There's the overwhelm we were worried about. And that judge. Let's see what that reset looks like for the post plant. Kang's getting closer. The Viper's bit on top.
Lockdown as well.
Bloody hell, they want this one done. They didn't like it. They don't like that EDG were getting back in the game. As Meteor goes walking, fight!
my
Completely asleep on the wheel, Chichu!
Bro!
And EDG, did you forget the wheel facing for a second?
Bro!
Again, just leaving. Initially, this is leaving Chichu solo on A, and then they leave another player solo on B here to hold down an anti-eco in a committed position.
Bro.
This is a one and done with the way T1 are playing. It's never a solo endeavor in these sorts of rounds. EDG asleep at the wheel here.
That's a fumble in my eyes, because this was, again, a great timeout, good timing, but still, you can't be slipping at this point. T1 now with a chance to push up to 12. EDG back with a good buy, though. They do have the operator with Kung, they do have the ult with CB and a judge. They've got what they need. They have the tools ready.
Hi, Nitro bhai. What's up? Good morning.
CB able to actually get away. Doesn't get spammed.
भाई बहुत अच्छा बॉटल किया last round से.
T1 feel as if they've created enough pressure
here.
But Kang
just
can't find the shot. That could be the green light.
Oh, they're trying to go, aren't they? Here comes the TP as well. He is going to be surrounded. If he wants to try and stand his ground and take the fight here. The heat-seeking missile has been removed. Izu going to eliminate that.
Shot
Allow for the bomb here. Actually denied by the shock darts.
Second one missing.
Yeah, Stacks given this now. That's time on T1's side.
Got a paranoia to work with here. Slow down this retake coming through from EDG.
Yeah, I like that. Meteor, though, going to find Chichu. Meteor on the follow-up. Stacks on the swing. It's Meteor.
Beautiful. T1 so solid in these holds, Lauren. Unfortunately, EDG again is another round where somebody just has to go absolutely insane to turn the tides. Flip the odds in their favour. The adjustment from Kang ever so slightly off. Catches Buzz here, but Izu dicks the TP in hell.
Nasty.
And again, Kang here, he's in a spot where it's, I have to commit one way or the other, right?
I don't blame him for going down swinging. I don't really blame him.
Because it's an operator, right? If he gives up the site without finding a kill, it's not necessarily a playback input. Hold that thought.
It's aggression from the word go. Izu instantaneous in finding CB. And even with that pick towards long, the map feels a little vulnerable here. They are trying to batten down the hatches, but T1 are playing a good game. Nobody wants info. And Kang wants a kill. He's going to get it, aimed. Oh, he's stuck around for the second as well. Committed to the spray. This is desperate. And it's dangerous. And Smoggy gets the backpedal. Izu slowed down. It's a 3v3. Chichu, brilliant. There, removing the threat on the A side of the map. And Smoggy unwilling to relent in this position. He wants Izu dead. He's got him. Buries him.
Nice one.
Buzz on 20.
क्या बात है एक और राउंड चलेगा ये मैच.
Yeah.
17 to 15 though. He's not having a bad game. But the map feels small.
भाई हेल्थ टीपी करने के लिए ना जब वुमेन अल्ट खोलते हो ना तो मैप में एक जगह रहती है बहुत पीछे दिखती है वो.
Now reading the situation really well, going to force Buzz to make moves, explore the map.
मैप पे वो यहाँ है देखो.
Force the plant out here.
जहाँ मेरा पॉइंटर है. यहाँ पे टीपी करना होता है.
Picking up the slack in mid as well.
Discipline. That's all this is discipline. This is a slam dunk round.
Oh, he did spot him.
He's seen one. 10 seconds.
Big 3K from Smoggy here.
It is really this bad,
A quieter performance for sure. give EDG something to cling on to. 3 rounds separating
weak, I know.
these teams here on Haven. Yeah, fair play to G2 on the other side as well. The pit towards long and still getting proactive. Nice! But the buy is still there for T1.
Are they looking to explode C?
I mean, Buzz got his ult and a judge, so...
Kong is here as well, though. It's not a light side of the map. Kong needs to be ready. He's had moments in this position, but Buzz is on the way. They don't know about Smoggy, and Kong's the one destroying them currently. Izu takes towards backside, but by now there's barely any of them alive. Kong's reposition is nasty too. Vision limited, but they're trying to get out of there, and Izu's got nothing to do about this round.
नहीं दो पे बाय है
हाँ दो पे बाय है
I guess ना वो लोग को meteor farm करना चाहिए उस पे निकालना चाहिए
Smoggy just cooking in that snake bite.
बाय ये अगला राउंड वो लोग सेव ही करेंगे मुझे अभी ऐसा लो बाय थोड़ा सा करेंगे मेरे को लगता है
Munchkin now put in a similar bit, well, much healthier, but there's a full 1v4. And elsewhere, I mean, ultimates. A couple to play with here for EDG.
मेरे को तो ग्राउंड याद आ गया मंचकिन का जेनजी पे खेल रहा था 1v4 निकाल लिया था
Haven पे. way below the mark. And Buzz now not having an ultimate to offset that.
Winnable.
T1 effectively giving up another after this.
30 seconds left. Yeah, and just I know it sounds silly in a 1v4.
और ऐसा ही कुछ प्लान देके लॉन्ग खेलने गया था.
I'm happy to see just
with what's gone wrong for EDG today, absolutely.
And I hope I don't eat my words in these moments. Right?
You said it now.
Well,
बॉक्स पे प्लांट करके लॉन्ग खेलने गया था
वो. A catastrophic mistake to lose. Munchkin, especially now.
Come on. Come on! Oh! Come on!
Oh! No! Oh! Nothing could go wrong here.
The expected outcome.
भाई साहब, हर्ष भाई.
Of course it is.
हर्ष भाई.
That was snappy.
मेरे को तो लगा हो गया.
I got really.
भाई अभी सामने वालों का अभी T1 का इको आ गया है.
अबे
उन लोगों ने मंचकिन को 3 और दे दिया.
Beautiful catch here from Kong.
Yeah. I mean,
the TP up to the top of the box.
Oh my god.
बाउस के 3 और रहते हैं. अब प्रॉपर esports कब से फॉलो कर रहे हो? बहुत छोटा.
Time out.
Three way below the mark of where you want to see. They've had some absolutely lethal, thrifty rounds. So wouldn't surprise me to see some level of investment here. And like you said, they've already kind of guaranteed. So why not throw something out, see what sticks?
भाई तुमने देखा आज में valorant की इंडिया टीम भी आ गई.
Psyche here.
हाँ बंटा मैंने देखा Antidote is playing.
हाँ वो नहीं playing नहीं coach.
Coaching. Sweating bullets.
वो Valorant मोबाइल की जो टीम है उसमें एक और player है वो काफी पुराना.
Have theirs available.
कॉर्डेम का भी एक है और एक इसका भी. हाँ वो पुराना इसका player है.
PUBG.
Yeah.
Falls here.
Gyroscope 6x.
Find their 11th.
And but it's crazy कि game अब तक आया नहीं है.
और
we have a team of Valorant mobile already.
और अगर आया game ही नहीं आया.
I mean, set as secondary objective. Pull some
अच्छी बात है कि team बन रही है already.
हर्ष भाई फिर आप मेरे साथ 1v1 करोगे?
Yep.
Custom Vandal only ability off.
100 rupees.
100 rupees.
I mean, it's there's no way Kong's pop. Yeah, he's swapping back and forth.
Phone में जब ऐसे वाला scene नहीं है wrong number.
You get the Hunter's Fury out here.
That's what I'm seeing if they can get done.
Yep, CS wala.
Now Snacks. Let's check here. Yeah, can at least look left side. That's
उसमें China number 1 होगी.
Maybe how they wanted to imply they want to draw out the Hunter's Fury is just pressuring B so they can get a cheeky plant. Not going to happen. Being very careful on the way out, taking the long road here. We've had a player pushed up and holding the C long walk down quite some time here. And then almost a similar scene on the other side, right? CB down on A long, so almost a mirror. How this goes, Buzz being very loud about it, but Munchkin tried to start working. Didn't work out. CB? How did CB go there? And Smoggy might get...
वो तो छुपा था ना बंटा.
Oh God, no, this is not how this happens. Thank God for Kong, but he takes a lot for it, and nobody's dead. It's still exchanged. They've got an upgrade for Stacks.
Yeah, they got 2 rifles and a judge.
भाई उनके पास अच्छे guns हैं. अभी Stacks का ult भी है. खत्म है ये round.
Buzz will post up towards the bottom of ramp here. T1 going to freeze behind this.
EDG are in the right place. They have the bodies here.
30 seconds
Kong Kong's low, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. The others are here.
Still got a paranoia though.
bro, सब कुछ depend करता है G2 पे.
Buzz is in. Buzz has found a victim! Not T1! Can Kong Kong save the day again?
10 HP!
Wow! Need an ace to keep them alive in the tournament right here, right now. And they are watching.
चलो पहली flight से कल को घर.
The issue with being an icon is they know what you're gonna do. 13 to 10.
2-0.
EDG bowing out as T1 right their wrongs.
भाई उसने 3 मारा था.
Insane performance from Kong Kong here.
Insane
But
performance.
it's just not enough.
अबे ये लोग
deliver a
बहुत ये खेले
lifeline,
यार.
take us to a third.
T1 वाले बहुत ट्राई करने को खेले. अलग-अलग चीज पता है.
Fantastic
Heaven.
from them today. Again, Stacks certainly the
मेरे
highlight
हिसाब से
previously here,
फर्स्ट
but
क्लास
Buzz,
स्लीपर बस
Munchkin,
से भेजना चाहिए इनको.
नहीं इनकी अलग एक चार्टर्ड जाएगी
at their
भाई.
moment in the light.
जी.
क्योंकि और भी और 5 ज्वाइन करने वाले हैं अगले मैच के बाद. ओए ये लोग इनका जो कोच है EDG का ऑटम ने वो पहले T1 का कोच था.
हाँ वैसे ही कुछ सोचिए.
A chance to get away from under the heel, a chance to show what you can do. To turn the odds
भाई लेकिन by chance अगर G2 हार गई ना तो मजा ही आ जाएगा.
तो बहुत मजा आ जाएगा.
To go on a run, it's a
अबे
long
नहीं
road
बे.
still.
I mean, that Bayern performance is a statement to be made here of the form that T1 are bringing here in Santiago.
आज G2 का भी आखिरी दिन है भाई. फिर वो लोग भी बाहर. क्योंकि उनका मैच T1 के साथ होगा देखना.
Coming into this series, really for me, Meteor, the person I'm looking to really step up a little bit, show us what we know historically he's capable of. But for me, Buzz, man, it just looked.
अच्छा था ब्रो. लास्ट में होप था कि ओवर टाइम हो जाए. होप्स थे. ओए थोड़े होप्स थे चैट. Comparing TL to what? कांग 25 की किया. Oh hell nah bro. कांग ही मारता है बस और कोई नहीं मारता. ओवरऑल भी what? ओवरऑल 33. अबे हर्ष भाई पहले मैच में किसी ने डबल डिजिट किल भी नहीं किया EDG से.
किसमें? ये वाले राउंड ये वाले मैच में. अबे तो एक ही मैप जीते कैसा डबल डिजिट खेलेंगे. वो स्टैक्स का इंटरव्यू.
Y también con Jen, que nos va a ayudar para la traducción. So, guys, I'm here with Stacks and also Jen, that she's helping me out with the translation. Stacks, first of all, we heard that you can speak Spanish and you're actually fluent. Can you teach me some words? Can you tell me some words in Spanish and also the audience?
¿Qué pasa, hermano? ¡Viva Chile!
Oh, boy, song!
That was nice. And now, also I want to talk to you
Kaisa
about
Mumbai
your
version.
performance. We saw your performance in Pacific, but now you're so good. This stage was the stage buff. What was it?
스택스 선수 개인적으로 퍼시픽에서보다 산티아고 와서 훨씬 더 좋은 모습을 보여주는 것 같은데요. 비결이 있을까요?
일단 산티아고 관중들이
मेरे को स्पेनिश सुनना था.
They want to make us put on the best performance ever.
Definitely. Y bueno, comenta que sí, obviamente son ustedes, gracias a todos ustedes los que están apoyando, hace que esto se sienta como una guerra que simplemente tienen que amasar y está siendo increíble para ellos. So now for my last question, I also want to talk about that past game against Simply Liquid, that last map, and also closing the series was so difficult. What were you guys missing to win this match?
팀 리퀴드전에서는 좀 고전하는 모습을 보여줬습니다. 특히나 뭔가 라운드 하나씩 따내고 경기를 마무리 짓는데 뒷심이 좀 더 필요했던 걸로 보이거든요. 어떤 진단을 내리셨을까요?
일단 뭐
딱히 경기력에서 졌다고 생각은 안 하고요. 그냥 저희의 개인 퍼포먼스적인 것 때문에 졌다고 생각을 해서 근데 오늘 EDG전에서는 저희의 본 모습을 보여준 것 같아서 좋은 것 같습니다.
I don't think it was down to the amount of strats or the level of performance from the team. It was more on us making, well, with our individual performance. So that was what was missing. And I think today against EDG, I think we were able to show our true colors and show the world who we truly are.
Definitely. Be careful with T1.
Klurge, yही match कराओ, please.
Básicamente comenta que no fue por falta de strats el problema de Team Liquid, sino que fue por causa personal, por todo que no podían estar disparando. Finalmente no estaban al 100% personalmente los jugadores, pero ahora pudieron demostrarlo contra EDG, así que cuidado con este T1. That's all I have for the interview. Hamzamida. And now, just wait, because we have this next match coming up. We have XLG and G2.
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ये सांटियागो और जो नेक्स्ट ईयर चलते हैं अपन भी साउथ अमेरिका वामोस करने हैं उधर जाके के पासा हर्ष ओ ये आ गए 2020 अब 2121 क्या बात है दोस्तों आई विल फोल्ड गेट हाँ क्या डिस्कॉर्ड पे अपलोड किया देखते गेम क्लिप ये
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the festival.
अरे भाई साहब होली एडिट
Wishing you all a very happy holidays.
क्या बात है होली एडिट भाई साहब उई भाई मेरे को कलर्स बहुत डिस्टॉर्टेड क्यों लग रहे हैं मेरा मॉनिटर फट गया ऐसा लग रहा है नाइस वन ब्रो मेरा मॉनिटर फट गया भाई हेवी कलर्स थे
क्लच भाई जल्द से जल्द स्क्रीन शेयर देखो
जल्द से जल्द रुक जाओ आ जाइए ओए दैट इज मी म्यूजियम
ये देखो कीबोर्ड भी इधर है ये देखो स्टैंड देखो
अरे तेरी पाशा अबे ठंडी में भी खेल रहा होगा गरम गरम भी लग रहा होगा छाती में
ये देखो
क्या उसका पिलो विमल का बैग है माय रैंक्ड टीममेट्स
जमापुर बाइक चलाते हुए आपकी स्ट्रीम देख रहा था आपकी गलती है चलो अब आओ
क्या अरे रे
द कैप
अरे रे एक सेकंड के लिए याद रहा मी को क्या हुआ ये भाई लास्ट वाला बंदा हाइड्रा में जैसे कहाँ दिख रहा था भाई हाइड्रा कांग ब्रो व्हाट द हाइड्रा कांग क्या होता है भाई अबे यार कुछ भी बोलते हो क्या चाट चलो आओ क्वेश्चनेबल चीजें देखे गेट योर मास्टर सैंटियागो बैनर रिप्लाई विथ योर नेम योर फेवरेट टीम एंड योर एजेंट योर नेम Klurge your favorite team at Master Santiago M8 Gentlemates M8 ठीक है फेवरेट एजेंट मेरा फेवरेट एजेंट योरू बना दो चलो बना दो नहीं बनाया तो मैं मान जाऊंगा ये हेट करता है This viewership feels comically low. Comically low क्या होता है? Comically low क्या होता है भाई? Edward has been eliminated. Wow. Please join Pacific team. Yep. The end nears. क्या? The end near tens. ये क्या ट्वीट डाला है इसने भाई? The end nears 0. Ed Grok. Does this possibly mean Ed Grok? Is he trying to give hints about Ten's comeback? वो 4 में से एक सिलेक्ट करना था, ऐसा थोड़ी है। अबे यार, जिमकिन खेल रहे हैं। हाँ। Hey brother, what are you doing? और रिडक्स ने एक ट्वीट डाला है, the end nears 0.
हैं? एंड नियर 0?
मैंने ऐड ग्रॉक कर दिया, उस पे देखते हैं क्या बोलता है ग्रॉक।
ऐड ग्रॉक मतलब?
अरे ऐड ग्रॉक मैंने पूछा है, ऐड ग्रॉक बताओ ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है।
अच्छा।
ग्रॉक बता क्यों नहीं रहा मेरे को? अबे यार ग्रॉक बेवड़ा साला। ओके ब्रो, द एंड नियर्स। ओए हर्ष भाई, किसी ने क्रैक कर लिया।
क्या?
द एंड नियर्स 0, TENZ, द एंड नियर्स 0। ओह शिट,
रिडक्स ने डाला है।
ओह शिट, क्रॉक बोलेगा टट्टी खाई वो। ओह शिट पाशा, या तो फार्मिंग कर रहे हैं ना अगर ये, तो इसको घर पे घुस जाऊंगा मैं। पाशा, नीचे जाओ नीचे जाओ नीचे जाओ नीचे जाओ। वो देखो वो देखो वो देखो वो देखो वो देखो, TENZ, टेंजी। वो देखो ग्रोक रिप्लाई किया क्या?
Bro, I feel this is like
farming.
He's just engaging in farming.
Wow.
चलो अपन भी कुछ तो फार्म करते हैं। अपन भी कुछ तो फार्म करते हैं। रुको, क्या करें अपन? Oh, let's go. Tens is finally back. He just DM'd me.
टट्टी खाएबू। भाई वेट यार, हर्ष भाई पर वो खेल रहा है ब्रो। आई डोंट थिंक सो ये फार्मिंग चल रही है भाई।
नहीं रुको रुको, अपन फार्म करते हैं। रुको रुको, मेरा ट्वीट देखो।
Tens is finally हर्ष भाई, तुमको पता है क्या डालना चाहिए? टेंस के साथ फोटो डालो, ग्रेट कैचिंग अप विद टेंस, डिस्कस्ड अ लॉट अबाउट VCT।
ये डालू?
तुम रेजबेट फार्मिंग कर रहे हो?
हाँ।
ओह माय गॉड।
नहीं यार, इससे हेट आएगी। रुको रुको।
टट्टी खाई वो TENZ।
ओह हाँ, ऐसा कुछ तो लिख सकते हैं।
देखो, T टट्टी,
E
एक,
नहीं यार,
एक, नहीं टेंस नहीं बनेगा यार। ज्यादा सेंसर सिर्फ छोटी हो गई। अबे यार, टेंस जो ना पी कॉर्डेजी यार, इडक्स जॉन क्यूडी।
चलो सोचते हैं।
अरे अंकल आ गया फिर से आज खेलने। एक तो ये बेबी भी दिख जाता है बार बार, गुस्सा और आ जाता है। ओ यार कुछ तो करना चाहिए फार्म। चैट अपन फार्म करते, ये तो टट्टी खाई हुआ है, ये इंसान को नहीं दिखते, अपन फार्म करते कुछ। पोल चेंज कर दो, अभी करता हूँ।
टट्टी एक नई जुबान इज नाइस।
टट्टी एक नई जुबान, हाँ
Yep.
ये G2 versus XLG G2 XLG, ये क्या मैच है भाई? Riot client buffer today. I got jump scared. Wow, that is beautiful, bro. Honestly, खुद का चेहरा खेलते हुए देखना has to be. So excited to play our first series as Masters Santiago tomorrow. क्या बात है? Thank you to Chilean fans. You make this so fun for us. Due to potentially facing elimination today, I will. Energy International was. Okay. 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 नया बंडल। ओए वैलोरेंट में नया पंखा आ रहा है बे।
हैं कहाँ पे डाला है?
देखो जरा। सिल्क फैन, सिल्क लीफ, सिल्क लीफ। ओए अभी एक बढ़िया चीज आ रही है अपडेट में, पता है हर्ष भाई? एक बढ़िया चीज आ रही है कि तुम क्यों कम आरआर प्लस हुआ ये जान सकते हो।
क्या 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 क्या?
हाँ, तो हर मैच के बाद आएगा कि तुम्हारा आरआर कम क्यों प्लस हुआ, कि तुम खराब
मतलब
खेले।
रीजन के साथ आएगा।
हाँ, कि तुम खराब खेले पिछले मैच से, टट्टी खाई बू, ऐसा कुछ सब आएगा लिख के।
अच्छा अपडेट है भाई, ये तो नेसेसरी है।
यप यप यप।
Like he was recording TikToks every single minute, bro. Who else, bro? Who else? Aki, he got invited like last minute, I think, bro. He was on the grind, bro. He was on the grind. Like he was recording TikToks.
तो ये पंखा बहुत सस्ता रहेगा।
कौन सा वाला?
मतलब ये
क्या
2500 VP का है।
हाँ हाँ, सस्ता बंडल है। अरे स्टैटिक बंडल है, पंखा बढ़िया ना। सेंटिनल रियाजी सर्वर टाइम नॉट।
यार क्लर्ज भाई,
हाँ क्या?
मैं सोचा
क्या?
कि क्या मुझे वो वायर्ड ईयरफोन लेने चाहिए आईफोन के, क्योंकि कूल लगता है।
क्या?
बट फिर मुझे रियलाइज
तुम
हुआ
परफॉर्मेटिव बन जाओगे।
हाँ, परफॉर्मेटिव वाला विषय हो जाएगा ना वो।
हाँ।
क्योंकि वो देखो, अभी ईयरफोन में तब पहनता हूँ जब चलो मैं जिम में हूँ। अभी तो मैं जिम में भी यूज करना बंद कर दिया हूँ, क्योंकि मैं पढ़ा हूँ कि भाई नहीं पहनते, क्योंकि फिर यू गेट टू थिंक।
अच्छा,
तो मैं वो भी बंद कर दिया हूँ अभी, ठीक है। मतलब लाइक अभी मैं जिम जाता हूँ, जैसे मैं एक दिन गया।
क्या बात है, बड़ी प्रोग्रेस।
अरे होली थी इसलिए नहीं जा पाया ना भाई आज, नहीं तो आज भी जाता।
ठीक है ठीक है।
तो वही कि तो वो थोड़ी ना पहनूंगा मैं वायर्ड। मैं फोन बाजू में रखता हूँ ना अपना।
अबे तो फिर तुम एक काम करो ना।
हाँ,
तुम मेरी टट्टी खा लो। अब लगा तुम्हें, समझ में आया तुम जब बोलते हो तो कैसा लगता है इंसान को। हाँ नहीं भाई, तो वो उसमें भाई नो डाउट साउंड क्वालिटी टॉप नॉच होती है और यूजफुल भी रहता है। यप यप, रियल, वेरी रियल ब्रो।
Can anyone guys sponsor me the 1500 rupees ka earphone? I'll order it right now. Thank you so much for sponsoring. I know my chat is goated.
हाँ तो उससे अच्छा फिर बोस मांग लो, बोस।
Guys, can you guys sponsor me the Bose headphone, please?
Quite comfort.
Yeah, and or maybe you guys can sponsor me the Marshall one, or maybe the Apple वो over ear, please.
Over here.
टट्टी काय बोली करे?
IM plus DAC. Yep. DAC नहीं भी लो तो भी चलेगा भाई. तो अर्ज भाई मैं तो बोलता हूँ सेटिंग बिठाओ, जिम का स्पीकर ही अपना कर लो. सीधा जो मैं.
अरे नहीं, मैं जो टाइम जाता हूँ ना, वो टाइम पे सब एजेड लोग आते हैं क्लच भाई, मैं नहीं लगा
अरे
सकता अपने गाने.
shit. फिर तुम बजा दिए, पता चल बसूका कम ऑफेंड हो जाएंगे. एनआरजी फैंस, you guys are terrifying the NRG folks. हाँ ना भाई, रो रहे हैं भाई. वो ये वही दीदी है क्या जो हर्ष भाई के उसमें आई थी? नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है. मेरे को लगा ये वही दीदी है जो हर्ष भाई के पॉडकास्ट में आई थी. Forsaken just needs one chapter under his belt. He's certified the greatest Valorant player of all time. Nobody does what he can, the god level that he does, always staying on the team paper X. Yes sir. भाई साहब जेलसिस 28 साल का हो गया. हैप्पी बर्थडे.
हैप्पी बर्थडे.
अरे जेमकिन 22 साल का हो गया. हैप्पी बर्थडे.
क्लच भाई,
हाँ
ये जो इतना साउंड आता है, ये देखो एक बारी.
क्या? हाँ हाँ. प्लेन
Bro, do you even like it?
रात को
I
सोते
don't
सोते
know.
कूल लगता है. मस्त. अरे वाह, बाइक जा रही है.
यार बहुत मेरे को तो है ना ऐसा लगता है भाई, अबे यार ये हगासा कौन है यार, इतना वहाँ करके जा रहा है.
ओए अबिस हेवन ब्रीज. वाओ, दे आर कुड. कितने देर में नेक्स्ट मैच चालू हो गया? बस 5 मिनट. सोनी एक्सएम 5 बहुत अच्छा है. वो भी जीट का मैच अभी चालू होने वाला है. बस 2 मिनट. आयन इसमें आयन को अभी 2 साल है भाई. आयन नहीं आएगा अभी, रुक जाओ. नेक्स्ट ईयर अगर वो असेंशन से आता है नीचे से ऊपर, तब जाके उसको चांस मिलेगा. अभी वो वाला रूल आया है, नहीं तो अभी रूल नहीं था. टेंस का कोई तो पुराना पोस्ट उठाते हैं और उस पर लिखते वेट, इट इज हैपनिंग ऐसे लिखते हैं. ठीक है, वेट करते हैं. ठीक है, हैवी एंगेजमेंट. रुको. टेंस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, टेंस वैलोरेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. Tens extended his contract. Tens signed. अरे यार कोई तो डालो. टेंस रिजाइंड नहीं यार. रिजाइंड कर दिया मैंने तो. टेंस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्सटेंड ऐसा कुछ डालता हूँ. रुको. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्सटेंड. दो 2024 लिखा है भाई. अबे यार मिल गया. Oh, so it is happening. Oh my god, it is happening.
क्लच भाई यार मजाक भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को है ना R15 चलाने की बहुत मन है, वाइट वाली.
आर्यन
क्या
5
दिखती है यार. क्या
5-10 साइन हो गया. जरा ट्वीट देखो मेरा, हर्ष भाई रीपोस्ट किया.
I know. This is
अर्श भाई दिखते हैं बहती गंगा में हाथ धो लिया.
feels wrong to say this. Hard to believe. Of course, Abyss, Haven, and Breeze, if necessary, sideshow.
While XLG are massive underdogs in this game, and you've just watched EDG get destroyed.
ये कहाँ आया है?
2023 का.
अबे यार, तुम कर रहे हो ना वो चीज.
ये ना फार्मिंग.
लेट्स गो क्लर्ज भाई, आप तो हो यार थोड़े से.
बर्थडे है, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू भाई.
You are freaking horrific at times, you know. Did you kaibu?
Oh my god, it is happening.
You're ready to go.
ओए ये S1000 थी, मैंने उसको Aryan 5 बोल दिया. ओबे
ना ब्रो, क्या?
अबे ठीक है, मेरे को नहीं पता भाई, मैं गवार हूँ, सॉरी. इतनी महंगी गाड़ियाँ कभी देखता भी नहीं हूँ ना.
50 लाख की आती है ना?
मुझे
नहीं पता भाई.
नहीं उससे महंगी आती है, क्या बता रहा है?
That is what happened when we watched them play against Furia. They beefed their attacking execs over and again.
Yeah, and Furia on that map were incredible at those fast retakes, floods back in.
30 लाख.
बट भाई मेरे ना जिम जाते टाइम ना रास्ते में हमेशा एक दिखती है
versus playing like overly aggro in early rounds.
Bro, it looks so nice.
Aryan 5 3 लाख की आती है, कितने की आती है?
पता नहीं कितने की भी भाई. भाई माजिन को लेनी है, जिस दिन माजिन लेगा ना मैं घुमाऊंगा उसको.
2 लाख की आती है अर्श भाई बराबर ऑन रोड.
सही है ना यार.
And on the other side, it just has to be all eyes on
Aryan 5 wow.
Yeah, the pressure is on Dre, but the thing is that
bro, purple भी अच्छी लगती है if in good condition.
वैसे अब विघ्नेश भाई अगर XLG जीत गई तो फिर तो मैं पात दूंगा खुद के
who's going to be trying to bring up the energy on the other side. Yeah, I think that aspect, if you see one of these teams start to go quiet, you could be a bit concerned.
I am drawn though to the man that we just saw on your screen there.
Wait, अर्श भाई R15 कितने सीसी की होती है?
Gets tough. You can always rely on one leaf to get you the dub, and he needs to be in honestly exquisite form here today. It's going to round up the rear and pick up whatever slack is left on the rest of the field.
Yeah,
he is just one of those guys that is talented enough
150
to put
है,
up star
damn.
level performances, take over a map.
उसमें ही भाग जाती है.
He's playing. He did that throughout
पता नहीं, मैंने किसी को भगाते तो नहीं देखी, लेकिन मुझे दिखती बहुत अच्छी है बस इसलिए कोई चलानी है.
He was on the breach playing on Abyss previously. I don't want to see him on that. Like,
भाई मेरे को तो दुक वाली लेनी है भाई.
He has everything.
दुक वाली मेरी चला लो.
तुम्हारी दुक वाली अच्छी है यार, पर थोड़ी छोटी लगती है.
हाँ तो वही तो हाइटेड लोगों पे वो दुक नहीं अच्छी लगती ना.
नहीं भाई एक एडवेंचर लेनी है, एडवेंचर.
अयो Wally, अयो.
I like that. Dude, I like that.
It's kind of cooking. I think this map you can really make Harbor work. It's good for flood defending, and it's actually really nice for defaulting on attack.
That Harbor is really well with Valorant.
I like
he likes
that.
to be able to cut up the map, manipulate space. That's a good agent for him to use.
Almost no one is playing Neon here as well. So to see a Neon
वे ऐसा क्यों नजर लगा रहे हो यार? क्या कर दिया उसने आपका?
This is it.
आज तू
Time to
खेलेगा
get
भी नहीं
this
मेरे को
second
लगता है.
elimination match underway. We got just the casters to call the action, fellas. Have fun with this one. Here is Achilles and Paper Thin.
Yeah!
Once more into the breach, G2 Esports looking to rebound after that loss to the hands of PaperX. XLG looking to do similarly. They're not wanting to go the same route, not wanting to suffer the same fate that EDG just did.
Absolutely. I mean, this is really important for their region as XLG. Because you're starting to look like maybe, you know, everybody might have been right about your region, that you're shaky, that you're the weakest region coming into this. But this is the team that a lot of people were pinning their hopes on as the most fundamentally sound, as the team that could actually potentially do damage here. But NRG proved that they were a step above, a class above. But we are going to go to Abyss, a map that is so important here for XLG. They're going to start on that defender side, the side where they got absolutely bullied, which is shocking because it's a side of the map that they were rather good on domestically. They had a couple 6-1s where they closed out maps really efficiently on that defender side.
Well, now going into the Abyss, XLG's map pick, G2. Looking to change up the comps here, shattering our expectations with Valen bringing out this Harbor.
And you're going to be looking to see what that Storm Surge and the new High Tide really do for you here.
Okay, well, we're not going to see it in this round. Valen's already dead. Picked apart there in mid. WS Leo able to find the opening, kill the map.
Why even Theorycraft? Why do I bother?
Sometimes you get shot, you die, but Spike is still going to be planted on the same for G2, but it's a 4v5. Well, the retake looks for XLG, double push, both duelists working their way around towards the spawn, and Leafus is not registering this at all. Trent will be able to trade one back, but still have Raga on that angle, and I don't think he's going to be red at the moment. Baby trying to hold forward, has to clear out these two players, but he's only going to be good for one. Trent now 3 in the corner, finding a timing. Lysor going to be struck down, looks for a little bit more, but Happy Way will get him with the ghost. Raga's participation on that flank not going to be needed. XLG find the opening pistol.
Yeah, that's exactly what the doctor ordered here for XLG. Get off to a good start on this defender side. Just a nice pick here. The reveal there. Very nice. He just kept kind of spamming through. Valen tried to assume that he was going to stop with the spam, and he didn't. Paid the price. There's a couple players that got caught out in the open here. Kind of a 3-2 split. Cover mid. And work their way back in towards the retake. No man immediately trying to hype the team up. Gonna need a lot from him on this Waylay. A little bit of a struggle. Last time out against NRG, but let's see what they got here. It's like a fast B exec.
Look at this. Push the pace here as drone goes up and over the top. Leo getting the tag onto 1. Relative safety for Valen, but Twill still falls. Happy Way has the transfer, looks for a third, runs out of bullets, but Leo is there. Picks up the pieces as Jogamo gets taken down, and so far it's looking pretty damn flawless, but Leaf will be able to find the finish on the enemy Astra. So much more work now needed and necessary as Baby Bay 1v4 with just a shorty in hand. They know where he's at. Oh, trying to go for the no-scope, ends up costing him. But Andre getting 1 kill. Will get picked apart, but they can just swap out the Stinger for the Outlaw. The Spectre. Game sound ज़्यादा है, Klurge भाई ज़्यादा है. 2-0 start for XLG.
मैं थोड़ा माइक से दूर बैठा हूँ, शायद इसलिए लग रहा होगा आपको. अभी सही है.
You'll take that as XLG.
बहुत कम हो जाता नहीं तो.
Holding the line nicely up here.
ये टी-शर्ट अच्छी लग रही क्या? भाई मैंने बहुत लोगों को पहनी हुई देखी यार.
Disorganized for XLG on some of these anchors that they were trying to
सब लोग बोल रहे अच्छी लग रही. Face of Studio.
Does such a good
These
job
are my profiles.
Diving in there and hitting you with some util and then knowing when to dive
Can
back.
I be the face of Studio?
Really tricky for the XLG defenders to really plant their feet, hold their lines. Mid aggression though, not going to see much.
No man's going to go for a push here potentially. Yeah, swinging out. Going right past Valen's shoulder. Quick little refract back to safety. There's Leaf, okay.
Oh, nice Leaf.
Here at B window.
Oh, एक तो confuse हो गया. Leaf में Valen
Solid
क्यों
first
दिखाया?
advantage found for G2. Look to play out this anti-bonus, but Lysor lurking forward into the smoke will be found. Baby Bay spotting out the head. Gets the shot. That's now 2-player advantage to get rid of strike into the A site. Raga, however, is here in position, finding Valen once again. Baby Bay goes up and over the top, clears out the enemy Yoru. And now it's just Leo to see if he can make this a bit more costly, but the position is known.
Baby Bay सिर्फ कमजोर टीम के सामने
चलता है. A little bit of damage, but I don't think there's much more realistically to be done unless you can find a crazy shot onto Baby Bay, but likely he's just going to tuck back, wait for the spike to explode, see if he catches somebody on the exits at the same time. It's like Leaf not going to give him the opportunity, comes up with 3K, and G2 Esports get themselves on the board.
Okay, exactly what you needed to do here as G2. Very clean anti-bonus, and
क्या मुझे face of alt F4 बना दोगे?
Fragging that those two have been able to do, but I think for me, what I'm really curious about here is some of the early round macro that I'm seeing, and a lot of attention being paid to mid by both teams, and it's something that with XLG was where even in rounds where they lost, I thought they had some really nice ideas on how to take mid. Like you saw that 2-man window push against Brock where he got that double kill. It's like that was the right idea, just he got outplayed. And things like that I could see G2 being aware of. Using that Neon a little bit to do some scouting. See, Raga can get some value out of this push.
This is mightily aggressive. 3 players just around the corner, but it's going to be able to find one and get out scot-free. Not fast enough for the punish. This drone now. Go up and over the top, got the ping onto Happyway. Baby Bay trying to set up with the saturate, but it's not going to be able to find him and cannot get the flick. Raga finds himself a second, and Happyway up over the top takes down Trent. G2 just not knowing what was hitting them here on this side of the map. They'll find themselves in a 2v5. Looks like XLG going to be maintaining the lead and stretching it 3-1, barring some incredible clutching at the hands of Valen. It would have to be an ace. Finds the first to get himself on the board, sets up the smoke, but how are you meant to try to tuck away and stay alive with 48 seconds remaining in the round?
भाई वो चालू करने के बाद स्मोक स्लो हो जाता है हर्ष भाई, मतलब लंबे कम टाइम तक रहता है.
To see some mistakes from XLG.
नहीं वैसा सब नहीं है अभी.
तो टूट जाए तो होता है.
Try to wait it out.
हाँ.
और अगर नॉर्मल सिर्फ चालू रखा है तो
पूरा.
नहीं सेम ही होता है, सब कुछ सेम ही होता है.
टूटने के बाद भी.
टूटने के बाद इंस्टेंट बंद हो जाएगा. लेकिन तोड़ने के लिए तुम्हें एक पूरा लोड खत्म करना पड़ेगा.
इतना बड़ा?
हाँ.
वही उसने दूसरी बार स्मोक कैसे कर दिया बे?
क्योंकि
जल्दी आया.
हाँ, टूटने के बाद 5-10 सेकंड में आ जाता है. 10 सेकंड में. पहला वाला फेड होने के बाद 10 सेकंड में आ जाता है.
हाँ तो क्यों नहीं खेल रहे लोग हर बार? फिर तो बहुत ओपी है बे.
ठीक वही है यार, हार्बर का वही सबसे बड़ा ड्रॉबैक है कि उसके बॉल के थ्रू अपने बंदे भी स्लो हो जाते हैं. इसको सुअर भाई को.
Not being able to coordinate as well. You know, I had a quick talk with Jog before the match, and he said, "Man, we just got to get on the same page. That's what's killing us." And you know, you get that identification, and Baby Bay can't track down the target fast enough. He's a little bit slow to the punch there behind the recon utility.
भाई वो लोग 5 जन खड़े रहते थे, क्या क्रेजी लगता था.
एक बार हुए थे ना 4 लोग हुए थे ना.
5 हाँ 4 हुए थे, राइट.
एक नहीं हुआ था.
G2 is going to pop an early timeout.
Not liking this early deficit they find themselves in. And I think for good reason, because XLG, the defender side, wasn't exactly where they were putting up the best performance versus NRG. That was when they got over onto the attack and their triple dive on the B side.
बोला मैंने ट्रेंड को.
For NRG to try
अबे राउंड कितने जीते वो लिखा बेशरम.
XLG is able to get very
कितना अजीब सा हुआ है.
पहली बार मैं भी ऑफ गार्ड हुआ था पता है.
At insult to injury for what was going on for XLG,
call दीजिए please.
what you're saying is 100%
मैं क्या कॉल दूं भाई,
on the
अभी
rounds
उनको कॉल देनी चाहिए खुद
NRG
को.
started to slow the pace down, where they started to hold some of the mains a little bit
मैं बोलता
deeper
हूँ
when XLG
देखो
wanted to get
हारना तो इसके
aggressive,
बाद भी
they
है
were just
तो आज ही हार
dismantling
जाओ.
them. I mean, time and time again, you know, it's kind of nice here, I guess, as XLG. You don't have to worry about some of that Tejo utility. That was really giving them grief in terms
अबे इसके बाद
of
तुरंत
getting
मैच
caught
कल
by,
है
like,
पाशा.
you know, the drone, and then you can't dash into the waylay, and they get player caught out. Like some positioning mistakes from XLG. Like that was one of the big things I noticed on this defender side.
से तो कल नहीं होनी चाहिए, लेकिन कल ही है. नहीं
डायरेक्ट need to be trying to take fights where they're not favored because they could have changed their angle a little bit. Maybe had better opportunity against the NRG players.
एक नहीं हो सकती रे.
Like that. So far, looking better.
कुछ तो अलग ही शेड्यूल है.
कल ही है दोनों. कल एक कैसे है?
has dialed up. Stinger for Leaf. Everybody else.
कल के डेट में एक परसों की डेट में हो.
trying to go for a trap play, but does have to back away.
रात हो जाती है, टाइम चेंज हो जाता है, आपको पता नहीं है शायद.
Does eat a good amount of damage, so down to 43.
लीफ को देखो, वाह साहब.
Swap the weapon over, but we want it into the hands of Leaf.
डरने का ही
Find a
नहीं है.
headshot, but cannot confirm the kill on the No Man, so he just dashes out to safety, utilizing this caution divide.
मैं मैसेज कर सकता हूँ बड़े भाई, करो ना भाई.
And it was so early, and because you've got 3 players at the front of the main there,
आज दवाई लेके आया.
I think they're going to make some pretty fast rotations here over towards B, but they're just clearing that space now. It'll be a little bit late. Let's see if Happyway want to get involved. The recon dart thwarting him initially. They're looking for flanks.
Raga again, sprinting around that flank, working his way across the attacker spawn now. Valen, most disconnected of the G2 players.
बेल्ट आ गया ट्रेंड पे.
To try to intercept this Yoro. Seems like now starting to get the read to try to go for the check. Swings out and will be able to win the fight. Critical headshot to be found, but Jogamo's still going to pick it up a big 2 massive kills for him, found over at the connector. Let's get traded out, but now a 2v2 is Trent Trying to utilize that Hunter's Fury, but doesn't get a shot. Happyway's just sticking this. They need to interrupt it. As the transfer will drag him off. Happyway looking for the turn. It's going to be Trent narrowly coming out on top. But G2 will be able to find the round win.
Trent there, hopefully that's a combination for him, that he's able to get that clutch. My goodness, Val in a big win. Baby Bay hitting some good shots. Just want to throw it out there. Yeah, that was scrappy though. I mean, I think that really could have gone XLG's way. If Baby Bay doesn't hit those 2 shots, if Val doesn't win, there's so many little things that could have gone wrong for G2.
Yeah, normal Artisan FX XLG. FX0.
Get some sharp shooting from Rarga and Happyway and company.
भाई ult क्या बढ़िया ult है बे. कहाँ तक गई है? घर तक छोड़ने गया उसको.
Still positioned in the attacker spawn. Knows that XLG have been going on these flanks. Wants to try to intercept rather than be the one that got punished. Seems like they're suspicious of it.
अरे देख.
Do have some weaker weaponry, but now Trent taking that point. He has to swing in from behind. Finds the first. No man, Leo. They could just push forward and try to just dismantle the players that are there on the site. Up the pace, and it seems like that's exactly what they're going to try to do. Is Valen spraying and praying, but eating a bit of damage in return. Tries to slow down the approach, but at the same time, Happyway's able to find Baby Bay. Valen's tagged down the 2. Still finding that elimination. It's all down to Joggernaut leave. Here's rotation into the site. The time starting to get away from them. Has to go for the full stick, but Joggernaut will strike in off the flank. Finds that kill. Leaf wanting blood. Will be rewarded with it. Nothing to be retained here on either side. All players dead, but G2 tie it up at 3-3.
There's really just good awareness from both sides. I'm quite impressed with what I'm seeing from both teams in terms of how they're thinking about these rounds, how they're thinking about their strategy.
resolution change कर लिया. 20:960 से default पे आ गया.
Create some space. That's what you're going to need as G2. And again, XLG has the awareness of that late lurk from Leaf, even though it ends up costing them because he's patient enough to wait until they fully committed past that angle.
बिल्ला माउस पैड क्या होता है?
वो जॉगिंग को देखो बिल्ला वाला.
XLG, this is a very important round for them in terms of the ult economy and their
वैक्सी का आता है बनवा सकते हो और एकदम पाशा रहता है.
Baby Bay.
Looking for the dash in again, catches a glimpse of No Man. Fracks out, but this is all a bit of a ruse to try to keep the attention tied towards this side of the map. At the same time, Leak in mid. Went out the fight versus Leo.
Speedrun. WWE.
Throwing that Soba Utah not going to be available for the potential retake as Raga's nearly fished out of that tower position.
No man.
Happyway just goes for the spam. Finds the kill. Raga hadn't even gone to the dimensional drift yet. That is just unlucky. At the same time, Baby Bay now going to be taken down. It's a player advantage. Over to the side of XLG. Looking for the pop flash out. Valen tucking into the corner. Eventually will fall. The push forward through the cockpit divide and Leaf narrowly able to win it out versus the orb. It's going to be paranoid up. Sat here in the cubby and Lysor will be able to flush him out. XLG not allowing for G2 to gain the lead.
Sentence coming back.
It's such an important battle for mid that's going on to give that extra player advantage. You don't get to see it on screen, but Baby Bay was the follow-up layer after he sold a bit of a fake. And Leaf clears the first, Baby Bay has to worry about a bunch of different angles, and Lysor comes in pretty late. Gets a big win out there.
उनको उतना control है उधर spam beam करने.
This is huge right here. That second kill, the fact that he's able to double down on the players coming out of the Cosmic Divide. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes, I turn. Yes, I turn.
Back up on his feet. Oh man, hyping right alongside him. Just to be excited about in the G2 camp at the moment.
ड्रोन से Happyway को clear नहीं कर पाया, उसके कारण राउंड हार गए. अगर XLG आज येड़ भगा दी
so highly rated.
तो मैं अपनी येड़ भगा
दूँ. He is showing why.
तब जिंदगी में कभी G2 सपोर्ट नहीं. अगर आज G2 हार गए.
Even a stinger variety of an eco. Well, this attempt here for G2, just a couple sheriffs and classics otherwise.
I feel like this is a bit of a head scratcher for G2. You don't get any contact here, posting up players so deep in mid. Now there's finally a drone that goes on an exploration, but I don't think it saw anybody. Still
We'll find the shot. One player going to be taken down. Seems like Leo, very strong awareness of this position from Baby Bay. Saw him drift across. And Baby Bay now, last one standing with the classic. Should just be dead to rights, and he will be. 5-3, XLG already having a very strong defender side. G2 feels like already needing to win this follow-up round. They've got 3 ultimates to try to utilize.
पूरी आधी दुनिया V3 Pro यूज करी है भाई लंबे टाइम के लिए. बहुत reliable option है. या तो अगर बहुत पैसा है तो वेट करो Logitech Super Strike का. Super Strike बहुत insane mouse है. How you survive
that worked a treat for NRG.
Stinger
a moment where you can try to double down on that a little bit.
They don't buy stingers.
Hammer this B site. It gave XLG grief to try to hold this down. So time and time again. On the map. And NRG was able to brutalize their way through.
Lambi fights, yeah.
Like you said, tons of ults available.
Happy Way just drifting inside of the site. Just gets stunned up. This player manages to spot him. No. Baby Bay lands right there in front of his crosshair. Now he is still free to dance around this site. Cosmic Divide going to be called in again from Leap, but Raga all around the back finds him right as he exits out of the astral form. Pushes the smoke and Chogama! Goes down 3! To jumpstart the engine, had just the 1 kill before. And he just tears them all to pieces in the blink of an eye.
Only him. Only him, man.
Unlucky TP there from Lysor.
Oh, man. He could not have timed that better. Literally everybody's util or TPing or not looking his way. Unreal. I mean, that looked so good for XLG. And a late dart there.
Him.
He's ahead of the curve. So again, that coordination between those two players, a little bit lacking here on Abyss.
Aggro TP in the mid. Lysor's going to be scaling forward the sliding cross, and he absolutely destroys 2! Unbelievable transfer to be able to find Valen as well. This is such a snappy reset. No man tagged low, but does have that regen armor behind. Meanwhile, Raga trying to hold here in A main. Seems like they're suspicious. There's the push, but he's got the Guardian, he has the 1-tap. Will just make a very short hop exit back into the site. Baby cannot find the punish. Stay alive as Leaf is on the approach here, but Raga just catches him exploring around main.
ऐसा कौन scale करता है बे?
1v4.
Literally Raga इतना खराब position खेला ना.
It feels like every time G2 find their footing, they get that round win. XLG are able to just kick their legs right out from beneath them.
भाई इसको दिखता ही नहीं है कितना मोटा ग्लास है उसका.
Comes out. The 2-for-1 hits him on the slide too. That is filthy stuff.
ऊपर से एक बंदा मार रहा था उसको. उसमें उसने 2 मारे.
For Baby Babe has a lot to clear there.
जो ऊपर से मचाया ना उसके ऊपर Baby Babe.
So sharp with that Guardian. Yeah.
See the frustration. Not wanting to have to use that second timeout in the half. He's just going to be holding that one. Overdrive now available for Jogamo. So a decent amount of firepower into this one. Hinder will connect, but there's no real way to chase in and find that punish. Meanwhile, noise made in mid. No man just scales in.
दूसरी बार आया वो दूसरी तीसरी बार.
Could come
ये बार अगर check नहीं किया ना.
Hasn't gone around that top mid pillar.
They know he's there. They at least suspect. There's danger pings over in his direction. Now they know for sure.
And there's the catch.
Done.
The overdrive not to be seen in this round. Once again, a player disadvantage to G2. Clear the recon. No info going to be gained there. Raga just staying flushed against the wall to push forward. Valen able to find one with the stinger. Baby Bay as well. Getting involved. Finds Lysor. The Harbor now taken down. It's frantic, spraying and praying for Raga, but eventually finds the reset to eliminate Leaf. Drop down Baby Bay.
Uncle!
Saturated, still able to find himself a third. Now they're going to go for the backside plant, but it is Happy Way on the opposite side. This guy has been a menace. For now on the approach, it's the one eating the early damage.
He's going to have a lot to play with here.
Coming
up. See how he wants to set this up. Place them, try to make it look like he's pushing there from the spawn side, from the window.
Even just the micro that he's got going on in this approach is damn impressive, but Trent will be able to get the kill. Lone survivor once again, G2.
Oh my
unable to get this
Baby Bay क्या खेला थे?
ऐसा निकाला उसने दूसरा किल.
हाँ Baby Bay खतरनाक खेला लेकिन Klurge भाई इसने कुक कर लिया था.
Nearly have a stacked deck. It's 4 ultimates to utilize.
वो trigger discipline का था, that was so nice.
Some of these rounds come down to some hero plays for G2, where you need somebody to get that big 3K to reverse the great start that XLG is having. I can't credit XLG enough with the macro ideas, the strategic view that they have. Sometimes they lose in these scrappy battles, where they get caught in the timing, like we saw with Jogamo earlier. This time, they're going to move Happy Way over. Convergent Pass is going to be able to sidestep it.
Into the deep.
Which is up towards tower, so gonna be popped. Happy Way isolated, picked apart. Although not looking to overstep, however, as the Hunter's Fury is now going to be called in. Just for a quick check around the back, but the Dimensional Drift is in from Raga. See what he can spot out, get these defensive positions known. Has seen damn near everything, makes his exit. And now they get ready to go on the push. Baby Bay, however, still on tower. Takes out Lysor. It's a two-player advantage to the side of G2. The swing in. Baby Bay finds himself another.
Lagua. Back.
Draga dead.
Bro, मचा रहा है ना Baby Bay, 5
clutch to try to get XLG a lead at the half. Hunter's Fury now coming through, scouted him out. Tobias Leo, an ace clutch to try to get XLG a lead at the half. Hunter's Fury now coming through, scouted him out, and Valen will be able to 6. We are all tied up at the half.
That was a really nice round there. A really nice set execute for G2 off of that convergent pass. A relay bolt to follow it up to clear out the corner that Happy Way is in. Really nice setup on this one, and then he can just hunt him down. With the Nova Pulse there too. Great stuff.
Well, G2 were able to sit back, watch XLG play this attacker side previously. What have they learned, and can they shut it down? We'll find out after the halftime break.
Come on! Let's go, boys!
Uncle standing on them.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Uncle is standing on them.
Uncle ये भगा रहे. Uncle ये भगा रहे भाई.
6-7 locked. Let's go.
अबे ये लोग गाने कहाँ से लाते क्लर्ज भाई
ये उधर के गाने ये लगता है. क्या तुम्हारा हाफ टाइम टाइमर क्या चल रहा है? 43, 42,
33, 32, 31.
इतना आगे चल रहा है. ट्विच बहुत पीछे है फिर.
तो ट्विच पे देखता हूँ मैं भी.
ठीक है. हम चिल का आज बेबी को टाइम पे दवाई मिली है. बाइसेप फ्लेक्स मार रहा है उधर देखो ये. हवया प्लीज भी एक्सएलजी
चैनल किसको टाइम पे मिली है?
बेबी को दवाई. उस दिन भूल गया था ना. टू 1-0 बराबर है अभी. 35, 34, 33,
32.
Coaching staff continue to talk with these teams. G2
यार आपको लेकिन देखिए चलती है आईना ऐसे नैप इसी हाँ आएगा तब जरूर भाई तो बहुत कुछ खेलेगा.
Can they find
confidence आ रहा है आजकल is just me.
Try to run this one back. XLG once again gonna find a very successful overall attacker side of the map. Gave energy so many hits once they had swapped sides.
ये kind of
anticipate that that's going to be the same.
Terminator not gonna lie इससे
when I'm looking at this from XLG's perspective,
I'm
trying to get the read on how does G2 want to play
Bro,
this half
just
with
realized
this composition.
M8 top 4 lock कर जाएगी.
Double duelist. Are they going to be setting up a lot of traps at mains with the Neon Waylay
just
combo?
Realized.
You have so much ability to just stun up, slow up, saturate your opponents and get that free pick and get out. Things like that. But on the other side of the coin, because you have a harbor here, it also starts to make you think maybe they're going to play a bit retake heavy potentially because you have some ability to do that too. But it's actually just a pretty spread formation.
6-7.
Post early, Jogamo trying to get up there.
Oh, sees the TP4, just has to back away. Drops down, giving up that space, and for now, XLG will be in control of the site. Fast rotation is going to be coming through. Meanwhile, Happy Way, a late linger into mid, going to be spotted, but he finds the headshot onto Trent.
Jeez.
Damage even now, Jogamo dead as well. As will be able to peel one back, so a 3v3 as the dust settles. Advance for the moment. Two XLGs, they look to try to hold this line. Baby swinging, finds the finishing shot, but Happyway trades it. Leaf again, now on the hunt. Goes up and over the top. He's unanticipated and unread. The Cove there to try to protect Leaf, just body blocking as well.
Impossible!
Bro!
Impossible to bring that shit!
G2 puts them in the lead for the first time at the end of this.
There you go. Now you get to see some real value out of Harbor, especially on a pistol round. Shield's going to be tough to break. Great presence of mind there. Set one up high-low there for G2 on this retake. You know, the star comes out immediately. You drop one underneath, set up another one up top, get that high-low, and it's so difficult for XLG to get the read on that. Really nice retake for G2. Looks like it might be another pistol going the way of XLG, but able to hang on. Oh, shot guard.
That is a massive bit of damage.
तीनों को दे दी क्या भाई?
3 players tagged up. Happyway eating the brunt of that. Follow up, not gonna be able to find anything more.
तीनों अलग-अलग level में खाए देखो ना.
Very well set up for a clean anti-eco. Draga revealed and taken down. Baby with that outlaw on hand.
Weird बगा रहा है ना भाई, बिना देखे ही मार रहा है सबको.
नहीं, बेबी पे क्या शॉट मारा उधर?
Lysor, lone player at full HP, has a shorty in hand, playing his backside position, trying to see if anyone falls into his trap. Seems like maybe Chogamo getting a bit of a read of this one. Just sliding forward, trying to find him. Eventually we'll be able to do something. Not before Valen falls, but the cleanup will be swift. 4 players surviving, G2. Damn clean. Move up now, 8-6.
Bit of a discussion. Who wants the alt orb?
Make sure you get the orb onto the right player. Make sure you've got all the good weaponry.
So I really like this round for G2 in terms of what I'm seeing in their defensive protocols. The patience here, you know, the early darts.
Nice
they're
shot,
going to be waiting for that second follow-up dart to see if Trent can, double down on that, get a kill. There's a grab well there. As soon as the execute comes through to cut the pieces of XLG in half, and then you've got the recon stuff to come through after that to get that vision, get that early kill. You just play that flood retake, so they have a much harder time getting that plant down. Flood retake, but it's sort of a hold, we'll call it.
Oh no!
But all that
भाई crowd
really
हर एक बार countdown करती है हर्ष भाई.
Well rehearsed. Clear there for Jagamo, so he can keep pressing forward, and it's a big stack from G2.
He is not alone in this. This is a massive push out. 3 players, but it looks like they will just fade away. Not looking to go on the flank. Baby Bank fires out a shot. We'll be able to find the clone. Tucks into the corner now, though, as the saturate lobs in. Double dash over to the side, able to avoid getting caught. Shocks at the ready. Some baiting here from XLG, just trying to get this util
open plant
out of G2 nice and early.
Nahi, there's
Right now down, the push forward, no man on the peak, able to find one. Jogamo eliminated. Leaf desperately trying to find that kill. Eventually we'll be able to do so, but now it's going to be Baby Bay eliminated as well. 3-4, attempt at the wide swing, but Lysor able to find the track. Valen, however, stinger in hand, comes up with 2.
Spike down.
Going to 1v1, the spike never planted. So Leaf just backs away. He dips out of the sight.
भाई इतना टाइम तक प्लान नहीं किया.
Does he go for a full rotation? Where does Raga feel that he can plant this the safest?
Oh, no way.
Does he also maybe think that he can cut across? He's pouring all the way around. Leaf tucking in over towards mid. Raga, does he peek the angle? He's gonna have knife out.
Oh my God!
Plays it to perfection.
Wow!
Another 3K.
हाथ में देख दिया round.
And now a bonus conversion for G2.
But Leaf क्या खेला उधर?
How does he read that? Unbelievable.
Leaf, sorry, Leaf नहीं ये अपना.
Saw something in the tape and he's like, I bet he's gonna try to go the other way. I'm just gonna hold the angle just in case. You know, if he still plants B, that's fine, or 2B, A, that's fine.
नहीं, ये देखो Valen को.
Beautiful stuff here, and of course, Valen with the stinger.
Valen निकाल के दिया round वहाँ पे.
हाँ, exactly.
Leaf up to 15.
Giving him the finger wag. A series of massive rounds from this guy. As G2 now find themselves in a very healthy lead, 3 rounds up. So timeout call from XLG will come through. Try to steady things, but
bonus round भी आ गया है.
Economy going to be in a shakier position. Could be a buy down.
अभी खत्म है गेम, अभी खत्म है. अभी बहुत टफ है भाई XLG के लिए.
Look at the coin-based win condition.
Bonus भी दे दिया हाथ में.
भाई वेलिन खेल लिया भाई.
Curious what they're going to look to try to do off the back of this one. Because one of the big things that was working so well for them was constantly attacking the B side of the map.
Yeah, that might be what he's talking about here. Some ideas on how to maybe set up your spacing a little bit for these close plants. Because again, these flood retakes that G2 is going to be set up with this composition are extremely scary. You have so much util to cut off space, to cut off vision, and then explode into an area and take somebody out. You know, with that neon waylay, it can be really, really tricky, and probably just calming the team down a little bit too. You had some opportunities there to not give over that bonus, but a few shaky moments, despite some really good stuff at times from XLG today in terms of sharp mechanics. And, oh goodness.
Trying the same shock dart this time, able to be avoided. For the most part, a little bit of damage on the happy way once again. Follow-up going to be sent in. No man, not quite landing there in tower. Tucks back, sends out a drone of his own.
पीछे कैसे आ गया क्लच भाई अचानक?
टकराया शायद किसी से.
They do backpedal as now. Here comes the drop down, and Trent able to find the timing. Raga not reading that he was being flanked out of that position, ends up onto the wayside. This baby pig looking for another no scope. This time won't be able to find it, but he's going to be his turn. Trent
एक मारा सुमड़ी में
ऊपर.
हाँ ना ट्रेंड क्या confident खेला यार.
And this high tide is so cool that Valen is using here because it cuts off the forces. This time instead of using a grab well to dissect the execute, they use this high tide and they're able to isolate players, set up those flanks in front of it, and then once that drops, then you've got the density of angles for yourselves for those crossfires to take into the main. Really nice setups from G2 on this defender side. I like the variety that I'm seeing. I like the protocols that I'm seeing. And now they're leaning over B, expecting a change up in ideology from XLG. But XLG actually still thinking that A could be their
football का match है.
Money.
Yep.
But they're
Barca 4-0 down है, second leg चल रही है.
Mid-vent initially, but it's a TP back, just trying to bait some rotations out.
That's to expect that this is such a pivotal round. If XLG aren't able to find it here, again, kick back G2 2 rounds away from taking the map. Their ult economy as well in a very healthy spot. Check from Lysor. Cancels him for now. It's a drone to lead forward. Cosmic Divide going to be called in from Happy Way. It's Valen sending out the ult, but gets the hit onto No Man. Pushes forward.
ult पे side खींच लिया उसने पूरी.
He's just locked them completely out of the sight. Now sets up another wall.
कसम the util bro.
Trent just now arriving.
Bro.
Paranoia sent through with Valen, still holding close, turns the flash! Two of them lined up!
That is the harbor, baby!
Runs out of bullets. Lysor able to hold his own. It would have to be an ace
harbor,
clutch
baby!
to get them back into this, to stop G2 from advancing up to
100%
11 round wins.
I would hope he just saves here.
Feels like he might have to.
ना हर्ष भाई हार्बर का यूटिल से तुम पूरा साइड रोक सकते हो तो इनसेन है भाई.
Time is just not there on his side. 10 seconds remaining.
भाई वो कॉन्फिडेंस था बट्टा है, अकेला साइड खेल रहा है और अल्ट खींच दिया उसने.
और 3 खा गया.
क्योंकि अगर लेफ्ट से निकलता ना वो वेले तो वो बच सकता था.
टैंक है टैंक.
Nebula now will dissipate. Lysor holds his own to find a 3K and does nearly manage to get that ace, but he cannot find the round win.
Well, I mean, still Lysor.
एक सेकंड क्लच में एक ही बंदा बचा था G2 का.
हाँ एस कर गया था Lysor 4 मारा.
It's off of this Cosmic Divide because it's only leaving that small area in front of the bridge for the plant off of its angle. So he immediately counters with the Reckoning and just pushes. He's like, if they're flooding, I'm going to hit them with this thing. They're going to be slowed up and I'm going to just come in and deal with them. And then he has that follow-up smoke util to give himself that extra room of space so they can set up that crossfire outside of the main. Beautiful.
Beautiful A-hold, bhai. Beautiful A-hold.
Reactions again.
बहुत अच्छा खेला
आपने. And it hasn't been too long since the previous one, but here comes the final timeout of Abyss for XLG. Now a 5-round deficit. After being neck and neck, they just haven't been able to find a single round win on this attacker side, and this is where we thought that they were going to be favored.
Bro is throwing Bangla steps.
Oh, for sure. Especially after what you saw against NRG, where they're actually able to make somewhat of a fight.
20 glass लगाया लाए.
This is just
उसके भी बाहर आ रहा है
from G2.
आगे में भी अलग से, पीछे में भी अलग से.
Was hoping that there'd be some exploration.
मतलब उसके बिना उसको नहीं दिखता हो.
You know, as G2 coming out of this timeout, I'm thinking leaning B again. Why not? You know, if you can
Hyderabad का भी ऐसा होता है.
Lock it out anyway.
Hyderabad का और पता नहीं मेरे पापा का ऐसा है.
I'd love to see some kind of early aggression here from G2 and one of the mains, but
XLG ने सिर्फ डिफेंस प्रैक्टिस किया था. कोई कहता है XLG ने सिर्फ डिफेंस प्रैक्टिस किया था.
Side of the map. Yeah. Fine. Valon not there, doesn't have the ult on
XLG का ही मैप है भाई ये.
With an operator.
एक साइड प्रैक्टिस करना भूल
Wide angle
गया.
from backside. See if he can sneak a catch on anyone. Smoke will disrupt him though.
इस बार घुसा.
Quickly makes his exit.
Soy.
Breaking the door, cuts across into mid.
Look what they're doing. They're completely fanning out away from the A site because they're scared of that util that's been hitting them when they've made those executes. So they're just going to take space instead.
Trying some mind games there, I believe, Lysort. Make them think about where he could have TP'd to. Quick cancel. Valon is already hugging back towards that defender's spawn, so knows that he hasn't gotten himself into that position. Cosmic Divide, same time, going to be called in, but pretty much all players of XLG playing in front of this. 3 players now on the site itself. Draga trying to fish for something there with that Sheriff up over the top. Lysor with the Phantom, able to find Jogamo, the push forward into the smoke, gets Valon as well as Trent gets taken down with the Hunter's Fury. It seems like this time the timeout call working a trait as Alif will trying to tuck into that cubby. Will just get picked apart. Baby Bay stopping it from being a flawless, but will not be able to hold on to the operator. It is a MasterCard thrifty for XLG to rally their way back into this map.
Yes, you can see the answers here for XLG is they know that holding those deep post plants in A main isn't going to be effective against this comp. The way that they're able to layer those smokes. I mean, you saw it this time with the Cosmic Divide cutting off main, that we have to play a little bit on site. So that means we have to create space at Heaven, at Ropes, to make sure that we have those extra angles, that we can have a little bit of a safer post plant. So they're going to commit some extra resources to that early, some extra bodies to that early. So now we need to see what kind of adjustment G2 is considering. But it's looking a little stock standard other than what Valon's doing.
Baby, has that refract. Sees the dash, and he's right there in front of No Man. Has him outdone. Shorty more than enough to get the kill.
Smoked off है.
Looks like XLG with that kill and still not going to be leaning fully into A. They want to explore into mid once again. Valon just around the corner. Would almost certainly be dead to rights with the Stinger at this range, but then again,
sound आया.
Anybody can work a miracle with that gun. It would be him, but Leaf would be the one getting taken down. Dimensional Drift going to be invested. Valon looking to try to get the collapse here on the Happy Wave. Will be able to do something, himself a weapon upgrade. Meanwhile, Raga forward onto the site, spotting out the 2 defending players. And Jogamo
nice shot.
Snappy with that shot, but quickly is traded out. Snowman keeps him in with the advantage.
भाई बट Valon को गन नहीं मिला ना.
Valon actually obtaining the Stinger. Virgin Path's going to be invested. So XLG investing heavily into this round. Valon's still going to be good for 1. Jump spot, sees another, trying to hit the stun. Leo eating a bit of damage. Sends out the recon. Will have the clear, but gets the double ping. Knows that they're advancing from this position. The shock darts layered in. Hold them back. Swinging the corner, and that should be the cleanup, but Trent.
No time.
Believe he has just enough time.
Nice try, bhai. Nice try. Beautiful try.
Running out of it though, and no safe way
to
try to get a defuse going. This round will be XLG's. Snowman finds a 3K. 3 more rounds to go, and they'll be tying us up.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. This mid pressure that XLG able to create, really disruptive. Yes, a weaker buy.
भाई ये कुछ भी मारा ना नमन ने.
That refract position. Makes it easy for No Man. Nice work by Leo on that backside to really buy some time. Delay with his utility.
3 kills I'm back.
Bottom कर रहा था बेचारा.
Right. I want to see more of that then, No Man. Keep it up.
4 ultimates available though for G2. Baby Bay. Double dashing forward, trying to see if he spots anybody. Happy Way. Nearby enough, but loses the fight. Slide across, Jogamo plants his feet. Eventually is able to clean up the kill. Nice. Meanwhile in mid, Trent takes down Raga, and now
good
Daisy is there, saturated
और उसको अल्ट करके खींच भी रहे हैं अपनी तरफ
वही भाई
मत जीने मत दो ना उसको एक बार कोई खड़ा हो जाता है प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है उसके लिए
will be getting themselves up to map point. There's the first, looks for the second, won't be able to have it. Trent will shut him down. G2 one round away from closing out their opponent's map pick of Abyss.
Great adjustment here from G2, starting to push towards those mains. You know, if your opponent is going to commit a lot of bodies towards mid, that's going to open up some space for you to send a little bit of
एकदम से W गेमिंग कर देते हैं
pressure on the extremities, and that is exactly what
खत्म करो ना ऐसे होगा उनका.
And it's really, really nice there. And you have Jogamo to slide past to set you up with those two-player situations. Don't give Happyway any chance to make any hero plays. Here comes a big one. There's a huge
यहाँ से
setup
G2 रिवर्स स्विप खाई गई तो भाई तू मेरी टट्टी खा ले. अबे यार मैं क्या बोलने लग गया. I'm sorry chat.
Opened up, Leaf Fallon able to find one apiece. The duelists are gone. There's that entry power that dive dispatched. Nice still yet with some fight in him.
3 Jogamo को देखो.
To find a kill.
खोल ले Jogamo खोल ले.
Bucky in hand here around the back, maybe able to find this spike, but it seems like they're wise to this. Staring at this position, but turns away from it. That's what Jogamo finds. A gorgeous timing. Another solid shutdown from Lysor. Seems to always have his number. So much more. Refract takes Baby Bay out to safety. Saturate close just in case the counter swing is coming through. But Happyway and Lysor.
देखो Valiant को देखो mock.
The top 2 performers for the squad thus far on this map. Have everything to do, and Valen has another timing. And, okay, we'll just have Leaf take him down off screen. 13-8, G2 struggling in that first half, but they look clean from the defense. They take down XLG on XLG's map pick.
Yeah, you really have to be impressed with some of the protocols and some of the big ideas that you have, especially with this harbor for G2.
Now Haven coming up next. The desk was assured that this was going to be the big G2. We'll see if they can close it out, or if XLG can fight back and take us to map 3.
Alright, bro, that was an easy game, I guess.
Yeah, bro, this series is gonna be easy, I feel. 2-0.
Chattered to Shanghai.
And ये XLG का pick था, by the way.
भाई XLG ने बराबर पिक किया था, पता है? G2 के लिए खराब है Abyss. Oh my God, someone stop this already. What's next map? Haven. Bro, all of a sudden आजकल बहुत teams Haven ले रही है बे. G2 भी prepare कर रही है Haven, मेरे को तो लगता है. I've never seen them playing Haven. Honestly, chat. Oh shit, against MIBR. Wait, हर्ष भाई, Haven में Leaf ये खेलता है योरू. पता है तुमको? और बेबी
ओए पेन मिली है बनता है, पेन मिली है.
हाँ?
पेनाल्टी मिली है.
अरे मैं डर गया भाई साहब.
Oh my god, बनता है. ये 45 मिनट्स के स्टॉपेज टाइम में मिली है. Nah, this is going to be crazy. अगर ये मिस किया ना भाई, तो भाई गेमिंग छोड़ देनी चाहिए. फिर तो मैं ना जानता ही नहीं भाई बारसा को.
History books is finally here. And they folded in his hands yet again. Steps up to the plate, and he could knock this one out of the park. Now they shall be engraved alongside the greats.
What's going on, guys? Achilles here, and I've got 2 players with me. We've got Raga as well as No Man from XLG. And today we're going to be playing a little game called Masters of Art. I've got a marker for each of you, and the way this is going to work, and we'll start with Raga, is that I'm going to give you a prompt. You're You're gonna draw it on this canvas, and no man, you have a
2 goals, Klurge by 2 goals. 2 more to go.
And then we'll swap around, and then you have your own little go at it. So this is your prompt, Raga. Try your best to draw this from memory.
Actually,
we'll start the clock. Okay.
ये देखो.
We're off to a ripping start.
I think it looks like. Wait, I already forget how it looks like.
45 seconds remaining.
Killjoy ult.
No. You understand now.
Champs trophy.
Yes. Wait.
Masters trophy. Santiago trophy.
Okay, there you go. What was that, like 30
क्या हो गया पेन मारा?
Not too bad, not too bad.
मारा penalty?
30 seconds flat. Very nicely done. Let's get rid of
Yeah, bro.
मारा?
this one, not to destroy your
Yeah.
fine art, but we need a blank canvas. And no man, this is yours.
2-0.
Okay.
ओए तुमको क्लच भाई क्यों बुलाते हैं यार?
क्लच भाई.
तुम क्लच भाई कब से बन गए यार?
क्योंकि मैं ऑटोमेटिक नहीं मैनुअल हूँ.
तुम गियर डालने में काम में आते हो.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just
Oh my god, that's diabolical.
It seems like the synergy is going really well.
ओए क्लर्ज भाई, उधर गोवा में एक बड़ी सी बाइक मिल रही थी ऐसी मालूम?
देखो देखने दो कौन सी बता रहे हो. बड़ी सी बाइक. क्लच भाई. हाँ ये कौन सी है?
ब्रो बहुत फट्टे लग रही
थी. ये तो कल ही देखा था अपन ने.
हाँ वो हाँ. Wakanda forever.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Rest in peace.
ओ भाई साहब लापिनो.
Margarita.
कल पेट अभी जमा होने वाला है इसका.
क्यों?
ऐसे खाते खाते किसी को दिखाते नहीं है.
ओह.
पूछते हैं. You want
Bro,
some?
भाई लेकिन लापिनोज is L.
हाँ बहुत बड़ा है.
सबसे बड़ा W कौन सा है मालूम? मोजो पिज्जा
2x टॉपिंग.
ब्रो इट्स टू गुड. भाई क्लर्ज भाई कभी मोजो पिज्जा का है ना वो गार्लिक ब्रेड वाला स्टफिंग वाला चीज.
अरे खाया ब्रो.
कुछ तो बोलते हैं उसको. गरम आता है.
उसके अंदर भरा हुआ आता है भाई साहब.
ब्रो इट टेस्ट्स हेवनली ब्रो. मेरे को अमेरिकन एक्सप्रेस खाना है भाई तब से.
अमेरिकन एक्सप्रेस? पिज्जा
हाँ हैदराबाद को पसंद है वो.
पिज्जा एक्सप्रेस.
वहाँ पिज्जा एक्सप्रेस या अमेरिकन एक्सप्रेस.
अबे अमेरिकन एक्सप्रेस तो कार्ड है.
अच्छा फिर पिज्जा एक्सप्रेस.
अबे पिज्जा एक्सप्रेस. और भाई तुम आओ मैं तुमको विवियाना का पिज्जा एक्सप्रेस लेके चलता हूँ. पाशा गर्मा गरम पेस्टो.
वही मंडाला क्या होता है?
क्या पता भाई.
अच्छा ये बाहर गांव में इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट खोला है.
वही 10, 8, 9 क्या डॉलर
रहेगा. उसकी इधर सुबह हो रही है तब भी तो उसको पूछा क्या सीन. क्या 15 रुपए में देगा मेथी पनीर टिक्का.
डोमिनोज नहीं है बे. पिज्जा एक्सप्रेस.
ओए बाहर गांव में ये इंडियन होटल चला रहा है भाई. ये तो छापता होगा मजबूत.
FNP पे जाओ और स्क्रॉल करो भिंडी. हाँ भाई.
रायता नॉर्मल रायता $6 का.
$6 मतलब 6 into wait.
Oh my god bro, that's too much.
क्लच में थोड़ी शर्म करो. क्या ट्वीट कर रहे हो? शर्म आती है मेरे को सच में लगा.
वेजिटेबल समोसा $11. Oh my god, 1000 रुपए का समोसा.
Honestly bro, आपको ऐसे नहीं देखना चाहिए. कन्वर्ट करके कभी नहीं देखते पता है आपको. क्योंकि वहाँ के लोग अलग कमाते हैं, यहाँ के लोग अलग कमाते हैं.
टट्टी खा लो फिर.
हाँ अबे तुम हर बात में टट्टी बोलने लग जाते हो.
Bro, cause that doesn't make sense. 1000 रुपए का समोसा is crazy.
भाई कोई तो बेट हो गया ट्वीट से. W फार्मर. मुझे कहते हैं किसान. मैं हूँ एक अच्छा इंसान.
तुम किसान हो?
हाँ फार्मिंग करता हूँ.
ओह
टट्टी खाई. अच्छा लगा मुझे. ये मस्त लग रहा है भाई पोस्ट. मैं आया और क्या सुना. अमेरिकन एक्सप्रेस. अमेरिकन एक्सप्रेस।
Because look at the stats there.
भाई हर्ष भाई बेबी बे का कंपैरिजन दिखा रहे स्टैट्स का।
ये देखो ये देखो डिस्कॉर्ड देखो। दिस इज मैन ब्रो, दिस इज मेन। खाने के लिए सोने के लिए अच्छी जगह ना हो, लेकिन गेमिंग शान से गेमिंग होनी चाहिए। घर में साइबर कैफे खोल रहा है भाई ने।
अरे भाई वहाँ अपन बिना चंडीगढ़ चलते हैं।
अबे लेकिन इसने ये क्या किया है बंटा है ब्रो? ये उन लोग का ई-स्पोर्ट्स टीम है क्या? हो सकता है बे।
हाँ
अबे ऑफिस हो सकता है बे।
ऑफिस किस चीज का?
ऑफिस
राइट। करना औजला भाई, आज करना औजला का देखा मैंने भाई स्टोरीज।
सब गाली भर रहे यार, सब गाली भर रहे।
क्यों गाली क्यों भर रहे?
मुंबई वाले इसमें
क्यों?
मेरे को तो जो रील आ रहा है सब गाली दे रहे।
क्यों?
सबको चक्कर आ रहे। अरे क्योंकि भाई दोपहर में कॉन्सर्ट था वो।
तो हैप्पी होली था ना वो, तभी तो।
और बारिश भी नहीं थी, मतलब पानी भी नहीं गिरा रहे थे। हाँ, और कलर्स भी नहीं गिरा रहे थे। और बहुत मतलब बहुत लंबा 3000 के टिकट वालों को एकदम लंबा खड़ा किया था।
परफेक्ट। आप भी देखोगे बस पार्टी? देखो कमेंट्री। किंग बेबी लास्ट मैच है वैसे। एनी व्हिच वे।
Just wanted to ask you, were you guys able?
Oh yeah. कहाँ था? अरे टेक ऑफ। टेक ऑफ कर जाएगा बे
भाई। यार ऐसे स्पीड में जाके ना फिर गाड़ी रुकाने के लिए ऐसी रेव मैचिंग करके वंग 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 करने जो मजा आता है ना
यार। आई गेस हर्ष भाई यू आर इनटू इट फुल्ली।
या क्या बोल रहा है भाई ये?
सुना सुना सुना।
ये बंदा, ये जो बंदा दिख रहा है आपको, शक्ल भी नहीं दिख रही साला, इतना गोरा चिट्टा। हाँ बंदा बैठ के चेटअप रिव्यू कर रहा है। मेरा भी किया था पहले इसने बनियान में। वैसे बनियान नहीं है, नो स्लीव्स है। और मैं शर्ट से ही बैठा हूँ, मच्छर काट रहा है भाई। वेल ये है मेरा चेटअप। सस्ता सा केड़ा सा पीसी, रैम, अरे वो ग्राफिक कार्ड देखो आप,
सस्ता
GT 730।
Oh G bro, that cabinet has a GT 730 in it. That's crazy.
भाई नहीं सुनने दो
एक सेकंड। उसने उसके अंदर मॉन्स्टर रखी है।
Oh my god bro, worst mistake ever। निकाल ले मेरी जान, उससे पहले तेरा पीसी फूक जाएगा।
कीबोर्ड है एडवांस का, माउस है मेरा VXC का R1, और ये सेल नोट 0।
ब्रो ये VXC R1 सब लोग क्यों यूज करते हैं क्लच भाई?
क्योंकि वो बहुत अच्छा ये देता है, वर्थ देता है उसके पैसे पे जितने का है वो।
चलो
भाई
अब
हर्ष भाई
बाकी
पर एक चीज बताओ, वो जो बोला उसने कि इसने कपड़े नहीं पहने और मैंने भी नहीं पहने, वो क्यों बोला?
नहीं ऐसा नहीं बोला वो, मतलब से नहीं बोला वो। तुम चुप हो जाओ, ये ज्यादा चीजें सुन लेते हो ना तुम। टट्टी खा लो।
इसने नहीं पहने और मैंने भी कपड़े नहीं पहना, मतलब बिल्डअप था पर उसके बाद सेटअप दिखाने लग गया। मैं जानना चाहता हूँ।
It all comes down to
वो
this.
लास्ट मैप आ जाओ, चालू हो गया हेवन। लीप ऑन योरू अगेन में भी
needing to have a strong performance on this Haven where G2 have looked electric with
वॉलपेपर दिखाऊं मैं ना? ये देख मेरा वॉलपेपर दिख रहा है। वाओ
Defender's side because of your ability to take fights
जस्ट सिंह हर्ष मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि ये टीम जब MIBR के अगेंस्ट खेली थी तो 13-4 करी थी इस टीम कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ.
Oh my gosh.
Slow up some of the attacks, you know, let the neon go through.
Uno, आपके में Uno हुआ? 0.
Got some good plans for that.
0.
Jog
39-38.
He's got a bunch.
And he is spotting so many players.
राघा भाई चढ़ गए
runs him
जगहों
down, Leaf dead at the same time.
पे. बोलते के साथ ही
Duelists
हार गए.
are eliminated. Valen nearby enough, but XLG pumping the brakes a little bit, not just storming their way forward into the C site. Drone at the ready will be sent through. Baby Bay. Scaling forward as that smoke dissipates, but Raga gets the better of him. Checks in, tries to go for the slide forward. Valen will be able to shut him down.
Back to his OG agent.
Now, a 2v4. Otherwise, XLG
they're going back
away with another pistol round.
You guys need to run.
A full pivot across to the A side.
Happy Holy Munch भाई.
Pivot here.
इतनी पसंद आ गई कि wallpaper ही वही रख ली.
No, there's at least one there, so at worst.
ये क्या बोल रहा है मेरे बारे में?
One other over on A, so
that is jello.
You can open up a bit of space, and they have. Make this a lot easier on yourselves, but two healthy players on G2. A long lurk from Valen, but an alarm bot there to check him. So good diligence being shown. Good patience with hanging on to some of that util. Now, the flank.
दोनों 100 यहाँ पर.
Alerted to.
दो अच्छे shots दोनों को मारने बस खत्म ही रहा हूँ.
Just has to clear it.
Winnable.
Makes his way down through sewers now. The turret set up as well. Let's get that further alert, and Trent has already been eliminated. He's looking for the KJ on that jump across, but Nomad will be able to play elusively. Valen going to be good for one, but Nomad has a 3K.
वापस 3K मारा वो.
Trying to fast track that lockdown on XLG. They find
जब
themselves another pistol.
3K मारा इनकी
Just
लंका
keeping
लगी
it a
है.
little bit simple here for XLG.
Duo करोगे
Able
Klurge
to
भाई.
avoid any damage from, you know, a pretty nice curveball. It's because you're just a step ahead of it as Rarga doesn't get caught by it at all as the Neon, and he's able to just slide past with the Frenzy. And then hanging on to that KJ util. Makes things all
Plus
the
मैं
easier.
पूरा हफ्ता यही करूँ क्या? Full body करूँ क्या?
No, we got another
क्या
3K.
पागल हो क्या? हफ्ते में 3 दिन करो अगर full body करना है तो.
It's going to be bringing a bulldog is no man into this
भाई
round.
lightweight जाओ ना करो बराबर push pull upper lower push pull leg upper lower.
Looking to do that Jing impersonation. Gather orbs as quickly as one can.
पूरा
Fast
हफ्ता.
track on the ult.
पूरा हफ्ता full body.
Passive about this. Those shotguns there, if there's
वो लिए क्या products
shown by G2, you might get a little bit of value out of them. You never know. Headhunter,
पैसे खत्म.
Baby Bay 2. See what Leaf has in store for
भाई मैंने देखा हर्ष भाई ये वाली
चीजें लेनी है. जो भेजा no one to clear this drone for him.
हाँ आ जाएगा 1000 के अंदर तीनों
आइटम. With a shorty, but doesn't actually check the corner.
ओए.
Now they have it confirmed. He's got no way to get out of this position, but it looks like
उसने check
XLG
नहीं किया था वे Leaf
try
को.
to challenge it too heavily. Off the back away, but they do get a shock dart in to take him down to 25. Same time, a lobby control in the hands of G2. Valen still holding at garage with that shorty.
Just trying to hold tight angles.
अरे बाप रे.
Trying to
लीव भाई अभी तक बैठे हुए हैं वहाँ पे देख लिए लीव भाई अब तो आप जमाओ.
some more value out of these close range guns, but Leaf hasn't moved a muscle.
Trying to swing out. No easy way to clear that recon, and Valen won't be able to make much happen with that shorty himself. Trent will find one.
Wow, nice.
Swing around the back. Bulldog going to be scooped up for Jogamo.
Happy for you.
See what kind of damage he can get with it. He's down to 42 and doesn't have the util to try to heal himself back up. We'll just be playing it out from this low health. Curveball going to be lobbed in. Quick little double swing out from the site. And Lysor will be able to collect the kill onto the Phoenix. Trent Baby Bank doubled up here inside of garage. Will swing in. Lysor will collect all 4 kills for himself.
ये देखो भाई
साहब. That's a 2-0 start, a very clean one.
ऐसा खड़ा हुआ कि कैमरा भी पूरा ऊपर तक देखा.
That's exactly what they need. Once again,
अरे
to
सुनो
start the
मैंने by
map.
the way गोल्ड लिया 1 की क्लीन शॉट
that momentum going.
आईडिया नहीं प्रोटीन पाउडर के बारे में.
Great
भाई
patience there,
प्रोटीन पाउडर के
anticipating
honestly एक रूल
these
बताऊं
players that are
अगर
going to
तू
be
नॉन
around those
वेजिटेरियन है ना
corners, around those angles.
प्रोटीन
They
पाउडर
dealt
मत
with
ले
every single layer of it
until
very
unless तेरे को
nicely. Even had a
200
little
ग्राम
bit of
प्रोटीन
backup
हिट
there
करना है.
for Rarga
वेजिटेरियन
when
है
he
तो
gets
ही लो
flashed
प्रोटीन पाउडर
by Jogamo. So
और
loving
कोई
what I'm
रेप्यूटेड
seeing.
ब्रांड
This
से
is
लो.
really clean, efficient stuff. You know, sticking together as a team, working together as a team. The coordination seems good. Let's see if now G2 can disrupt that a bit.
They can find themselves a bonus
नॉन
conversion.
वेजिटेरियन हो तो स्पैम कर दो चिकन मार के सब. चिकन और अंडे स्पैम.
Baby Bank tucking back. Swing onto the corner, and Rock is able to find him before he can even TP out. Not even that much damage going to be found. Leon still at 85 health. That is a critical pick.
That creates a lot of problems for G2 now. So you're going to have to throw bodies to get info.
Hey, baby, last map bhi G2 slow start.
It's going to come down to some of these individual moments, these individual players. Trent, Prowler,
Yep.
let's get a little bit of confirmation
6
of
all कर
presence.
दिए थे.
Has to re-clear sewers. And this is looking like an eventual B hit. So
We're trying to keep this attention on A. Jog him out here in man.
Oh, dog! Bro!
Out of nowhere once again.
Brother!
And if you're Raga, you're just scratching your head wondering what in the hell just happened. Finds the jump here on the leaf. Strafing his way out in the mid, but now they have his position noted. The spike still dropped outside of window. Trent lurks forward. Raga wanting to try to isolate him, find this kill, will be able to do so. Now needs to just try to stay alive. 5 HP. Will go his separate ways. Jogamo on the prowl, looking to try to get the catch, spots him, but can't quite find him for the box. But Prowler is there, situated on the C site to clean it up. It does get messy, they lose 3 players. So damage dealt to G2. XLG cannot find the bonus conversion.
Oh, again, those curveballs, but those last 2 shots are outrageous from Jogamo.
Oh
my. When he hits, it just seems like he's going to take a round for you. He's going to find that 3K, that 4K.
आप जैन हो तो फिर तो आपके लग गए प्रोटीन देख के तो फिर तो ले लो प्रोटीन पाउडर
He's got the judge. He's going to be posted up in the garage.
फिर तो आप स्पैम भी क्या करोगे?
A lot of pressure here. It's one of the things about this comp as a fade, you're oftentimes left on your own at long A. Your protocols and your ability to kind of escape danger have to be really, really good.
जांच पड़ताल कर
See, the XLG wants to try to put some pressure there to see if they can get him overstepping, but so far he's been patient
single-handedly round जिताया is insane.
Pulling back enough to get that gate crash out. They know that the judge is going to be in play just on the other side of that door. Let's pilot this one very cautiously. Prowler will be able to spot out Lysor. Looks like this is going to end up being an A lean for XLG. Spike to be collected, but 2 players already scaled up at long. Trademark will be heard and noted.
Should give you a little of extra time here. Another change in this comp from G2 compared to Paper Rex is that they run the Astra instead of the Omen, so you have some stars there at the front of the site too to maybe disrupt this execute.
They're ready for the C's Molly. Try to catch them right here on the entryway. C's and the Molly end up going out a little bit early, and now looks like XLG going to be calling for a pivot potentially. We'll rotate out, but this might be right into Leaf, who's got that judge now situated here at B main.
Util
Neon gone. Neon sprinting forward. He's unable to confirm the kill with that judge. Trent now coming to the rescue. Time is getting away from XLG. They're going to go for another fast pivot. 10 seconds remaining.
भाई लग गए इनके तो.
They find one, but it's already gone. They've absolutely squandered it.
Time ही नहीं है बे.
As soon as they run into that judge, it all goes awry. They're trying to hold on to these weapons, but Valen will not allow it.
Time ही नहीं है बनता है.
G2. 4 players surviving, tie it up 2-2.
And you can see the understanding that G2 has of the push and pull of this composition on the map. You know, don't give up too much as that fade. You have that trademark there at the top of sewers as well to give you a little bit of extra comfort to play a little bit deeper because you want to disrupt the execute. You want to get that Phoenix into position.
यही खेला last time.
Extra little bit of time, maybe find those kills on the entry players.
अरे तुम जो लास्ट MIBR को कुक किया था ना भाई ये लोग ने उसमें ये अटैक देखना था G2 का अरे अच्छा ये वॉल डाला ये टीपी ये घुस गया बेबी
and then there's that final piece of the puzzle for G2 with that
बहुत प्यारा वॉल यूज करे थे हाँ
into the timeout, the Coinbase win condition. I mean, Avoya in the coach interview said he wanted the players to play a bit more ballsy, and so far, I mean, we've seen some intelligent play from them. Pumping the brakes when they knew there's going to be shotguns on the other side, playing into that anti-eco. Clearly, they're aware of how G2 likes to position here, but it seems like those last little moments, not just trying to just send it into that A site, respecting that C's Molly a bit too much, then trying to go for a pivot and misreading and losing track of Leaf ends up costing them. So you have to expect that Avoya is getting in there, reminding them of the tendencies of G2.
And he's probably wanting them to be a little bit more proactive in the early part of the round. It's just taking a little too long. Because they can get that plant through probably if there's another 10 seconds, 15 seconds on that clock when they pivot back towards B. Or at least try to, at least make a better go of it. But it's just too little too late.
मैं पहला टूर्नामेंट खेलने जाऊंगा वेलो का लेट्स गो मेरे भाई ऑल द बेस्ट मचा के आना
4 3 the trademark a little bit things to note. It's over in the sewer.
Full armor by Viraga, so it seems like they do want to invest the overdrive into this.
Absolutely, I love that.
Bandits.
I love that.
रारगा
Garage is
भाभी जी आइए यस सर
रारगा पाशा है रारगा पहले किसमें था
इसी में था हमेशा से
Could be pretty rough here for Leaf potentially, but looking for the catch. Valorant pushes forward, fills that space, and they know exactly where Lysor's ended up. Happy Way will manage to push his way forward. Beats up the enemy Astra to try to gain this space control on the C site. Spot out the quick shot. Happy Way going to be taking down Leaf still here, still fighting. It's good for Baby Bay has to clean up. No thrifty to be found. Silver linings at Raga never got the opportunity to pop that overdrive. Still does have it. It gets into a sticky situation.
I love the protocols here. Leaf going to push further forward into Cubby, has the TP to back out. Valen has that extra layer to cover. Even though Rarga is able to get through, he took a bunch of damage on the way in. Baby Bay getting there.
Wait a minute, Leaf Yoru.
The Outlaw secure the round.
3 Yoru player hai.
Good coordination again. The
G2
big thing here for G2 today is that mental game and the coordination.
One of those teams.
That was something that was absolutely killing them against Paper Rex. Once they seem to get their feet planted and start to go, and there you go, Baby Bay gets an opener.
At this time with the operator in hand and Happy Way.
Baby का पहला kill था? नहीं.
He's been the hero more often than not for the squad.
All right,
Leaf. Take it down, but it's a very nice clear of
stay
garage
active
from No Man.
there, mate.
Leaf, bit of a rough start here on this Yoru. Just the 1 kill we found thus far. Looking for the entry, push forward, and Raga instantaneous with that one.
Nice, Jugumbo.
Jugumbo narrowly able to stay alive.
1, super.
Didn't use a check forward, and Leo just tucked into the cubby. Doesn't manage to outdo him. Use it now to a 2v3, but Trent on the swing, instantly able to find Leo. No Man now dead as Baby Bay scales all the way out of a lobby.
What? उधर Baby Bay gun change करके आ गया.
Exactly. कैसे मार
पाया? और वो बेवड़ा बह रहा है.
1v2 to try to clutch this up.
भाई ट्रेंट मारा है ना crazy.
Oh, it's absolutely
ये राउंड नहीं था भाई G2 का फिर भी जीत गए.
Determined or not.
रुक जाओ भाई 1v2 है मां कसम दूसरे से भरोसा ही हट गया तुम्हारा. अबे अल्ट खोल दिया. उसके पास ऑफ थी ना.
Stuck in position for now. Baby Bay just going to be joining in alongside Trent here at the garage. Smoke now expiring. Doesn't have another for another 5 seconds. G2 start working their way forward. But Lysor, the quick peek, he's able to isolate one. He's looking for the second, but Trent will find him through the box. The defuse is in at G2. Stretching the lead now up 4-2.
Heck of an attempt here by XLG. Pretty good stuff on the execute. Rarga almost has 2. He's jogged down to half. And he's going to get cut down, but that's swing by Trent. Great job expecting the re-aggression off the clear of the alarm bot. Swapped guns there too, went over to the Phantom. Found one on the ground. It's a really nice on-the-fly decision-making there from a lot of different players on G2. And Trent just barely able to win that last one against Lysor.
He did pop the door force, so he had that long-range option just in case. So we'll not have that, but I don't think he minds it too much. We'll have cash aplenty. For now, has an outlaw.
Anything for the reason to pull out as outlaw.
Everybody aside from Raga, once again, is going to be looking to try to utilize this overdrive.
वो किसकी wall है? वो उसने short wall डाली थी.
There's Leaf gets this Nebula pop and finds Leo as well as the spike. Happy Way.
So he TP'd out.
But he's already out.
He TP'd out. Absolutely zero reason.
Safety, but No Man trying to fight back here at Sewers.
Good trades.
It's a little bit of assistance from his Omen. Trent will be taken down, so now a 3v3. Raga instantly dispatched. What a shot from Leaf.
Deleted.
Cleans him up, and now again, a player disadvantage. Bring around the Rosie here on the B site. Baby,
Andre, big boy, Uncle.
Here's that TP, and now we'll be able to strike, but no, Leaf. Still holding his own. Lysa once again asked to do it all. Baby Bay, I think he's seen the gun barrel. The second shot will connect.
मेरे को तो लगा हैप्पी वे ने बना दिया
once again, economy broken down, the overdrive still in the back pocket.
बेचारा हग दिए ला
XLG just not getting into a solid position to really even start these rounds.
And the thing is even though Leaf takes that one player, you know, it's just proactiveness from G2. He gets out, and then they immediately regress into sewers because they know that that's where you're going to want to plant that lockdown from No Man. They want to prevent that before it even has a chance of getting through. You're cutting the ults away from XLG before they can even use them, putting them back onto an eco. Just phenomenal calling and game planning.
Clear of the recon, Baby Bay.
Info mil gaya Baby Bay.
Panic jump from him. What a shot from No Man, shutting down Leaf. Weapon not going to be recoverable here for the moment, but that is a very critical opening. Trent has taken some forward space.
Have you really played for? नहीं पागल है क्या? Streamer था
Handle in hand. Alarmbot will have heard that come back online, so should know that they're going to be trending towards this side of the map.
मैं अगर VCT player होता तो हल्ला हो गया होता अभी पूरे देश में.
Cognizant though of the space they've given up. The wall raised, the prowler to chase. There's the clear, there's the overdrive coming through. The blind connect with Rog is still able to find it. Goes down to 4 HP, narrowly survives.
अभी चला गया था.
Jogamo trying to get into position to hold the line here on the site. Sends out the molly, the curveball through, gets the connection on the both, and Jogamo! He will be sat down, but such damage dealt. Gets it into an even numbered situation, but do they read this flank? No Man on the approach will have eyes on Baby Bay, and he will have him dead to rights. I mean, you can even drive a knife into him if you want, but no, we'll just go for the headshot.
Crowd की आवाज.
That now leaves Valen.
सुन लिया उसका हेवन जाते.
See if he can clutch this out. Drone going to expire. Valen, I believe, able to skirt across, and No Man is not watching for this at the moment. A critical timing to get this into a 1v1. Leo on the other side, tucked away down below. I mean, he will be able to find it. A MasterCard thrifty for XLG
love your streams
to win their third round.
Love you. Do you know dive? Yep. देखता हूँ मैं dive.
Big stuff here. Popping that ult, and even though you get team blinded by Lysor, once you popped it.
My bad. I keep scraping my microphone with my teacup.
That's okay. I'm laughing at a couple different things here in that round.
भाई Jogamo वहाँ पे निकाल लिया था round अकेले.
You know what? You get through it. Even though Jog again almost pulls off another 4K, that could have been a difference maker.
Let's go, baby.
उधर एक बार्सिलोना पहन के आया है.
That's going to be a big sigh of relief from the coaching booth.
वो मैच क्यों नहीं देख रहा भाई?
Exactly. भाई double watch party मार रहा है.
Yeah, you're finally getting into maybe doing some damage to the economy here of G2.
बहुत बढ़िया है.
All about the fall, but Happy Way just pulls back out to safety.
God, you have so many options here. You could play further back. You could play a little bit more taker, anti-pressure, like we saw on Abyss with the Harbor, where you find out where that exec is coming from, and that's when you hit him with the ults. And they're in position to maybe do that.
Scotcher.
Throw the run it back at it. Use the Cosmic Divide to cut it to pieces.
I don't think they quite got the spot there on the balance. Shut down the TP over the backside. Jogamo just going to be snapped back with the ultimate, but not before he's able to find No Man. So now that lockdown unable to come into play.
Expect करो आराम से आ रहा है वो दोस्त. देखो
leading the charge, scaling forward, but this Nebula about to dissipate. He is right out into the open, lead on plat.
दोनों का
info. Quick work of him. Jump peeks to find the other players. Now once again Lysor to try to clutch it out, but just 16 HP in a 1v3.
G2 wins this 2-0. Yeah, 100% baby.
Missing the window to find the punish, but has the haunt reveal. They know that they have American him completely boxed in.
OG Kisan.
Trent will clean it up, and G2 get up to 6.
Yeah, again, it's just a good read at the beginning of the round here by Valen. Saying, I think they might go C. Let's put our heavy stack that side. Got some of the ults that we could potentially utilize. Doesn't even need to use the Cosmic Divide there because they just cut it down to size with Jogamo's ult. So good stuff. Just great planning, and yeah, Boy is probably just
supporter थे ना G2 की yes पहले.
Wondering how am I going to fix this? Happy Way is a shotgun there as a Viper.
Bit of a spot out on that cross. Nano gets popped. Trying to clear up the corner. Now the push can continue. Lockdown going to be in play.
अब मैं
upcoming team supporter. That Nightfall coming through. Jogamo unscouted in this position, just scales forward, is able to find that kill. Now Sets up the wall, tucks away into the corner. Meanwhile, Leaf is still applying pressure from A main.
उसको मिल गया long भाई. फिर भी बहुत बड़ी चीज है.
Pit now blooming in the spot. Onto one Lysor, going to be picked apart as Leaf is able to find that kill. Bucky comes in. Valen gets taken down.
कसम सबको अंधा कर दे तू भाई.
Storming his way forward into this pit, but has not been able to find that Viper quite just yet. Finds himself on the wrong end of it.
सुनाई तो आया होगा.
He has to clutch it out. Baby Bay dead here, just around on the swing, tucking into the corner. Leaf decayed all the way down to one. Has the lead, has the shot. G2.
भाई नहीं crowd ने जो किया है उसको follow किया. देखा तुमने?
This is heartbreaking for XLG.
Confusing है फिर भी
भाई. They invest so much into this round.
उसको लगा वो कि आ रहा है सामने.
And they just can't get it to go. The money's going to be a little bit scuffed here for a couple players. Pull that shotgun through to try to save a little bit extra cash for this pit. It almost works for Happyway. Leap just in time and moved out of that corner. Happyway would have got him, blocked him, and then just shot him, but...
भाई वो फ्लैश विश डाल के घूमे जा रहा था अंदर.
अरे वो ट्रेंड नीचे उतर रहा था उसको आ दिया.
Across the board, starting to feel it. To swing in right into the crosshair. Baby Bay and Raga dead off the rip. They look to try to pull off another thrifty, but Jogamo has this sight on lock. You cannot play against his Phoenix out in mid. Just continues to tear them limb from limb. Now this all really comes down to Noman being able to pull off a miracle with this lurk. He's slinked his way all the way.
Black hat t-shirt पर नीचे उसके पर्पल है. तुम देखे नहीं हो. वो जो G2 की नई जर्सी उसमें नीचे पर्पल है.
Valen tucked into the corner, goes unread. Happyway caught off guard, and now No Man is in no man's land.
Should be no world where he gets anywhere near that spike, you would think.
देख बेबे इधर.
Get the catch here. Yeah, we'll be able to find the headshot. Needs 4 more of those. Even in a clutch scenario, the operator not necessarily the weapon that you would love to have.
Oh shit.
Full flash connecting, clone over to the side. Doesn't fall for it, but Leaf is just swinging around. He's looking at a knife.
Bro,
that is just downright disrespectful from Leaf.
That is disrespectful. That is disrespect, bro. That is a very horrible way to send them home. Pata.
Oh boy. You know you've got him. And you're just gonna go for the style points.
ओए भाई knife क्या चली है लेकिन वो
कुछ.
I can bring a knife to this gunfight. No problem.
Takes the second right click, but eventually he's able to drive that dagger into the heart of No Man, potentially into the heart.
मुझे क्यों भाई? Game कैसे बिगाड़ रही है?
XLG and the Chinese fans.
अबे नहीं सुनाई आता किसी को भी भाई. ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ मैं तो.
This time, great shutdown. Baby Bay unable to find that opening pick. Leo, the hell of a shot, but Trent just
Valorant का noise cancellation बहुत प्यारा है.
The Hunter's Fury from Leo frantically searching, trying to find where he ended up. At the same time, Jogamo storming his way forward.
140 देखे गया उसको भाई.
Cannot confirm the kill. Snaps back with the run it back, and Lysor has been spotted and dealt with. Trent down to 26, unable to find anything else.
3v3. W's Leo is 1 HP, brother.
Holding them in position. Man, just on the opposite side. The wall to fall, spot out, and there's the spray down. Jogamo, far too wise to it. If they want to try to rotate out, Valen is watching the exit.
Exactly, and if they try to keep pushing A, that means that util is now not going to be available to confirm the presence of a lurk. Let's see what they can get done. Valen's going to post up, looking towards the lobby. He's starting to make his way forward now.
बाप रे क्या चिल्ला रहे हैं भाई.
That maybe that's where he would have repositioned
दूर तक से आवाज आ रही है मेरे को भाई.
They have to make a go of it. It's the last round of the half.
There's
no saving here. There's no padding of the stats to be had. It will be a double face out of sewers.
Bad strafing. दोनों kill Jogamo.
40 health between the remaining players, and Jogamo still here, still looking to be the gatekeeper of this site. The top of the plant now has to be committed to. Happyway will find it, and it's going to be narrow margins. Valen will get there before the plant can come in. So all the same, this round, this half, and maybe this round is G2's.
अबे Jogamo मस्ती ले रहा है
बे. So clean with this comp. And even when there are mistakes here and there, They're able to bail each other out with some great individual moments. That was a huge shot from Leo. Trent, though, double down on this with low health.
मस्ती खेल.
Well, 9-3, their tournament lives on the line. XLG need to rally back. We'll see if they can get the opening pistol as they swap over to the defender's side here on Haven.
पिस्टल लिए लोग वैसे जीते हैं सारे.
ये नहीं, ये देखो गाना सुनो.
हाँ.
ड्रॉप आया. ओ तेरी.
अबे यार ये आ गया.
गाना अच्छा था बे.
मेरे को ड्रॉप में सैंटियागो बोल रहा है.
भाई ये होस्ट बहुत बैंगर है, लोग बोल रहे हैं यार. ट्विटर पे बहुत तारीफ कर रहे हैं.
हाँ.
फोन ही फेंक दिया भाई साहब.
Soy Golden Boy de Vct Américas. Estoy muy agradecido de estar aquí. Gracias, Chile. ¿Están listos?
अरे
पाशा पाट करके आयला है.
पार्ट करके आया है. जोनापी अभी भी एनी डे जोनापी भाई.
¿Qué les parece si vamos a gritar un poco por los equipos? ¿Dónde están los fans de Chile?
अबे इतने से ही लोग बचे आज.
हाँ,
GB having some fun here on the stage.
और भाई उसमें भी इतनी आवाज बे.
हाँ, इसकी कुछ ज्यादा ही ज्यादा आवाज निकाल रही है.
I mean, he's been watching from the American side of the broadcast, the English side of the broadcast. You can tell he's been getting jealous. But also that this is such a meaningful moment for him.
Wow. Why was Jonapi removed though? I don't know.
It's all the more meaningful now for XLG. Looking to find some success here on a global stage. Couldn't make it happen on their map pick. And now they are looking at a 6-round deficit as they shift over to the defending side of this map.
G2 have been running
laps around them.
Yeah.
Jogamo taking point on this Phoenix.
Incredible. It's only one round outside of the pistol in the anti-eco.
मैं 21 साल का हो जाऊंगा.
But it's all because of Jog. That Phoenix is just so
21 साल हो जाओगे तो 21 तो दे ही सकते हो.
हाँ बिल्कुल. Connect onto Leo there. Jog gonna start cycling the orbs, but
वो तुम 21 के होगे सबसे पहले क्या किए?
So good with the curveballs.
याद नहीं.
Oh, there you go.
भाई.
Does finally get a shot through. Takes him down to 45. Well, Arga, big push out into mid, but the Prowler is there. Very cognizant of this, but he actually turns back and plans as Speedy finds two. How in the hell has Raga done that?
Bro, Raga 1 HP था ना?
Jogger's still going to go pushing forward big, gets a piece of the pie as Snowman will be taken down. Suddenly, a 2v2
full HP हो गया है. Molly भी उसके पास.
Oh shit. In the hands of G2.
भाई राउंड G2 का कैसे होने लग गया अचानक से?
Leo quite far away from joining up alongside Happy Way.
Only one more headhunter bolt. Shot for Baby Bay. Oh, Happy Way.
Oh, they're just going to double face towards Garage. Jogamo, the one that collect the kill. And now Leo to do it all. Still another curveball yet in the hands of Jaw. As if he could find this elimination or death, he's going to be one away from having that run it back available in the anti-eco. Baby Bay just pulls back, deep disconnected position, goes for the check, does manage to find some damage. Leo now at 22 and Jogamo on the flank. They will just hand it to him. Fast tracking that ultimate 3K in the pistol, double digits now for G2.
कैसे यार ये राउंड नहीं जीतने चाहिए थे लोग.
Heartbreaking for XLG. They needed that pistol and they needed it bad. And it looked like maybe Rargo was going to give him the opportunity. He has 13 health to get those 2 kills. But it's just not enough. Yeah.
Right, I guess time to go back home again. Bro, ये लोग अपनी third international appearance दे रहे क्या आज भाई? या दूसरी है?
But again, it's
XLG.
हाँ?
With another multi-kill round to put himself up
दूसरी होगी.
18-8-1.
2 बार नाम देखा है मैंने.
I know when America's
पिछले बार सबको 2-0 हरा के आए थे.
आए थे?
हाँ? कहाँ? टॉप सीड मेरे को याद है टॉप सीड आई थी वो लोग.
टॉप सीड तो थे ये लोग.
Gaining that space and finding a kill. Hathaway's going to take down over Lumber, the slide from Raga to his demise. Picking them apart limb from limb. And suddenly it is just Lysor with a classic to see if he can stop this from being a flawless. Leaf has the spot.
भाई लीफ मस्ती कर रहा है बे.
Spike planted.
What are you meant to do?
Not much.
They're just going to get crowd together. See who they can try to hand this kill to. And it will be Leaf to claim it in the end. Flawless on the anti-eco, 11-3.
All right, bro. GG. We'll test you back in competition. What do you think? I guess 100% होना चाहिए ऐसा और मुझे बहुत मजा आ जाएगा.
क्या इसके बाद draw निकलेगा?
Yes, brother. I guess you should definitely stick and watch that.
Again.
All right.
तुमने draw नहीं देखे तो क्या हो गया था?
That when those floods or when those executes come through, that there's a piece of util there.
अबे मैं तो सिर्फ चाहता हूँ G2 टीम लिक्विड के सामने जाए, T1 के सामने नहीं. पर एनी विच वेज हारने वाली है, पता है. ये टीम उन टीम के सामने बहुत ही कमजोर दिख रही है बे.
XLG
चाइना फिर से घर ही है.
desperately need this round, to say the least.
एक यहाँ घर गई है, एक प्लेऑफ में जाके गई.
There's so much more behind it. It's just the first step on a very long trek.
Oh, okay.
Back available, but okay, no man. We'll find Val, and that is a critical pick.
Yeah, he went on a push out there and just immediately falls back to the safety of his util. G2 though.
Well, into the corner. I think he's going to be looking to maybe send this ult here. Seeing if he can get any kind of rise, any mid-exploration from XLG that he can punish. You know, it seems like Leo getting the spot out on Leaf. Checking the corner. Here's how many weapons there on the opposite side of that wall, and yeah, will swiftly back away.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get much value out of the ult there.
Leaf poking and prodding. He's trying to sell this as an A hit, and for now does have, okay, 3 players on this side of the map, but it looks like the rest are going to be joining in alongside him, given how much space he has gained.
Still looks B all the way. Oh my god.
Finds one. Quick punish. Raga sends out some shots, does get some damage through. Now Happyway really needs to be the one to try to hold the line. So much damage in response, so down to 35. Now the ult immediately going to be snapping him back into the corner. Slide forward, Raga able to find Baby Bay. Gets a shutdown, tries to turn the flash, but Jogamo is a little bit faster. Finds a headshot, gets a second. As he wants this bonus conversion and wants this map finished. No man and Lysor. They have to win this out.
28 जा रहा है.
They have to clutch it up. But Jogamo will continue to dissuade and
Michael
deny.
Jackson है अभी Jogamo.
Potentially another 4K for him with this Phoenix. He just committed the ult. He's already halfway to the next one.
What? अबे देखो.
यही राउंड एंड किया है वो.
हाँ वही.
He is just so electric on this Phoenix. He's just great with the decision making. Okay. No man does collect one at the end. Takes Leaf out. But still, that's bonus converted.
Bye
and now you're at match point.
9 in a row. It's what XLG need to try to force this into an overtime. Okay. Something very curious happened, but it is going to be XLG calling a timeout.
भाई ये गार्डियन को स्पैम करता है बे.
Jogamo is just
tap.
So patient, baiting out those rotations away from the B site where they can channel their energy back into that.
यहाँ पे decide करने के लिए कि कौन कौन सी सीट पे बैठेगा.
लफड़ा मत करना. EDG वाले पहले बाहर हुए हैं तो उनको हम सामने की सीट देंगे.
Perhaps the final Coinbase win condition for XLG.
I guess थोड़े दिन और रुक जाना चाहिए. AG बाहर हो जाएगी.
One of the greatest speeches of all time. One of the best reads to try to rally this one back. I mean, we have seen miraculous comebacks, but right now it just feels like all the gas is out of the tank for XLG.
Sayonara Chinese or Japanese?
Having a hard time figuring out how they're going to stop G2. Maybe they'll get one or two. G2 is just so comfortable, and you're still going to have
China में तो होता है.
That outlaw.
Ni hao, fine shit.
Full shields though. 3 out of the 5.
तुम बड़े ही बदतमीज हो भाई. मजाक भी नहीं करूँगा.
That militia buy.
तुम्हें ही बोला है.
Anything and everything you can scrape together here in XLG. It's Going to push all their chips onto the inside.
Pitchforks and kitchen knives, whatever they can find with.
अरे दूसरा कुछ बोल लो माँ कसम.
ठीक है भाई, एंजॉय कर रहे हैं. कुछ क्राउड में तो शांत बैठे रह जाते हैं.
हमने देखा है वैसा.
हमने देखा सड़ गए थे.
Nebula gets popped, so he has a bit of an exit strategy. Drone at the same time, able to go on the chase. 4 players behind this one. His Paranoia goes across. Drops down into mid. This is solid aggression from XLG, but they still would love to try to find a catch. And oh boy, Baby Bay, what a shot. Cannot find the follow-up, but Juggernaut absolutely can. Sends out the curveball, knows that he's surrounded. Talon tries to peel off some of that pressure, but no man will still be able to collect 2.
सूसू लगी है भाई.
Gets it back to even numbers, but the spike has been planted during the chaos. With Trent now all the way over into B.
But Trent
उसको पेशाब लगी है बोलिए क्रूज भाई.
As well.
पेशाब.
बच्चे नहीं हो.
पेशाब.
पेशाब. ये देखिए जी.
Pushing out a critical kill found.
Trent 1v2, yes sir.
Giving them a light back into this, but Leaf is trying to make it sink. ADS is in. Gets the tackle. Bull clutch.
3-0. Oh my
looking dominant on Haven. 2-0 XLG. And eliminate them from Masters Santiago.
A beautiful bounce back for G2 after a tough loss in their opener here at Masters Santiago. But now we are starting to see that these new ideas, this new G2 has legs to it.
Easy game, Chad.
They're going to continue on, find out who they're going to face shortly, but you know, definitely this is a big one for them. Getting that confidence back, getting those wins, getting this dominant win on Haven, I think is going to really right their mental for whoever they face next.
And unfortunately for XLG, it feels like even still with another exposure to this global stage, they're just unable to find that footing. The best that they looked versus NRG on that abyss, but we just didn't see that from them again when they got to that attacker side. There's still more work to be done, more development to be had, but for G2, if they are now finding their form, whoever they get drawn against should be shaking in their boots because they are looking much improved. Big shout out to Baby Bay stepping up to the plate where he fell short in their opening series, looking much more steady here today.
Now any guesses?
Yeah.
Any guesses?
Leaf was great.
Bro, no
Everybody
guesses.
was great on G2
दो ही तो ऑप्शन है. या तो टीम लिक्विड या तो T1. अगर T1 हुआ तो GG है. क्योंकि T1 टीम लिक्विड rematch is not possible, brother.
अच्छा rematch is not possible होता है.
ऐसा हो मैंने जितना पढ़ा है भाई अभी.
Brilliant Chocamo, of course.
मेरे को गाली मत देना अगर possible
I mean, drop 394 ACS in that last map. But let's go ahead and send it down and hear from the players in a Horizon post-match interview.
साथ में कौन बैठा है? भूत. मुझे भूत से बात करने की आदत है.
Chaos que gana esta partida y quiero primero hablar con Baby Bay
साथ
porque
में
me
सो
hizo
गए
una
थे.
promesa que tiene que cumplir. Baby Bay, how are you doing? You hate to see me coming, right? We had an interview and you promised me that you were going to speak Spanish if you qualified to Masters Santiago. Where's the Spanish?
Hola.
No, you can do better than that.
Me llamo Andre.
Okay?
Give me something.
No! You said that you were going to speak
Baby Bay को देख लो. मैं amo Andre.
Él me había prometido en una entrevista en Vct Américas que iba a aprender español si clasificaba y vieron lo que pasó. So now for my second question, you said that you were in a lot of internationals, but now as a player, you're the rookie in Valorant. How are you feeling in the stage right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I mean, we had to play like one of the strongest teams in the first match. That was kind of rough, but we knew we were going to bounce back, you know? So I'm feeling good on the stage and let's make a run.
Definitely. Y bueno, sobre también lo que ha sido esta primer torneo internacional que Baby Bay ha estado, si bien ya ha estado en otros, pero en Valorant es el rookie. Finalmente dice que se sintió muy cómodo.
भाई कह रहा होगा last year तक तो हमारे साथ ही casting कर रहे थे.
Pero quiere hacer esa corrida.
आज मेरा interview ले रहे हो.
Los playoffs. So now for my last question, that first match was tough match. You said it, but what did you guys didn't have that you had in this stage today so you can win this match?
I think we had a lot more discipline, and I think that showed today. I think we were
मैं बताऊं opponent में एक Chinese team नहीं
against PRX, and and they're the team that normally runs it down. They weren't running it down at all. So, you know, you live and you learn. We fixed that, and yeah, we want that run back. I want to get PRX again.
That would be so cool. Y le estuve preguntando también cómo fue esa primera partida, qué no hubo, que ahora sí pudieron presentar en este stage. Básicamente dice que mucha disciplina, que siguen contra Paper Rex, estaban corriendo mucho tiempo hacia el frente Me encantaría enfrentarse a Paper Rex nuevamente. Esto es todo lo que tengo por la entrevista. Thank you very much for this interview. You can now go and take pictures with the fans. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight
time for the
to
draws.
the draw show this time correctly. Don't you worry, because we have backup. Señoras y señores, tenemos lo que va a ser este draw show a continuación para descubrir las próximas partidas. So I'm here with Nick and Kuriki from Comp Ops. Nick, could you give me the pleasure to give out the rules for the people?
Hey everybody, so we'll be doing the draw for the 1-1 teams to advance the playoffs. The winners of these matches will advance, the losers will be eliminated from the competition. There's a couple rules with this draw. So first, there's no repeat matchups allowed. So in our situation, that would only be T1 and TL cannot be matched up against each other. As a reminder, regional matchups are allowed.
Ok, entonces las reglas para esto es que sí pueden haber matchups
G2
regionales, no se
possible.
pueden repetir partidas, entonces para tomar eso en consideración. Also, how is this going to work? How are we going to position it, also the cards?
Okay, so the first match is going to be on the first row, and then the second drawing will be on the bottom row. Then we will move to the third slot, which is against the on the top row.
G2 T1 Energy TL.
खत्म फिर दोनों अमेरिका की टीम बाहर
Así vamos a ver
तो लास्ट टाइम भाई ऐसे रख दिया था पता है
va a ir acá, la segunda va a ir abajito, con la tercera vamos a ver el primer enfrentamiento y con la cuarta se va a definir finalmente lo que va a pasar. So, let's go, let's do this. ¿Estamos animados? You can go ahead, Nick, please, and draw the first ball. Let's discover who's going to be this first team that's going to position right in that first spot. Vamos a ver quién es el primero a continuación. And we've got G2.
G2 का पहला गेम
नहीं अभी नीचे वाला स्लॉट आएगा
ganadores van a estar en ese primer slot.
वो लास्ट टाइम वही कर दिया था तो हगास मच गई थी.
The second ball, reminding you guys, this is not the opponent, this is gonna go underneath G2. Recordando, no es el oponente, va a ir abajo de G2 para definir el segundo match. Go ahead, please. And we have
क्या बात है मतलब लफड़ा नहीं होगा अभी.
We're not gonna have an Americas match. No vamos a tener un match de Américas. So now, let's see who's gonna be the opponent.
All right, give them team liquid.
De G2, señoras y señores. Let's see who are we. ¿Quién les gustaría que fuera?
T1 Pasha.
Liquid.
Okay. Let's see who it is. G2's prepared right here.
T1 है बुड्ढा नहीं TL है. Oh yeah, T1 है. G2 versus T1.
खत्म गेम खत्म.
ना
ब्रो ये क्लोज गेम है.
अरे घंटा क्लोज गेम है वन साइड मारेगी.
मेरे को लगता है क्लोज
ले लो वन साइड T1.
Sabemos que Team Liquid va a estar jugando contra NRG.
अबे लिक्विड का तो गेम है फिर तो.
हाँ नहीं लिक्विड का गेम बच जाएगा.
हाँ लिक्विड का गेम है.
¿Qué pensamos? ¿Están buenas?
लिक्विड घर पे.
हर्ष भाई.
Everyone's liking it apparently.
Cookout games, bro.
For us, guys. Thank you very much. Eso es todo por nosotros. Muchas gracias.
Good games tomorrow,
Nick, can you go ahead and also
baby.
talk about the schedule?
Hey everybody, so just as a reminder, this is not the final matchup order.
अबे नहीं G2 का मैच नेक्स्ट वाला होगा कल पता है. पहला NRG TL होगा.
If it's going to be TL and T1 first or NRG and TL first. So please follow on social media there.
Thank you.
Recordando que estos no son los matchups, los horarios oficiales, van a estar posteando en 10 minutitos en la.
चलो
टीम से हार नहीं सकती, नहीं हार जाएगी. चलो भाई फिर.
आज तो स्पीड रन दिन था यार.
मजा आ गया. 4 घंटे भी नहीं हुए.
What the hell is the speedrun day?
I knew it, brother.
आज तो सबसे ज्यादा सोया था मैं. अबे 10 स्ट्रीम कर रहा है गिव अवे के लिए विद होली वाला थंबनेल ना एंड पीपल आर फॉलिंग फॉर दैट्स डायबॉलिकल.
होली वाला थंबनेल मतलब there's an Indian guy behind this.
Yep.
मतलब don't redeem it. Don't redeem it.
भाई 10 मिनट है बारसा का मैच देख के जाते हैं.
Real quick because your boy John.
Not redeem it. रुको देखते हैं. पाशे
बोलो
किधर है टेंस का होली वाला?
मेरे रिकमेंडेशन में आता।
ऐसा मोस्ट व्यूज वर्ल्ड वाइड। ब्रिम खान खट, ये भी वॉच पार्टी कर रहा है, देखो ब्रिम खान। ये है जो मेरे मैच में बहुत आता है, बढ़िया बंदा है। क्या #1 रीजन अपना अपोनेंट चूज करेंगे? आई डोंट नो ब्रो, ऐसा कुछ होगा तो ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है। कास्टिंग वाली दीदी का नाम क्या है? अबे साले, ओ दिखा टेंस गिव अवे। चलो भाई, गुड नाइट, बाय बाय, सी या, टेक केयर।
गुड नाइट, टेक केयर, लव यू,
बाय
बाय
बाय। Chalo, I'll catch you with you later. See ya tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.